Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control. And if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland fish from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I make the rules. So
what's up, everybody, and welcome on into episode 100 of the Just Too Sweet show here on the Pop Culture Pros Network. How much bigger can it get here? I mean, we've got a great show lined up for you. A team that we put together here back in August 19th, 2019 to be exact, was episode number 1. Now we're looking at episode number 100. The difficulty in finding people who are loyal, reliable, and as some people would say, good workers in this business. And they are what's best for business. These gentlemen that I'm about to introduce, the loyalty goes as far as 100. This is the second show on this network to go to episode number 100. The first to do was the Put in the Book show. We've got a few more coming up. So we've got 2 more probably by the end of this year or early into next year. And it's just been a tremendous ride with these guys, from all the pay-per-view coverage to top 10 lists to even losses in the world of wrestling. So as we get to this and have the show of a lifetime on this Friday night, we got some introducing to do. We have a couple of guys. First up, he's the man known as up next. You'll know it as soon as the music hits here. Are we ready? The man known as Jim Dandy himself, AZ.
I got it's the Just Too Sweet. I got the theme. Big Daddy Cool, you're looking good. Actually, I like the hairdo. Thank you for having me, everybody. This is wonderful. Please, hey, I told you, no drinking after 8. No, okay, so go ahead.
All right, that's the man, AZ. And then there was the advertisement of a third man. The third man to this whole deal. And while I don't agree with this theme music, I'm going to play it out of respect. Here we go as a little Hollywood Dave.
I know I'm sexy. I've got the look. Yeah, baby, 100. And gotta come in to the greatest of all times, music. That's right, the smile is back, the smile is here, and it's ready to go.
Woo!
Wow, there we go.
Now we got to do this every week now. I want this entrance every week now. Damn it! Spoiled us, boss. There.
Wow. Dude,
Wow.
Got too much.
The crowd's in already.
They're already into it.
We got
They
him.
know we
got him
deserve
hooked.
it.
We got him hooked. We got him hooked already.
Well, and then of course, before I hand it over to you, Big Daddy Cool. Wow, they're just like,
Let it go.
no, yeah, you gotta just sit back and enjoy it, fellas. Breathe it in. Before I hand it over to Big Daddy Cool here, this is how we got to kick this thing off right here.
Goddamn right it is. Goddamn right it is.
Thank you, Shivani.
Is there a big think about it? Is there a bigger night in the history of our sport right now? None.
I don't think there is.
Absolutely not.
Zero.
Big cheers. Congratulations,
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
I even got the RC Cola back. It's
I still waiting for my Snapple fucking thing to come along. I think I drank Snapple 70 at least 100 shows, so I think I deserve a little.
You did.
Waiting for that Snapple, that White Claw. They're coming.
White Claw. Keep it away.
Oh,
All right, Big Daddy Cool. The show is all yours, my friend.
Thank you very much, boss. Thank you very much. That was a phenomenal intro. Like I said, now we got to do that every week now, I think. You just spoiled us. You spoiled us rotten, I think. But no, yeah, seriously, thank you. I'm going to get the mushy stuff out of the way real quick. I got to get it out of the way. I don't know if Keith's going to come on or not. He said he might, but I got to first. I want to thank Keith. If it wasn't for him catching his little cheruby face on Put It in the Books, I would never have known about you guys doing a podcast. As I saw Keith, I said, what the hell is Keith doing on a podcast? And I got introduced to you, and you said, hey, man, how'd you like to do a wrestling show? I said, hell's yeah, I want to do a wrestling show. And there was only one that I thought of who could handle doing a show with me, and that man is my tag team partner right here, Eric Zan, who, dude, thank you so much. Thank you for taking this ride with me. I appreciate it. And the boss came to me and said, listen, I got this other guy. He writes for the website. He covers the pay-per-views. Would you mind bringing him on? I said, well, if he knows his shit, he can come on the show. You know what? And you know what? This guy knows his shit very much. He is the third man. I would say thank you very much, too, for being part of the show. I appreciate it very, very much. That's all the googly shit I'm going to say for now. Get that out of the way so we can have some fun. Well, unless you guys want to say something, that's up to you.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I know on my end, thank you so much for letting me again partake here, be the third man. I think it was episode 6 that I got introduced. And it's been a fun ride ever since. I love coming on, talking wrestling, old school, new school. It's just been a lot of fun. I definitely can say this is one of those podcasts that I get on, and it's just, man, I can't wait to see where we're going, because we're gonna start off in one direction, but God knows where we're gonna end up in. And it's been a ride. It's been a blast.
The good old winging it.
I love winging it.
it is.
I think our best shows are winging it.
They are. And and I think the best shows are when you deliberately do stuff to piss me off. That's that they're the best ones. No, this has been a great time. When Tim mentioned it to me, I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm in. I needed an outlet. I mean, the general public was probably sick of me, so I needed an outlet to get my shtick out. And
you felt everybody else was ready.
Yeah. So this has been great. I mean, I can't think of anybody else I'd rather take a ride on this with than all you guys. This has been wonderful. We've had a lot of fun. We've had 100. These shows keep getting better and better. I just can't wait to see where everything goes, and I'm just happy. I'm really happy to be here.
And I think before we even move on, we will have to mention the fourth man who couldn't be on. He said he might comment. Mr. Gill, he couldn't be here tonight. That's okay, because the dude has a life and a job, and we understand completely. But Gil, we also want to thank you and acknowledge your partaking in the show. Thank you very much for being a part of it. We appreciate everything you do for us.
Thanks, Gil.
Good.
And with that being said, there's one thing that we promised anybody watching, and that is you are all welcome to come on today. You can
Absolutely.
come on. You can tell us how much we suck. We can tell them how much you love us. We don't care either way because we can handle it because we're men. So what I'm going to do right now is pop this little bad boy up there. That is the code to get on this show right now. We're going to leave it down there. Come on in, worship the free ground we walk on, or tell us we suck. Either way, we don't give a shit. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's do this. And who's going? Jaime. Jaime's already popping up. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much. And Chris, look, Chris is already jumping on the questions.
Right, boom.
He's already right. Chris is fucking business. He's all business. I love it.
He doesn't fuck around. Yeah.
Everybody, I put the link in the comments so you can click on it. So Timmy, you can pull that down. Everybody, click in the comments, whether you're on watching us on YouTube or Facebook. Click in the comments, the little StreamYard thing, and then you'll come right in here, and we'll put you right on.
Are we not on Twitter anymore since Elon Musk bought it? Like,
oh, it's on Twitter, but this doesn't allow you to. Did you see he stopped the $8 thing because people were like, it was like running rampant. The
oh yeah
stuff going on.
It was like the Exodus. Like everybody was
got
like,
the Yankees.
well, I'm out. You know, everybody was out.
It's true. It's dumb. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's answer the question. Dave, who's beating Roman Reigns?
Oh, who's beating Roman Reigns? Brock Lesnar? No. I don't know. Now WWE threw us with a swerve here with Austin Theory losing the Money in the Bank. So, man, I have no one in my head right now that can beat him. Bray Wyatt? It's like picking out of a hat right now. I have no idea if anyone should beat him, if they will beat him. I hope it's not The Rock.
I don't know. That might have been postponed now. I heard.
No,
so
Rock.
Who knows? I don't know. I have my guy already. But Eric, what are you thinking? Who do you think is going to beat Roman Reigns?
I don't know. Like it's so hard to tell right now. Rock would have been logical, but like you said, I don't think that's going to happen now. I just hope they don't do something dumb and like have Goldberg do it. But Vince isn't there now, so I mean, so Triple H won't do that. But I don't know.
I'm still going with. I have my two: Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker. Those are my two guys.
Ooh,
Braun
Breaker, and Cody Rhodes. Those are my two guys. I'm going to stick to it, and that's what I'm going to say.
Braun Breaker's great.
He is.
He's like
great.
He's like both Steiners wrapped in one.
He's like a mutant of both of them.
Mutant Steiner.
Well, hey, Big Daddy, cool. You see, we got our first.
We got our first guest. And he's a first timer, but he is a very loyal fan. And we're introducing Mr. Jaime. What is up, brother?
What's up, man?
What's going on, fellas? How you doing? Happy 100.
Thank you, brother.
Nice hat.
Appreciate it. How's it going? Oh, we should have banned that propaganda before the show. I forgot.
We got to blur it out.
We should have blurred out that Mets propaganda next time. Jaime, what's going on, man? How you been?
Doing good.
Jaime, you get a good response.
Huh?
They like you, Jaime.
They like you. You hear it? This is awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it. We're watching the movie with the family, and actually, what you said about Cody Rhodes and Breaker, I think they're the next one.
Yeah, who's first? Cody?
Yeah, Cody's first. I mean, he wasn't going to leave the AEW and then go to WWE and not get the title there.
Well, Jaime, while we got you here, right now we're going to put you on the spot because we don't get to think. Your top three of all time ever, in one big ball. Give us your top three ever.
Flair, Hennig, and Steamboat.
Wow! Right off the bat, he didn't
off the bat.
He didn't have to think.
Didn't even miss a beat.
Nice.
Yeah.
A Steamboat's a rare one. That's an interesting one. Why? Tell me why Steamboat.
It's just his quality of work, and how he continued to evolve from when he started just with Jay Youngblood, and then transformed into the Dragon, and then back to just Ricky Steamboat. His matches with Flair and his matches with the Briscoes and tag teams The man is top notch.
He and Savage stole the show at
Oh.
WrestleMania 3. I mean,
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
hands
I feel
down.
like he,
I mean,
he was someone that could also work with anybody, and it just came out great. Like, he did not have like a dull match.
Yeah, it was magic. It was
Yeah, I can
magic.
go with that.
And
Go with that.
I think he was a face always, right? He never turned heel.
No, never was
No.
a heel.
And who was your
Wow.
second one? Kurt Hennig, you said?
Henning. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, I was
Gotta
a big
love that.
Henning fan before the WWE, you know, when he was in the EWA and growing, and you could tell that he had it, you know, like that his in-ring skills, and then on the mic, when they finally gave him the microphone, whew,
and the promos he would cut on the the sports and whatever.
right before he started
That was
wrestling, I mean, he had his own intrigue when he was doing his promos, and he
That was
wasn't in the
pretty
ring
cool.
yet.
You're right. All right,
Yeah.
that's a good. That's a God 3. You know what? I like that because you were like a laser, like bam, bam, bam. Yeah, there was no thinking, there was no questioning. I like that. So by the way, I'm going to put this out there for anyone watching too. I know we promised you we were going to do the GOAT tonight. We were going to announce the GOAT, but I want to have more time to vote, and I want to announce we'll announce once again who we have up for the GOAT. You can do your little Dave. You can do your little write-in if you want to put your write-in. That's fine too. But we're going to get more time because the boss made a spreadsheet for us. We're going to hand that out. We're going to have everyone fill it out. And this way, on one of our feature shows, maybe 101, maybe 102, we don't know, we will have our GOAT show. So if anyone looking forward to the GOAT, sorry, we're a bit lazy here, and we didn't get it done. But we got the spreadsheet ready to go. We're going to figure it out, and that's good. So now at least we know where Jaime stands as far as the GOAT. We're going to see a lot of votes for Henning and Ricky Steamboat. It's awesome. And Flair, you said Flair?
Flair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll never argue with Flair. So
No.
Yeah, so
fine.
Steve added some mental masturbation into the process, and that was longer.
Whoa. Hey, that's the first time that was ever said on this show before.
Masturbation.
Right. All right, hey, I'll take it. Real quick, what is he? Chris is saying Braun Strowman's younger. He was someone in NXT. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's going to have to be someone like him. Raul, our buddy. Congratulations, you guys, on your 100th episode. Keep up the good work. Let's do another 100 more. I'm on the road right now. I'm watching the show. I need a little distraction and some fun. Raul, you came to the right place because we're definitely a distraction. I
That's
don't
what
know
we're
how
all about here.
I don't know how fun we are, but we're definitely a distraction. And he also says, I think Cody Rhodes win the Money in the Bank, split the title in Universal, and Cody won the title. I agree with you 100,000%. And now we have Carolyn checking. Congratulations. I wanted to show Carolyn, thank you very, very much. We appreciate it all. And I have to get right into it now, guys. This is the first time me and my arch nemesis are going to have a conversation live on the air. This is the first time I'm going to hear him talk. This is it. This is the most important night in the history of
Who
our
do I
sport.
see down? Is that really him?
It's really him.
Holy fuck!
we got to hold Timmy back here. We got to hold him back here.
Oh
This
shit!
is it.
All right.
This is the moment. This is Flair and Hogan in WCW, that meeting for the first time. That's what's about to happen. It's about to happen right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, my arch nemesis and Mets propaganda expert, Mr. Frank Terzio. Terzio, what's up, man?
All right, you know who this guy is? He's
Who's
coming
that guy?
for you. He's coming for you. 316. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Tim. Tim, I want your championship.
Well, it was a Christmas gift, so you're going to have to buy your own. You ain't getting that one, that's for sure. Terzio, what's up, man? Welcome to the show.
What's going on? What's going on, Tim? What's going on?
I'm glad you're on the show, Terzio. No Mets talk allowed.
Nice. Now we got a party going on here.
This is the most we've ever had on this show. No, we've had 6 before.
It was
Have we?
difficult to log in, but I was able to get in.
Why was it difficult?
Because I got 2 going on at the same time. Just in case the iPhone cell phone don't work, I got the tablet on.
There we go.
Because
foolproof.
I'm one of those guys who's not computer suave. So my daughter teaches me step by step. That's why I make a lot of mistakes in the text message. I miscross the alphabets once in a while.
How many alphabets do you know, Terzio?
I won't win a spelling bee. That's for sure.
Are you versed in more than one alphabet, like the Mahabharata or?
Listen,
Klingon?
I'm Italian, so we don't follow the alphabet. We track how many legs we break.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Exactly.
Gil, thank you, brother. Thank you. We're missing you on the show today, Gil. So, Terzio,
Yes.
I'm excited right now. I am.
Oh, we're filling up.
Terzio, this is
filling
great.
up.
Well, we're both from Queens, so there's a lot to get excited about.
I know how we haven't run into each other yet. I have no idea.
I know, but I offered you a ticket to go to the game, but you were babysitting from what I.
Yeah, shit happens,
And
unfortunately.
of course, that's top priority. So.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the Mets are at the bottom of my priority. So yeah.
Hey.
We got three of us here right now. Three of us.
Real quick.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Rhodes is going to be the next build-up. The WWE is going to build him up once. Well, he's built up already, but they're going to have to rebuild him again because he's the star of the WWE. I watch sometimes, but there's not enough interest to watch sometimes. Roman Reigns is the same thing over and over and over. You get tired of it.
Yeah, he's getting stale,
But I got my boy here. He's coming for you. Stone Cold 316.
So
I don't think
there you go.
Oh, God.
I don't think Stone Cold's Italian, though, Terzio. Is that okay?
No, that's okay. Hey, Rick,
That's okay?
That's okay, Rick. You're the one with the old man jokes. You know what I mean? I'm 64,
You
but I'm
know.
coming for you too.
That's for sure,
You'll be
that's
next.
for sure.
You'll be the second one on the list. You're going down.
I'm going down.
Top three Italian wrestlers of all time. Go.
Ooh.
Exactly.
The Brooklyn Brawler.
Italian.
Listen. I got a lot of
Santino.
stories. I got a lot of stories dating back over 35 years ago of mostly wrestlers that I've met who are the best ever. Bobby the Brain, met him. Jesse Ventura, nice guy but can be nasty. Roddy Piper, met him real quick. It's incredible. Tim, you're a wrestling guy. You should know, or Eric maybe. He's been in Manhattan. There used to be a gym on 44th Street and 8th Avenue. The wrestlers used to hit that gym a lot.
It was a boxing gym too, right? It used to be a boxing gym also.
Yes, it was a boxing gym. And that's where all of the wrestlers stood for the first WrestleMania. That's how I bumped into Bobby the Brain.
I'm glad Eric didn't know about that. He had been arrested for stalking. I don't know.
No, I think I did know about it because it's not far from the Garden, right?
Yes, it's not far. They used to walk to the Garden.
Yeah. Okay.
But
They still do.
Yeah. Some of the big stars take limo or cab, but there was one guy I couldn't recognize, and that was the missing link.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I had to ask a few people, who is that guy? They said, well, he's the guy that puts on the makeup. He's the missing link. I'm like, well, I guess he's missing link in my book because I don't know who the hell he is.
Wow.
You know, I've heard of the name, but
Thursday, let me ask you a question. It's very important.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who's better, Bruno Sammartino or the Disco Inferno?
Wow, that's a tough one.
That's a toughie.
It's Bruno Sammartino, of course, hands down.
But close. It's close.
You know,
Who's got better dance moves, Eric?
Disco Inferno.
Alex Wright. Alex Wright.
No,
That's
my
right.
God.
That's where I was going with that.
Alex Wright. No, never. It's always Alex Wright.
Disco Inferno was Tony Romo, no? If I'm not mistaken, no.
No.
Who
Different
was
guy.
Disco Inferno?
I think it was just the Disco Inferno, yeah.
You know, that's a good question. And after I get off the show with you guys, I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, you
Hey,
need to be
Terzio.
our fact checker.
Terzio, I actually wrestled a famous Italian wrestler. I actually wrestled Sal Bellomo a couple times.
That name is familiar.
Salvatore Bellomo.
Yes,
Baloney.
Salvatore Bellomo. Yep. That name.
I broke one of his ribs.
You really?
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy. I don't know if you can see everybody at the bottom, but you've got another guest
Do we?
Whoa.
backstage.
Who won that fight, Eric?
I don't see everybody. Oh wait, hang
What,
on. I don't
me
see
and
everybody.
Bellomo?
You might need to
Yeah.
you might need to
I
scroll
kicked
over.
the
This
shit.
has become very popular.
Hey, Rick, did you keep a razor blade in your taped up wrist?
Whoa.
No.
If I bled, I bled the hard
Wow.
way, man. We
Okay.
didn't do that razor blade shit. No.
Much respect for that.
Just to let you know real quick, when Sammartino used to wrestle, there used to be an old lady there. You guys probably don't because you guys are young. There was an old lady there with a skinny chicken, an Italian lady waving the skinny chicken at whoever he was wrestling.
A skinny
No
chicken.
shit.
Skinny chicken.
Yes, she used to hold up a skinny chicken, an old lady with glasses. Used to sit right at ringside and hold up a skinny chicken with whoever he was fighting.
What was that, Italian Warcraft?
As soon as they came over the top rope, she was helping that skinny chicken out there.
Wow.
That's fucking funny, man.
Well,
I got
Timmy,
thrown out
Timmy,
as
if
the
you
guard.
can't see, I'll bring him on.
Yeah, you
I
bring him
got
on
thrown out
because for some reason I
Let's see.
can't scroll down.
Okay.
For some reason.
Yeah, I thought so.
I
All
see.
right, here-
I can see now.
Our next guest, Eric, you got to get further and further away from the screen to see who it is. It looks like.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I
it's that
know, I'm
age. You know?
squinting.
Here we go.
we're filling up.
What's
Bam.
up?
Whoa.
Don, what's up, brother? Welcome to the
Bam.
show.
What's going on?
And
Happy
just so you know,
100.
if anybody needs to drop, you guys can drop or come back in or whatnot. So feel free.
Oh, Don from his own. Don, tell everybody the name of your show and when you come on and what you do before we even get started.
Thank you so much. I mean, this is your celebration, but you know.
Nah,
Nah,
we're-
fuck that, Don. We want to hear about you.
We're a family here. We all
Yeah.
share. We share.
Got to get your plug in.
Yeah.
Thank you. My show is Am I on the Air? I am TV, movies, reviews, all entertainment based. So make sure you check it out. Be in the know of what's going on a week-to-week basis. So happy to be here, guys. Once again, congratulations. 100
Thank
is
you, brother.
a great milestone. Well
It's
on your
fun.
way.
Absolutely. So, Don, I got to put you on the spot. Top 3 all time. We want to hear it from you.
Ooh.
Everybody's getting on the spot today.
Yeah, okay. So Shawn Michaels, number 1, all day, every day. Number 2 would be Triple H for me. And number 3 would probably be The Rock. So that would probably be my top 3.
You're an attitude era guy. That's all right.
Wow.
I like
I
it.
am.
What edges Rock over Austin for you?
Just more entertaining to me. Austin has his niche. He's in there,
Oh, come on, guys.
Hey.
Let him say his piece.
The boss, begging them on.
remember.
As soon as you said Shawn Michaels, the boss got
Oh
upset.
he had his finger ready for the.
Yeah, that I didn't even have to think on that one. I mean, HBK all day.
Didn't we hear that at Yankee
We have a very passionate fan base. They're very passionate about it.
Very passionate.
The rowdy fans.
They're very rowdy.
Didn't Aaron Judge hear that at Yankee Stadium when he struck out?
You want to go there? You want to go there?
Why
you want
not?
to go there? I don't think you want to go there.
Who struck out?
Did you just kick him off? I thought you kicked him off. Did you?
No,
kick
no,
him
no,
off?
no.
I was like, it's okay. We won't have to do that. It's fine.
Hey, Steve, when you go on the show next time, really spit out some real water, please.
I did. You know what happened was I grabbed this shirt to cover my keyboard and stuff when I did it, but I forgot to put it over the keyboard and everything.
Did you pour some Jimmy Bean over the keyboard?
No. We got this here on the side.
Yeah. Okay.
That's frowned upon here.
Yeah, that's a glass of tea. Yeah, hot tea. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Well, here's something for everybody again. Let's have fun with this. We'll go through it. Chris wants to know greatest tag team ever. Let's go around the horn. Let's
do it.
Start with Eric. Yeah, Eric, you need to go first. 'Cause I know you're going to come up with a good one.
The
I know
greatest
you're
tag team ever.
You're pulling out of fucking skyscrapers or something like that. I know you are.
My favorites. I mean, I love the Skyscraper. They're not the greatest tag team ever. Probably, man. If you really want to get to tag teams and like what they did and how much money they made per territory they were in, they're not my favorite, but probably one of the greatest tag teams is the Rock and Roll Express. I mean, they've done a lot. I mean, they could not go anywhere from Virginia down without getting. They were like Van Halen had less people at their shows than the Rock and Roll Express did back then. It was crazy. It was crazy. If you watch some of the old videos on YouTube of them trying to come out into the ring, it was fucking maniacal. Fucking women throwing their bras, people jumping over trying to get them. I mean, they had all these like southern rednecks trying to keep them away, and like I don't know if they were rednecks. They probably were, but
Come on, don't get us canceled on the 100th episode.
Yeah,
Trying to tell you.
That's what I mean. But no, the Rock and Roll Express should get their due because like they really did a lot for tag team wrestling at its time, and as much in a different way as the Road Warriors. So, but I'll go with the Rock and Roll Express.
All right, Dave, who you like? Who you liking?
Man, this is a toughie. Greatest tag team of all time. I I want to say just because they've done a lot in the last decade. I want to say the New Day, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go. Damn, you said it. I'm gonna go Road Warriors. I think they had a very good career in all throughout wrestling. Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, whatever you want to call it, and those guys were tough as shit. So, and you know, they put on great matches. People still do their tag team moves in wrestling today. So that just has to show you how big of an impact they actually made in the business.
And they do it in strip clubs too. Don't forget.
That too, greatest
to
story
boss,
ever.
yeah.
Jaime, greatest tag team. Who you liking?
Can I say two?
You
Because
can
one of them, everybody said the Road Warriors. The Road Warriors are one of them. But then I remember as a little kid, and I say Antonino Rota and Jose Miguel Perez.
Oh,
digging deep. Digging deep.
coming from the Caribbean, man. Wow.
Yeah, Argentina and Puerto Rico together, man. These guys in the 70s were the best team in the WWF.
Terzio.
Yes.
Who you like?
Demolition.
Tag team. Give me your tag team.
Demolition. Hands
Yeah,
down.
There you
Demolition.
go. Now we actually agree on something.
Friendship is forming.
We actually agree on something.
There's some bonding going on there.
I can feel the love.
But I would say the Hart Foundation is a close second for me, just me personally, because
100%.
I think they're like the perfect tag team, the strength and the speed and the whole thing. So I'm gonna go with them. Don, tag team.
Billy and Chuck.
Billy almost made my list, but you know, on a different tag team.
You can redeem.
Oh, Smoking Guns, right?
You can redeem yourself here.
Let's not forget
Right there.
Oh, you didn't know?
Mullins also.
Scissor me.
Outlaws would be three. Outlaws would be three for me. I love the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to go with Edge and Christian. That's my tag team right there.
I would bet you would have said Hardys. I bet you were going to say Bart. Okay.
I would have thought that too.
Edge and Christian, baby.
Boss.
That's a good one.
Shawn Michaels and
Yeah.
Two dudes of attitudes, baby. Let's go.
Which Shawn Michaels, friend that he turned on can I choose from here?
I mean, that just shows how great of a tag team partner he was. He won with almost everybody.
That's true.
So did Arn Anderson.
I almost went Edge and Christian, but I'm going with the Hart Foundation, baby. Going with the Hart Foundation. Oh, please.
Because he has to sneak that Bret Hart in there again.
Yeah, exactly.
Best there is, best there was.
Somebody's got to stand up for him.
Somebody's
Goldberg.
got to stand up
hit
for
him in
Bret.
the
I'm with
head.
you, boss. I'm with you.
Hey,
Someone's got to what is it? Come up with a reason for all the whining all these years later.
He keeps
Hey,
on getting
listen.
screwed over.
Kenny
Hey,
Omega.
we all
Kenny
get
Omega
grumpy.
has whined more in the
Here we
last
go.
6 months than
Here we go.
Bret Hart has
Wait.
in 30 years.
Wait. I have the banner ready. Here we go.
I knew
Go
it.
ahead, Eric.
Well, come on. You got this frail guy, like he's in saran
Frail.
wrap. You know what I mean? He goes around. He's like, I'm an EVP. I can't do that. What's his tape? Nobody tapes their ribs up anymore. Come on, man.
The man's been
Fucking
injured
nothing wrong,
one
man.
time in his entire career. He has a
his thumb is
6-7 star match. Are we really gonna go there?
My kids play the Switch more than he does, and they don't have their thumbs don't hurt. Come on.
What was the Texas Tornadoes highest rated match? 2.5 stars.
I think it was Texas. I think it was Texas Stadium when he beat Ric Flair for the
let's show some
NWA World
respect.
title.
They don't tape up their wrists anymore because there's no more blood in the sport.
Well, yeah, because they don't know how to work. That's just the only
Oh,
way
boy.
it's about.
There it is. There it
There it
is.
was.
And that's my shoot. That's one of my first shoot. For the,
First shoot of the
I should have left it up there. I should have
I
left it
gotta
up
get my
there.
glasses.
What do the other guys think of? So I know what Dave thinks of Kenny Omega. I know what Dandy thinks of Kenny Omega. What about Don and Terzio and Jaime?
Are you guys on board with Kenny Omega as the greatest of all time, like Dave is? What do you think?
Of this era, guys. Not of all
He's
time,
up
obviously.
there. He's up there, but not great. But he's good. He's good.
Should he be on the list for votes for
Yes.
greatest of all time?
Yes.
That's 3.
Of all time?
Yes, of all time. If Texas Tornado's on that list, Kenny Omega deserves to be on that list.
I'm not gonna argue. You guys can put whoever you want on the list.
I don't know.
The top 15 or the top
Kerry was a better performer than Kenny Omega, but yes, Kenny Omega should be on the list.
Don, you were shaking your head no. How come you say no?
Yeah,
you
come
know
on,
what?
Don.
I don't follow Omega enough to really place
You don't need to.
that on him.
You don't need to. You can shit on him all you want. You don't need to.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest in AEW, and then before that, like I don't really watch like New Japan or anything like that. So like my exposure to him is very, very minimal. So I like what I've seen, but like I haven't seen enough to be like greatest of all time. Like that, I haven't seen that side of him yet.
I mean, if you have like a little bit over an hour to kill, maybe you want to put on, him and what's this guy's name? This other Japanese guy at Wrestle Kingdom. You might, if you have an hour to kill.
What,
That's
Jericho?
all.
An hour.
Jericho?
No, it wasn't Jericho. It was Okada. Okada.
But Don, we
Jericho
totally
match wasn't
understand
bad.
if in that hour that you need to take your recyclables out or take your
Right.
iguana for a walk.
I can do some
you
other
do
stuff.
that,
during
Yeah,
the
you
match.
got, yeah, you can fill
Let
your
it play
time
in the
with-
background. It's one of those good background matches.
Yeah.
You can't say that about any Texas Tornado matches.
Hey Tim,
No.
question.
Yo.
The greatest right here.
Back on this greatest thing. Is David Von Erich being on that list? Because David was the best of the Von Erich.
But David didn't have the oomph that Kerry had.
He would have been. I think he would have been had he lived.
If he would have lived, I think he would have been the best one, right?
I don't think Kerry would have made the list if David lived. David probably would have been among like the people we're talking about because he probably would have went on to WWF and end up in the NWA and he probably would have done big things. But we all know how that unfolded. But yeah, he was the best wrestler. He was the best worker of everybody.
And he was recognized as the NWA champion, right?
No,
Didn't he win it?
he was going to win it, but
Guys,
Kerry
when they
Oh,
start
wow.
randomly, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it.
Somebody's got a
Crowd
bad.
just start.
So
Crowd is chanting.
now that we're talking about the Von Erichs, I want to get everyone's opinion.
There we
Pretty
go.
sure everyone's seen it. How Zac Efron looks for this movie. Are we like, does he look good? Is it too much? We think he's gonna do a good job.
I'm gonna sue them for using my body on his, his head.
How did you do that, boss? How did you do that?
I don't know how they got me.
They photoshopped.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I know my answer. You guys go ahead.
My thing is this. I'll go first. My thing is this. Fucking Efron looks great. I mean, he looks fucking fantastic. But I'm fucking pissed because now the guy that plays Carrie has to look better than that, and that's going to be kind of tough because that matchstick is what 5'6", 150 pounds before he got into the movie. How is he going to play Kerry Von Erich? How are you going to do that? And now that Zac Efron is all fucking jacked up on gas, like how the fuck are you going to look better than him?
It's gonna have to be the charisma. That's what's gonna have to put him over.
It's good. You're going to have to, and he's going to have to wear the. I don't know. It's just looking at Zach now. He should be playing Kerry. Like he's fucking huge.
I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't know if they thought, okay, maybe he's not able to put on that much muscle. But man, the man is.
They obviously
He hung
didn't
out
see
with The Rock
Baywatch.
on
though.
Baywatch.
Yeah,
He knows-
yeah.
he
If you
knows
saw
all that.
Baywatch, he was more
But he
ripped
looks-
in Baywatch than he is.
Well, in Baywatch, he looked like lean ripped. This is like wham, like just.
No,
A
he's
beast.
200. He's 220 pounds, man. He's
Well, I can say as a completely straight man that Kerry Von Erich was like a fucking perfect specimen in his day of like a body. He really was. So I think, Zac Efron should be playing him and not playing Kevin. Kevin was just regular, not that he wasn't built, but he was just a regular dude.
Yeah.
Now,
MJF joined the film too, right? Now MJF is in the film, right?
and JF is playing Lance Von Erich. So that should be interesting. I can't wait
they
for
haven't
that.
dropped Gino Hernandez yet, have they?
What do you mean?
They haven't dropped anybody that's playing like Gino or Chris Adams or anybody else.
All we got is the Von Erichs and MJF so far, I think.
And Fritz. They said who's playing Fritz, and somebody's playing Doris. Some well-known actress is playing Maura Tierney.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, Maura Tierney.
Really?
Yeah,
Her
she's
and Lily James are in it. They're two pretty big names.
They're gonna put CM Punk to announce the fights, right?
Who is this? Who is this like production company making this movie? It's like a
I
small
don't
company, but they're getting big names.
No, it's A24, man. A24 is
A24,
massive. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty
It's a
big.
big
Yeah,
company.
they're pretty big.
And they do
I mean,
like
you know what?
serious
I'm-
like
They have
high-end
a
Oscar type
massive cult following.
Mhm.
Any A24,
I
there's a
think
cult following that follows.
But how come the WWE didn't take over production of this movie? It's a wrestling movie. I mean,
I don't know.
No, it's not under their banner though, their flag or whatever.
No, and and they're not going to be able to make enough money off of it. I don't think so.
I think
They didn't have
Jaime
this
had to
story.
go.
Okay.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Jaime. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah.
man.
Thank you, Jaime.
But now looking at it, I looked at who was gonna play Carrie, and I think if he bulks up enough, he's a good-looking kid. He's just he's not like
No, he's
a specimen.
got to put on like 75 pounds just to even get by as Carrie. I mean, there's no. I mean, he's got to like eat Diana Ball for breakfast and lunch and dinner every day. I mean, if he did 2 cycles of D-ball, he'd get big enough.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him enough money to for him to do that and maintain it.
He's got to do HGH if he wants to get big enough, though. That's not that I know that. I'm just saying that's.
Now, Eric, you
I've heard
think
that.
Wait a second.
The entire Von Erich family, you think they're gonna like go through every horrible, tragic death in that family, including the youngest one, the kid who got electrocuted? I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
They have to.
It's the dramatization of the whole thing. What they want to invoke. They want to reel you in because they're looking at a broader audience. They know wrestling fans are going to watch it, but the wrestling fan's girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever doesn't know about wrestling, something has got to draw them in. So they're going to do all the drama. They're going to do the whole, probably the baby getting electrocuted, and then like Chris or Mike, eating the sleeping pills and drinking the beer in the sleeping bag, and Carrie going out to because there's got to be that underlying tone. That's what the tone's going to be set to that.
The dramatics have to come through. But this is but with these two guys, I mean, I didn't know Jeremy Allen White was playing Carrie Von Erich. That's lit from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a good-looking kid, but he just has to
He
really
is.
bulk up.
And he's a great actor.
But he's a great actor.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going. Like people know him from Shameless, and now what is it? The Bear.
The
Bear.
And
It was very good.
Very good. And if you're getting Zac Efron in there, he's obviously well known. So now you draw in the people that like these guys as actors, and they get to know the story of the Von Erichs. I think that's really awesome.
I think it's just going to be
not just getting B characters and C actors, B and C actors to be in a wrestling movie.
What I think those might become a problem for this movie. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great. As wrestling fans, I know we're gonna enjoy it. But what some people, like a casual fan, might not enjoy that it's. I mean, we know the story. It's a very sad, and there's not really a happy ending to the story. No.
Just
So
Kev-
that's
just
maybe
Kevin and
people are
his
gonna be
sons.
like, exactly. People might be like, okay, it's coming, right? It's coming. Like the good stuff is coming, and it just never comes.
It is never. Yeah.
Maybe the good stuff maybe it's the Hall of Fame stuff. I don't know.
Maybe.
But that's the only positive way to end it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So,
be a
otherwise
rough watch.
it's really like it's a bring your tissues to the
Let
it's gonna be
me
a rough
pose
one.
this question. Let me pose this question for you guys then. Other than the usual suspect, your Hogans, your Macho Man, what's another wrestling movie you want to see made?
Vince
You got-
McMahon.
Vince, baby.
Vince is already
All
being
good.
made though. That's already being made.
I don't know
I
if
mean,
it's still going to happen after all this drama.
Oh,
here.
Don, I was going to say.
he's free and clear.
Yeah,
He's
I was going to
gonna
say,
happen.
Don. The SEC exonerated him. They're not filing charges, and they still left him in charge. He's shared.
Vince is still undefeated, baby.
Vince is still undefeated.
Vince.
There's no.
Yeah.
Teflon, baby, Teflon. He can't touch that guy.
Yeah, but that was a
Fucking
It was gonna be a Netflix
about Teflon.
it was going to be a Netflix thing, and I mean, I don't know. Like, honestly, if, especially with, like, the whole Me Too movement and everything, I don't know if Netflix wants to touch that right now. I mean, it'll
that's
probably
kinda-
happen down the road. I just don't think it's going to happen as soon as it was.
I think
Like,
there.
I mean, he didn't
I
molest.
think there will
Like he
be-
didn't sexually assault anybody. Like it was.
Yeah,
There
no,
was.
he
but-
didn't commit a crime that way. The funds were the crime.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Right.
misappropriation of funds. He didn't like.
Well,
No,
it was
he-
hush money, though. It's
Studies.
still sexual stuff. So,
Well, yeah.
I pay my
Whoa.
son. I pay my son not to tell like my wife certain things. Does that mean I should be going to jail for it? No.
Yeah, exactly.
We appreciate that the prince over there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, exactly. The blood money is fine though. All right, no, but other than like the main, like who would like Von Erichs, while they are a main name back in the day, like I said people now might not know who they are. So who would you like to see a movie made from like back in the day?
Vince McMahon. Serious. Vince
He's
McMahon.
going right back to it.
Other than
I think-
Vince
Get it
McMahon,
as
I think
ground.
they should do a Road Warriors movie. I think that would be entertaining.
Road Warriors.
Yeah.
Now, all right, let me ask you, who's playing the Road Warriors? You can't.
Oh, you got
can't-
to find two meatheads, like two like.
Yeah.
Well, you do. You got to find like
Zac
two.
Efron.
See, my answer,
Cast him in every wrestling movie
Cast
ever.
him in every
Yeah,
movie.
exactly. Zac Efron. and
my
The
answer
Rock.
for everything is Chris Hemsworth. He'd be my answer for everyone. Chris Hemsworth.
There you
Mark,
go.
Mark
Animal.
Wahlberg.
No,
Mark Wahlberg can play Hawk.
no, that's the worst movie ever made. Hey, hey, Adam.
Come on, bro.
Come on, Adam. Let's go to the ring.
Let's go.
Come in the ring,
Why
man.
didn't you tag me, man?
I want to go
Yeah,
I
fight
was
the
right there,
cock.
my hand out, bro. Why didn't you tag me?
Adam, we
Want
should
to go
have
fight
tagged you.
off the
Adam.
cock? How about off your cock?
That would have been it.
Yeah.
So how do you mother for me,
So
Adam?
how do you
all right?
mother for me, all right?
How do you
Come on,
motherfucker?
Hawk. Come on, Hawk. Why don't you tag me,
Oh,
bro?
come on, you got to shave my head. Let's go. We got to get out there.
Oh, you know who?
Drink,
You know who
man.
can play the Road Warriors? You know who can play the Road? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Oh, what about wait? I got somebody. What about Tom Hardy?
Yes.
I don't know. I
Whoa,
kind of feel
short
like
side.
him and
He could
Wahlberg are like
be-
too short for anything.
Yeah, he's
Like,
on the short side. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all on the short side. Like
So is Efron.
Well, Hollywood kayfabe's Hollywood.
But Tom
kayfabe's-
Cruise is like 5'4" and he's this big
Yeah.
action guy. So they can figure it
Listen,
out.
Stallone's only
and
what,
I'm
like
in the,
5'6"?
The lifts, lifts.
I'm in the
Yeah.
I'm in the demographic that does not like Tom Hardy. I don't think he can act for shit unless
I don't like Tom Hardy.
he's doing something British. You know,
You don't
so
have to
then-
be a great actress to be
then
Hawk.
he's not-
Well,
I'm not saying.
Give him a bunch of pills
Well,
and fucking
I'm
like,
just saying
bottles
that
of
Tom
vodka.
Hardy-
You're
Tom
Hawk.
Hardy's one of those answers for everything. Who should play? Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy sucks unless he's playing like Peaky Blinders or like one of those movies. I think
So
he's
he's got to
great.
have.
Was he even in that show?
He can play the
Yes.
British bulldog. He can do the bulldog.
He is?
Steve, you got to put up
Yeah,
a
he
banner
was in
Tim-
Peaky
Tim
Blinders.
shoots. You got to put a Tim
been watching
shoots
Peaky
up.
Blinders.
Yeah.
When he gets pissed
No.
off about
No, my hashtag is movie snob. That's my hashtag.
movie snob. Okay.
I got that label somehow. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
he
like
could be
quality movies, guys.
He could be Davy Boy Smith. Maybe that'll appease the accent.
You know, not for nothing, the
British
Hart
phobic.
family would be a great movie. You
Listen,
have-
how
You got Brett
about
Owen, a wrestling bear. You got fucking everything in that movie.
how about
What about? I
Hart?
mean,
Yeah.
they've capitalized on this from every other angle. No pun intended. But what about the screw job as a movie?
That would be great.
I mean, you could
Like,
just do
I
Shawn
like
Michaels
that.
as a movie as well.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, had a real big low. See what he went through there, and then the triumphant return to be the greatest of all time. Yeah, I
Yeah,
said it. Greatest
know.
of all time.
All right, who's
But,
playing
you know,
Shawn
the
Michaels,
whole-
Dave?
The whole religious angle at the end will lose me. Like, you know. I
Who's
just,
playing
you know,
Shawn?
I don't want to drown in the.
Jared
know.
Leto.
If Chris,
Please
Yeah.
don't. Please no.
Maybe
Please
maybe
no.
Kirk Cameron could play Shawn.
Guys, like,
Long
Michaels.
hair.
Kurt Cameron.
See it now.
This is going straight to
Ah,
Lifetime.
look
This
it
is
up.
the Hallmark Channel.
The Hallmark Channel.
Hey, that could happen. I can actually picture that happening.
Yeah.
let me ask you something, guys. If Chris Farley was alive today, you shave his head, you could put him as George the Animal Steel.
There you go. I'd watch
Good.
that movie. I would
Yep.
watch that movie.
I
like
would
that.
too.
I'm a massive
I'd
Chris
watch it.
Farley guy. I'll take
Let me
Chris
just
Farley
tell-
over Tom Hardy any day.
Let me just tell Eric, from my side, when I watch the show and I see you, from my side, without the glasses, you look like Goldberg.
Oh,
Goldberg?
that's an insult.
He's
No,
just
it's
as good a
not.
worker.
Goldberg he has money. Eric,
He
on.
gave
famous-
Bret Hart a stroke.
Hang on.
Don't you hear Bret? Bret has
Here it
complained a
comes.
couple times about that.
Here it comes. I'm just getting the banner ready. Here we go.
I'm not going to shoot on Goldberg.
Okay.
No,
All right.
not yet.
Oh, I thought you were going to shoot on Terzio, not Goldberg.
No, I listen. I'm a paisan. You know, I got Paisan blood, so we're cool.
What
For now.
about
Life
what
is
about
about
Jake
having
the Snake
having
Roberts?
fun. Life is about having fun. If you make jokes about the way somebody looks, you don't take offense to it. You laugh at it.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Goldberg.
Hey, Terzio, you're next.
Yes.
Oh, Jake the Snake action? No appetite for
Oh,
that here.
ooh.
Say that again. About
Jake the Snake.
Jake the
Jake-
Snake movie?
That'd be a good movie. Yeah.
Jake the
I mean,
Snake.
I mean, if you go deep into Jake the Snake, yes.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
Tom
that's
Selleck can play Jake the
that's
Snake.
like a terrible
All right, Summers.
Tom Selleck. He
Yes,
can play
Summers.
Jake the Snake. He looks like him, but he dyes his head.
he kind of does look like Jake
Ooh,
the Snake.
he does.
I
does.
got Vince Vaughn.
That's Jake the Snake?
As Jake the Snake?
That's
Come
pretty good.
on.
Vince
That's
Vaughn.
pretty good.
I could see it.
He's as tall as
He
him.
Vince
so.
Vaughn could get
All right,
dark.
then Owen Wilson is playing Shawn Michaels.
What?
What? I think I'm
What?
cute. I know.
What?
I'm a sexy boy.
Wow.
Wow.
I've got the
Wow.
Is there-
super
is
kick.
there
Wow.
Is there
It
something
really
physically
moves
wrong
him?
with Shawn Michaels? Physically?
Yes, always has been.
His eyeball's a little loose.
But because every time
That's from 18 concussions, yeah.
well,
Well
his,
deserved.
I know he had many concussions, but I didn't think he had 18. Because every time I see him with the hat on, his eyes are sunken in.
Yeah.
Sergio,
no.
name one wrestler who not fucked up after they retire.
Well,
Not one.
He's from
Unless they
Texas,
quit-
too, so
Unless
that's
they
like,
quit
that's,
early enough. Like The Rock still looks good, but he's still got a little limp in his giddy up every now and then.
He's still juicing up every,
did you guys
Wednesday.
Yeah, he's-
see the picture of Ken Patera a
Yeah,
couple of days ago.
he's never going to run out of gas. The Rock, no. That's
Hey, I want to ask you guys a question, the newer guy, because we always talk about the Montreal Screwjob, and the anniversary just passed, and we consider that the Screwjob is we consider the what do we call it, like the nexus of the wrestling universe. There's before the Screwjob and there's after. So wait, Don, I want to ask you then your opinion. Well, not your opinion, but whose side are you on for the Montreal Screwjob? Are you on Vince's side, doing what's best for business,
Yeah.
or are you on Brett's side, and he should have been able to do what he wanted to do as far as the title and everything?
No, I'm on Vince's side. You do what the
Yes.
boss says. You do what the boss says. He needs to drop the belt.
Come on, guys. Come on. He's speaking the
Can't
truth
ask me
here.
questions and then boo me every time.
Hey, I don't have control.
See
Just so you
myself
know.
out.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean that we know like the tradition there is if you're gonna leave a company and you're the champ, you drop the belt, man. Like it just is what it is. And I don't give a fuck who the person is that you have to drop it to. You do it to whoever the boss wants you to drop it to. So for him to be like, no, I want to win, and then the next night I'll just forfeit it on Raw. Like, no, like he wanted them to drop it to him, like in the pay-per-view, and that's the way it should have went down, And so yeah, I'll always side with Vince on that one.
Sergio, are you Team Vince or Team Brett?
Can I rebut that?
Wait. That's a
No.
Sergio.
Yeah,
Let Terzio, the crowd is hot tonight. I don't know. Make sure you go the right route tonight. I don't know.
So are you Team Vince or Team Brett?
Yeah, but that was a bunch of angry Yankee fans. That's what it is.
That has nothing to do with it.
A bunch of Yankee fans.
It was Canadian. They were in
Canadian.
Canada.
they're like the Blue Jays or something.
Yeah.
The
Those
salmon
mother
buffalo.
Canuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you know that guy's Eflin that you mentioned sounds like the pitcher of the Phillies.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
not gonna. He's not gonna answer. So go ahead, boss. What's your
No, come
rebuttal?
on, Terzio.
What's your rebuttal?
Come on. All right, my rebuttal is that if you start there in the story, yes, Brett's wrong. But it started with the business of signing him to a long-term contract and then going, can't do it. And if he had not cried about the bad business decision that he made in giving this long-term deal, then he wouldn't have had to back out of the contract. Brett was nice and back and allowing this to happen. He could have sued Vince for this.
he was gonna lose like everyone else has
let's
lost.
let's just say, everybody, put yourself into the shoes of Brett or anybody who's been screwed on that type of deal. Say I'm Bill Simmons and I just got $260 million for this thing, and you all are working for me, and I offer you all 10-year deals, and I say no, I can't do it no more.
No, see, but
So that doesn't change.
I don't. Hey, it's business. It's business.
But here
Well,
it
the
is.
fact that Brett
And-
didn't
Go
and-
to
to him.
WCW, man. They'll give you your money.
At the
Go.
same time, going off what Don said, the Medusa thing had just happened. Vince doesn't want his world championship, his baby, showing up on WCW, because then that's it. There's no WWF. There's no
but
WWE.
Brett
That's
already
it.
said he would do the right thing, and Brett.
Yeah,
and
but
he
you can't
signed
trust
Brett.
that.
Why not?
You can't
You
trust
can't trust
Brett.
Vince.
You can.
You
can't
could have
trust
trusted
Vince.
Brett.
You couldn't
You can't
trust
trust
Bischoff.
Vince
could
is-
not
no,
lower
can't
that.
Vince.
You can't
Bischoff.
trust Bischoff at all.
You can't
no.
trust an owner of a company who's going to sign you to a long-term deal and then say, "Oops, no, I can't." You know, after it's already
Afford
done.
it.
Why not? He tried to talk Brett through it. It's not like he said,
Wait,
"Hey, Brett, you're gonna do this," and you're not. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to lose it. And then he did this. No, he
Hey, but
tried
I
to talk
feel like
Brett through
you-
it.
I understand that, but if this was you, you would been like, "Oh hell no, Steve is not messing me around with this 10-year deal. I want that done right." Like that's what I'm saying. Just forget about the Brett and Sean thing. Put yourself as a business person in
See-
that.
see,
You
if
just
you-
got
if you
signed.
Yeah, but he
me
just had
to
it.
a
It's
deal.
not like that he left him on his ass in the street.
It
He
doesn't
said,
matter. You
"Try to
signed
get that
the
contract."
It is a signed
He helped him
contract.
get signed.
And you know,
there.
in hindsight, he could have kept him signed to it because, like, they ended up buying everyone and being multi-billion-dollar company. So fucking Vince should have just let
But,
it go.
and then fast forward 20 years into the future, and he's digging his entire company 20 feet below the surface of the earth. So he'd rather do that than stand on his word back then. He's driving the company into the shitter anyway.
Yep.
They had to force him out. Now
Should've kept
Triple
the
H.
hitman.
I mean, they didn't really force him
They
out.
kept the
wait.
hitman.
If you
Unless I
told
check,
me
you know,
tomorrow-
there's a lot of Saudi money that's there that I'm pretty sure they're doing fine.
He's had to
Oh,
tell him,
I'm
I'm the
sure.
boss and you do what I say. You don't
Yeah,
like
listen,
it?
Steve. If
quit.
you told me to drop one of this title to the show to someone else, I would do it because it's what's best for business. It's what
Yes,
you want.
absolutely. That's what I said. If you start the story where Don started it in like page 65 out of
No,
100
wait,
pages,
wait.
65.
But what's the real issue that Brett had? Honestly, what's the real issue he
Yes,
had?
exactly. The issue was dropping the belt to Sean.
No,
Yes.
no. Even
Well,
before,
why did he have to
no. I'm
Why
going
did-
before that. I'm going back. I'm going to prove to
Okay.
you, Steve. I'm going to go back further
you
because
can't prove me wrong because if
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
signed
listen.
contract, it's over.
no. Listen,
It's over.
he was already pissed off that he was now stuck in limbo as far as being a heel or a face because Austin came out,
But he was
He
under
wa-
contract.
but he lost his spot as number one heel.
He was
lost
under
his spot
contract.
as number one face. He was already ticked off.
He
was
could have
already
been pissed
gonna,
off all he wants. Just keep the contract. It's bad business. Vince McMahon, that's bad business. And you guys would all do the same to me if I signed you all to a 10-year contract worth $10 million and then turned around and said, you know what, go get another job.
No, but that's not what he
You
said
would
to
all
him.
turn around and
He
fuck
had the
around.
offer. If I had an offer
You would
from,
all turn around
if
and
I had an
sue
offer
me.
from what's this guy's name? Dave Portnoy, Barstool, and I was like, hey, look, Barstool wants to sign me, right? And then you said, okay, no, we're gonna sign you this, and then you backed out on it because of whatever. I'd be like, okay, I'll go. I'm fine going to Barstool.
Oh my God, you are so full of shit. You would be on Barstool, bad mouthing the hell out of me for.
I
for
would
a bad
never-
business deal. You are full of shit.
Fucking-
All of you, full of shit. You would all be upset about losing that money.
It'd be a work.
Don't-
It like Eric Zant has said, it would be a work. I'd be doing pop culture pros good by being like, yeah, those guys are pop
I
culture
can't-
pros.
you know
Don't know
what?
what they're
You know
talking
what?
about.
Tonight, I want
I'm a-
all of you to sign 25-year deals with me.
Wait, I'm a little insulted though, Eric. I think you should be a little insulted. We
Why?
We already jumped ship with you. No problem.
Yes.
No
But it was
problem.
we were the
me-
fir-
it was
we were
going
the
from
first
me
two.
to me.
We were the first.
We were the
It was
first two to
from
jump
me
ship.
to me.
Yeah, but still, we still jumped ship.
But you
You're
didn't
right.
leave anybody.
If,
You didn't
you're
leave
right.
me.
if that other guy said something, maybe offered us some kind of deal. I don't
Okay.
know. We were
Well, I
already
didn't-
on board. No, we
Listen,
were going.
I didn't even
with
stick
the-
around to
Maybe
find
I got to
out.
make a call to
If-
Australia.
If
What
you
time is
ever
it over
watched
there?
if you ever watched any of your shows, he would have maybe said something.
Don't forget.
I'm not defending that guy. I'm just saying.
I know.
No.
I'm just saying.
Boss is the boss. The boss pays the bills. You guys work for the boss. If you don't like it,
He stopped paying the bills.
well,
He-
hold on.
He told me he's got to pay for 20 years, and then he stopped.
Being in the restaurant business for a long time, I'm the boss. You're the employee.
Oh,
I
never
pay
double
you. You do what you have to do. Now you don't like it. There's
Agreed.
the door. There's somebody else waiting to come in. Hello, that's the way life is in this country. But it is what it is. You don't like it,
1000%.
you quit.
You're right. No, you're 100% right.
And
it took Cornette to be like, and it did. Cornette was like, well, just fucking go in and fucking take it from him. And fucking they're like, wow, hell, that's a great idea. And he's like, what the fuck? Because that's like an original territory screw job. So, yeah, because that's like a dusty, like a Harley race. Like it's been done before, where you go in, you take like you send a ringer in or a shooter, and take the title or just the fucking ref, whatever. But that's what you do. That's doing what they call doing business.
Well, you know
just
what?
think
You know what
buyers.
Elon Musk did? He walked into corporate headquarters with a sink, so that means everything got washed down the drain. Because fuck that company up.
I just can't believe the boss insulted us on our 100th show, and that we wouldn't be loyal.
Listen,
I'm a little insulted.
I
On our
didn't
100th
say that.
we wouldn't be
Whoa,
loyal. I'm
whoa,
loyal.
whoa.
He in particular
Hold
said
on.
me. He said me. He
Hold
said
on.
I would go to a
Wait
bar
a
stool and trash
You
him on
made up-
BFFs.
You made up the whole scenario, David. I didn't trash anybody. All I said was that if I sign you to a deal, you would not be happy with me if I turned around and said, there is no deal, there is no money, but I can help you get a job somewhere else. You'll still be bitter towards the look at all the baseball players and the football players and the basketball that are so bitter about their old teams, and they were free agents. The same thing would have happened here, and he was under contract.
And then he would have went to TMZ and gave all the dirty dirt on it.
But I, you know what? I will agree with you there, boss. Especially going into the sports thing. I feel like that's why sports players need to do what's best for themselves, because at the end of the day, but that's why I feel like you can't be mad at the owners either. They're gonna do what's best for their organization. If they think you don't fit the organization anymore, then hey, sorry, we traded you. You've been traded 3-4 times already. You have a new home in so and so place now. Like, you have to kind of understand this. That's why I feel like as a talent as well, I have to know, okay, this is good for me, this is not good for me, this is what I have to do, what's best for me, because at the end of the day, the owner's gonna be thinking about themselves and the company as a whole, where I just have to think about myself.
AKA Robinson Cano.
And what if Eric Bischoff called Bret Hart and said, I don't want you going to Raw the next night. I want you to show up. I want you to take that belt, and I'll give you another $1 million.
Very easy.
Vince couldn't
Super
take that
easy.
risk. Vince could not take that chance that belt, the belt that I'm looking at right here to my left, would show up on Nitro. He could
Can't do
not
it,
take
though.
that risk.
Can't do it, though.
So here's the deal. You're a business guy, right? Put a clause in a contract. Have
He
Brett
had
sign
one.
it. You want all this stuff to be okay? You put a $5 million clause in there, or double whatever it is that he's getting paid there, and say
But
if
the
you
contract
show
was
up,
already done. That was
No,
already
but it was
over with.
Yeah,
he
but-
already had a 90-day no-compete clause.
It
But
was
that's
his
still
last
not-
night.
It's still not gonna remember back then, kayfabe was still alive. So if
Yeah,
he
it was
does show
on
up,
life support, but it was still alive.
yeah, for the most part, it was still. I mean, we still the Montreal Screwjob. Is it a work? Is it not? We're still on that after 25 years. So if we go back to that, he shows up. Let's say Bischoff goes, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna deal with the legal fees. We'll pay off Vince. Whatever." Vince's company's dead. We're not talking about what WWE is doing right now. We're talking about whatever
Is he a good business
WCW is.
person?
Somebody say something?
Okay. Okay. That's all I wanted. That's all you got. There are ways around this type of thing. Non-compete clause. Put it in the contract.
There was no signing. You can add that in the last day.
That's
of his
what an addendum
contract.
is. Of course there is.
No,
You
they
say
weren't
you're not
gonna do
going.
that.
You're not going on air unless you sign this, and then
Yeah.
you can explain to your fans why you're not on the show in your hometown.
All right,
Look,
guys.
man,
Now you know. Whenever Hollywood Dave, somehow disappears. You know what happened.
Well, all right. How about this for a movie? Paul Heyman,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not
ECW.
and who's think through, and this should be easy. Who could play him?
You.
I don't have the ponytail.
Paul Giamatti.
Boom. That's what I was thinking about.
I was gonna
Paul
say Danny
Giamatti.
DeVito, but
Well,
Yeah.
Heyman started out in the AWA. He was there first, and then he went to the NWA. Then he went to the ECW. So that would be a good,
But
Rise
you
up.
need somebody with fucking turmoil. Like a lot of no one wants to go see a feel good movie anymore. Like, hey, Paul Heyman did this to this to this. They want to see, Jake the Snake.
I don't know how
crack
feel
in the
good that
hotel
would
room.
be.
Yeah, especially for wrestling, I feel like you have to have some sort of dramatics that you're gonna be like, okay, this is gonna pull me in.
By the way, we're gonna start. I think we should start doing wrestling movie reviews on here too, because I am dying to do No Holds Barred and listen to everyone try to justify No Holds Barred. That's a legitimate.
What
movie.
about Ready to Rumble?
Oh,
yes,
it's one of the worst movies
jam
ever.
right there.
What are you talking about? Ready to Rumble's
I
great.
love Ready to Rumble.
Terrible.
No,
Oh,
so good.
That's
So
fucking
So bad.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Frank.
That's it,
Well,
Tim,
Bing.
because I haven't been watching the WWE a lot lately. What happened to Randy Orton?
He got
He's
hurt.
injured.
It's hurt.
Ah, okay, all right. Well, I was wondering why his partner's all by himself, and I'm like, haven't been watching much wrestling
I like
because
that.
it's really not interesting as much as before. I watch every now and then, but it's very.
I think it's very interesting now lately, especially because Triple H is taking over.
Totally.
I think it's been a lot better, a whole lot better.
So good.
It's been better. He still has some questionable
Become
moves.
most watched.
Yeah, but it's Roland Reigns and Jimmy
But
Rollins.
you got to kind of come out of the
Everybody
darkness a little bit.
Jimmy
I haven't
Rollins.
been watching either, but
Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy
don't
Rollins,
say Jimmy Rollins. On
Him
the-
Really?
Him and Ezekiel are hanging
the
out.
World Series champion Jimmy Rollins. That
Hey,
one.
hey, hey.
Freaking.
Oh.
More World Series champion.
Freaking Jim Rollins, freaking
You
Jimmy
get
Rollins.
muted
Call
for
him
that.
now on.
Dave gets muted for that.
That goes to show
Dave,
you
you get muted for that.
Goes to show you how interesting the WWE's been lately.
No, it's been good lately. It's been good.
Great.
And I think the Roman Reigns thing is great because there is no one else to carry that title right now.
Yeah, but there should be videos made
Separate 'em.
outside in the street, in the car, like when Cold Stone fought Booker T in the supermarket. Guy put the
Cold
bedpan
Stone.
over Vince
Good ice
McMahon's
cream.
head. That's
want some ice
that's funny,
Wait,
but
You got to
it's
fight
good.
in one of those newer supermarket place joints.
Yeah, but didn't they
Whole
throw?
Foods.
Didn't they?
Whole Foods.
was it Stone Cold Steve
Trader-
Austin
Trader
they threw the
Joe's.
belt into the river.
Oh, he hit some of the
AZ,
cucumber
what's your
salad.
supermarket?
Up here,
I
there's
like that
no
one, the
sugar
supermarket, but
tickets.
the one that I think it was Stone Cold was the champion. They threw his belt into the river.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steve Faraci's tag team partner right here chiming in.
Look at
No,
Bunker's profile pictures. Look at his head compared to everything else. Like his head is even bigger than the Georgia logo. He's got something in his mouth.
Don't- You know that's your Hart Foundation partner right there. You're Bret Hart and he's right there, Jim the Anvil. It just makes sense.
No, get that Jets thing out of here too.
Yes, it is.
What Jets thing?
Listen,
It is, Raul.
And,
Listen.
hey, Bunker, this one's for you, Bunker.
Oh, the British Bulldogs. Okay. Lauren,
They
you want to
had
be on
the
the
list
100th
of the
episode?
top attendance in the National Football League. The Jets were
I
second.
said no. Oh,
The Jets were second.
now
They had
screw the Jets.
the attendance for the NFL. The Jets came in second. Dallas was
Attendance?
first. The
I
Giants
just got-
I believe
I
the
just got
Giants-
yelled at, guys, for not putting the sour cream and the cheese away.
The
That's what
Giants
you
were like
should.
fourth or fifth in
For
attendance.
attendance?
Yes.
What if I wanted to eat more tacos after I was done with the show?
How,
Like, what
was
if I
it?
wanted
Is
to-
it? Is it actual people or is it average?
Well,
Huh?
that was on the internet.
Because we don't know how many home games.
I do
home
want cold
games,
cheese.
Sergio, how many home games?
I
We don't
think it
know
was
the
on
total. It's in the-
ESPN.
Ah, screw them. This is the network to be on.
It is a network to be on.
That's
Exactly.
right. We have sports
Alright,
shows
well-
and movie shows and TV shows and all kinds of shows.
I have a question for you guys because
There we
I'm doing this loose rewatch, behind the scenes when I'm doing uploading episodes and all this stuff. So I'm way into like 2015 now, and
shit.
but that's it's background stuff. Like some of the like New Day is being introduced. I'm seeing a lot more of Brock Lesnar. I'm seeing Roman Reigns
The same
getting into
stuff.
it. So, what did you guys think about this time frame around WrestleMania? I'm a few
Which
Raws
Mania?
after Mania 31.
Is that what? Where was
Ooh.
that? In
That's when
30.
The Rock came out with
No,
with,
31 wasn't The Rock.
he came out with other
Oh, was it the
Ronda
flamethrower?
Rousey.
Yeah, that was 31.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the Mania I just watched. I'm into like a couple of like Fastlane or whatever is now Seth Rollins and all that stuff. So I'm interested to hear what you guys thought about that time period in the WWE.
I guess I'll start here. I think at that time it was a really good point just because that WrestleMania had probably one of the greatest endings to it, and that was Seth Rollins' cash in. Just because we didn't know what was gonna happen, we thought, oh, Roman's gonna win the title. People still weren't on Roman. It's back, you still have Brock there. So when Seth cashed in, that was like an WTF moment.
I'm a big Orton fan.
And you also had a beginning of that fight. I mean, of the night. You had Orton and Rollins that just, I think, stole the show. Especially with that RKO after the curb stomp. That was fantastic.
That was ridiculous.
That to me is still the best RKO I've ever seen. It's that and then the shooting star press one.
No
Yeah,
way.
the Evan Bourne
Hogan,
one.
Yeah.
Hogan on the car. Hogan on the car.
Hogan
Out of nowhere.
I absolutely I think I laughed for about 30 minutes after I saw that. I just kept cracking up, rewinding. Watch this. This is great. I love that one. But I'll fight all my.
I told you
fans.
it's going to be a raucous night here.
It is a raucous night.
Wow.
Look at this, a little Captain America.
That's right. That's Captain America, the man, the myth, the legend, the king of kings.
You like Cap?
Yep. Zero.
Big-
That
big
was
Cap
it was a
fan.
great moment.
It was a good moment.
Realized that I let it go. Sometimes I miss certain things, and I had no idea whose song that was that hit when he cashed in, and I was like, okay. Then he runs to the curtain. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I have a lot of bobbleheads, a big collection, and a big collection of sports caps.
You're the king of left turns, Sturgio.
I know.
Yeah.
He's like, because like Steve will go like, so guys,
WrestleMania
who do
moment.
you
The Jets
think
played
should have
a
been
real
in this
good game.
movie? And Terzio will go like, well, I went to McDonald's the other day and I bought 2 cheeseburgers.
Listen, I come there, I break your legs, Rick. I break your legs. I don't play around.
Oh God, I hope so.
I got a $2 an hour lawyer for Steve if he needs a copyright.
All right.
I
So,
changed his
gentlemen,
name. I changed
we
his
did top 3. We did greatest tag team. I think we should jump in. Show some love for the ladies.
About
Ladies?
time.
You already know.
Who are your top 3 women's wrestlers of all
wait.
time?
Okay, this is tricky though. Actual wrestling or just women in wrestling? That's a big difference.
Women in wrestling.
I think
Let's combine them.
Yeah, women.
Because you can do that for wrestling. Yeah, you can do that as well. Because some people think Austin is the GOAT because he commanded a crowd, but some people think HBK is the GOAT because in the ring he worked great with everybody. So I feel like
Miss
we can combine them.
Elizabeth never fucking fought a single match in her life. But
She did in WCW.
In wrestling, I'd put her in the top though, as far as women in wrestling.
That's fine.
But she's not a wrestler.
I guess women in wrestling. Then I'll be.
women wrestling.
But I'm still gonna consider wrestlers who were women on my list.
Well, go ahead then. You go first. If you know your top three, I have to think about.
Oh, I didn't say I know my top three. I came up with the question.
I got mine now.
All right, go, boss.
It's
Start with the
Trish,
boss.
Lita, China.
Trish, Lita,
All
China.
Attitude Era.
China.
Did you hear fucking Jericho blast her the other day?
Yeah,
He
was
blasted
shitty.
China?
He blasted China.
That was
Really?
pretty shitty.
Saying she sucked. She wasn't as good as she
Oh,
thought she was.
these Canadians, man, they're always so grumpy.
Well, everybody's got this trend now where like
He's from New York. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, everybody's shitting on everybody that's dead. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Exactly.
fuck Jericho, that fucking
What do you mean? You're still alive,
Oh.
AZ?
lesbian gym teacher looking fucking asshole. Like fucking, you can't even fucking work. You suck.
Whoa,
Nobody can
whoa,
work.
whoa.
Nobody can
Jericho
work.
right now. Jericho's top 5 right now.
No, he's not.
Of course he is. He
Wait, top five
continues to
what?
reinvent himself.
Pie eating contest.
Current
What
or
the
all
fuck
time?
you got?
Jericho has a 6-pack again. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what?
Jericho's looking
Six-pack of
good.
What? Fucking Dr. Pepper.
Jericho
Nah,
right
man.
now. Jericho is on what's this show? The Masked Singer. He's doing big
Oh,
things.
how obvious was that? I saw.
Yeah.
I don't watch that show, but like it was on
Shut
TikTok.
up
I was
and
like,
dance with me. Yeah, come on.
I think Jericho's pissed off because
"Don't you wish you were me?" Remember that? His original song.
maybe because he couldn't bang her. He couldn't get a hook
Who?
on.
Oh, China.
China.
Yeah.
Oh, China
Probably.
whoop his ass.
All right, so Don, who you got then? Women in wrestling.
I would go Lita, number 1. Probably Trish, 2. And then 3's tricky. That's where it gets kind of... I kind of want to say Beth Phoenix. But I would also lean even Charlotte. Because she's just done so much. And always puts on a 5-star match. So... Either Charlotte or Beth at number 3, but definitely I go Lita, Trish, and then them.
Dan, I just want to say that like Charlotte and more recent females, I can't really attest to because I haven't watched enough, unless it's Sasha Banks.
I was about to say, what about the boss?
There's some, there's some. I
Well,
mean,
when
but
Vince
you guys are
was
never in a
only
rush
four
to
of them.
send me Charlotte Flair stuff. You guys are, you guys are gonna be,
Yeah, we just sent you Sasha, Mandy Rose.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Some respect
can't look
for
at,
them.
Charlotte.
Eric,
with
Eric, 3 women.
face.
I can't wait to hear yours. I have a feeling I
here
can
we
name
go.
your 3 before you, but okay.
Here we go.
Okay, I want you to do it, and we'll see how close you are.
No, I want to. No, you go. I want to see if I'm right though. I'll be honest. I want to see if I'm right. Wait,
You want me
I
to
got
go?
Sherry Martel.
Yep.
I know she was definitely one. I don't know. I'm getting confused though.
Beth Phoenix.
Look at Bunk's first one.
Beth Phoenix.
Fabulous Moolah.
Oh fuck Moolah.
She's a
Hey,
slave.
you were,
trader.
that she was popular when you were in elementary
When I
school.
retired, yeah. When I retired from my first job.
All right, so where are the 3?
So it's and if you want 1, 2, 3, it's Beth Phoenix, Sherry Martel, and probably
Sable.
it's a toss up between Charlotte and probably Lita.
Wait,
Oh,
what
no
was it again?
Trish. I'm surprised.
I didn't think Trish was all that. She fucking got the Greek nose. I'm not into that. Like, I'm not. I can't do that.
Wow, you just made the boss
She
leave.
quit. She just quit.
Pop Culture Bros is no entity right now.
I mean, she's okay. Like, I just don't think she was
shut the light off.
good looking and everything. But, like, I keep turning the light off.
I'm going
He's out.
with
Fucking
China.
light off. I thought she couldn't work for shit. Like, she couldn't
What?
work for shit. What? She couldn't work for shit.
How could she not work?
Wait,
Beth Phoenix and fucking work circles around her. Come on, man. That's
Beth Phoenix.
I
Beth Phoenix's
feel
most memorable moment
Don's
is with
agreeing.
Santino Marella. That should tell you something.
is it though?
Yes.
I don't
And
think
maybe
so.
kissing the great Khali. It was never anything in ring.
God.
I don't
I got
know about
China.
Let me ask quick because I don't know. Did Beth Phoenix ever main event Raw?
Probably not.
Well,
don't know.
the girls didn't really main event Raw back at
I
that
just think
point.
she's cool.
Yeah, it was just Trish and Lita. Woof.
Trish,
I
yeah,
got
I said
China,
Lita.
Trish, and Lita.
I said Lita. She's tied with Charlotte.
China was great, but I used to make a lot of jokes about it. If you need an erection, just put China over the bed, and you get one.
That was Eric.
So Terzio, who's your three? Who's your three then, Terzio?
Say again.
Who's your three women?
I got China, Trish, and Lita.
Okay.
All right, same
Now
as the boss.
Lita.
Same as me. What order? Don't.
China's first. I would put Lita second and Trish third.
At least you got Trish on the list.
And I want to tell you something real quick. Charlotte Flair looked like a plastic surgery explosion. I mean, she's so
Does she?
thin,
She
like
does now.
her face is so stretched out, it's like bubble gum. I mean, really.
I don't know. Did she have surgery? I don't know.
I don't know. I think the
I don't know
big
much
thing
about
now
her,
with all these trendy girls are like having Botox parties. Like a friend of mine's niece has one like every week. And like her lips fucking,
Botox
you know.
Let's do it next week on the Pop Culture Pros Network.
We should. Let's
The
have a
Botox
no,
party.
no, you get this like shady doctor that looks like that fucking guy that ran that sex ring that Allison Mack there got into. Like, you know, he's got the glasses and the fucking parted slicked hair, and he's got the dungarees on, and he's got a little syringe. He's like, "Oh, look, you want a little injection?" And fucking then your lips fucking swell up like a duck, and that's what they look like. I mean, I can't do anything about that.
When did Charlotte Flair start?
You look like a blown up sex doll. I mean,
She does look like a blown up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's fucked up looking now. Like she wasn't.
When did
years
Charlotte
ago.
Flair start wrestling in the WWE?
Oh, I thought
Well,
you
she
meant
started off in
Botox.
NXT.
Yeah, she was in NXT. I think she's been about 9 years now.
Been close to a decade. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was her was it before 31, right? That was her first
believe me, if she didn't have the last
Did she
name,
start on SmackDown or?
No, she started on Raw. That they
She
did like
started
the
on Raw.
Women's Revolution.
Yeah. They were all in groups. All the girls were in groups when they first.
You're gonna get there soon. If you haven't seen her yet, you're gonna get there very soon.
Yeah.
if she didn't have her father's last name, she would be a nobody. Really.
No, she's great in the ring.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's a skin.
But
she's
do you think
skinnier
that she
than a
would have?
toothpick. Really?
Me not knowing any of this, do you think that she would have gotten the break? Oh, look at this. We
Yeah.
got a top 7. You know, show off.
I think she would have.
He even added your girl, Steve, Gail Kim.
I don't like
Wow.
her. I don't like her.
No joking.
Number 7 though, I don't think that's a wrestler.
Oh, here we go.
Who was
Ava
that?
Rain.
Ava Rain.
Who's
Ava
that?
Acknowledge
Has
her.
arrived.
Acknowledge her.
All right, so
Oh, is that
Raul's got it right.
Is that
Becky
Rock's
Lynch.
daughter?
That's the rock
Another
daughter.
plastic
Yeah.
surgery mistake. Becky Lynch. Another plastic surgery mistake.
What?
These girls, too much plastic.
Are they?
She didn't have plastic. She had a
He
kid.
doesn't have plastic surgery.
Yeah,
She had a kid.
And then-
kid,
That's
that's
called
fine.
That doesn't count.
I don't know who's more skinnier, her or Charlotte Flair.
She had a kid.
Skinny
Thursday,
is a
you're gonna get
plastic
us
surgery.
canceled out here. You're gonna get us canceled.
Yeah, like when when your placenta falls out, I mean, it fucks you up, and you know.
Listen, wait.
What?
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Let me have my top 3 real quick, then we can continue this ridiculous conversation.
Yes.
I'm starting to lose my train of thought. That's why. I'm gonna go Trish Stratus,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go Elizabeth because she is the first lady professional wrestling. And I'm gonna go with somebody most you never heard of, but I always said her to you because it's the greatest entrance in the history of wrestling, and that's Velvet
Funny.
Sky. Oh my God, Velvet Sky, greatest.
Let the pigeons loose.
Exactly. Greatest entrance by a woman in professional wrestling history. If you don't know what the entrance is, Google that shit.
Google it.
Eh,
No, because of you.
it's mid.
I forgot
Oh,
Miss
great.
Elizabeth. Makes
It's
you
been.
wrestle.
So, Dave,
I think-
what are your best
All right, so top 3.
one?
Trish.
Bailey.
There's no reason Trish should be on like she needs to be on everyone's list. I'm sorry, AZ. Trish is all time.
Nia Jax, I forgot about her.
I thought that's where you were going with number 2. I thought.
I totally was out of the islands when I was doing that.
Don, he's a Don. AZ is a big fan of Nia Jax.
Oh,
Nia Jax?
dude, huge fan.
Yeah.
She's not like most girls.
No,
So my number 2 is gonna be. It would have been China but I'm gonna give it to Charlotte Flair because she's done a lot in the last few years, and I think she's a good worker. Like she can actually work. Like you can say Trish can't work or whatever. She did what she did back in the day, but I think Charlotte actually can work. She does spots that you're like, man, she did a moonsault off the top into the, not even into the ring, into like the bottom apron.
Yeah.
And then my last one, because Timmy had me thinking. We're not just talking about workers. We're talking about people. I mean, I'm sorry, women that made an impact in the business, and that is none other than Brock Lesnar's wife, Sable. Because this is for all the women who want to be me and all the men who come to see me. Come on now, Sable. As a kid, for me, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm watching.
Hell yeah.
How about Scary
Sable
Sherry?
was much watched TV.
I don't know. There was a while there, but I didn't know if she was a dude or a guy. I didn't know if she was a dude or a woman.
Oh,
Stop.
yeah, exactly.
When she came out with the the handprint bikini, you knew what she was.
What?
The best reaction. The
Those
best
aren't
reaction.
real. Anybody could have
King
got
ever.
those. They're not real.
Oh yeah.
The King's reaction on that was Academy Award.
Yeah.
Go
That
ahead.
was awesome.
He's got all right in front of it.
Yeah, my number 4 for me is Stephanie McMahon. She's my 4th.
Okay.
We watched
I
her grow
forgot about Miss Elizabeth.
from a sweet young girl to a hot ass woman to the baddest bitch on the block now.
Yep. She ain't no one to mess with.
Stone Cold saved her from the Undertaker.
Oh, stop,
That's right.
Whiskey Man.
What a selfless act.
Let it
What
go,
a
man.
selfless act.
Hey, AZ, you're always talking about kayfabe. I'm keeping it kayfabe. It was a
I
selfless
know. I
act.
agree. That's great. I like
You
it.
wouldn't watch the Undertaker, just take Stephanie away with the bear. Remember the bear? That was so, heartbreaking.
It was the higher power.
Yeah.
that did it.
Higher power.
Higher
It was me, Austin.
It was me.
It was me all along.
That was so great.
That's one of
I
his
like
best
that.
moments ever. I probably that his best moment ever on screen was that one.
Is it?
Because it was
Is that the
Yeah.
grapefruits?
Because it was
One
so
of 'em.
ridiculous.
or with the Sable, the famous meme.
Or the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club? Come on now.
I didn't like that, except when Trish was on. That was pretty hot. When he made her strip, when he made her strip, that was pretty hot.
That was
The
good.
Big Show.
The Big
Part
Show.
that ended it.
Listen,
That's
when I'm talking about
DX
strip
came
taking
back,
the clothes
you know?
off, don't throw Big Show in my memory. Don't throw.
Hey, listen, I got something we could all do here. Why don't we all go around and do our best imitation of any wrestler you choose, and we have to guess who it is. Tim and I have to go last, though. Tim and I have to go last.
Sergio's gonna get blocked if he keeps up this Met shit. He's gonna get blocked.
How about we do? Dave, let's start with you. Let's do it. Let's get your best imitation, and we'll see if we can guess who it is.
Oh boy, this is a toughie.
Oh, Bert would love this. Bert's always.
Yeah, Bert's
Oh, yeah, Bert.
fantastic.
You
I'm
even mentioned
awful at
something,
this.
and he's doing the
He's
impersonation.
doing the voice.
awful at this, so I'm gonna take it from someone else who did an imitation of this person. So if you name either one, you got it. I am the game. I'm gonna beat the Rock in the 6-man Hell in a Cell.
That's the Rock making fun of Triple H.
That's so great.
I'm the gamer.
That's so great. That was great, Dave. That was great.
What did he say? My wife's a $2 hooker.
That Rock segment is great.
That's one of the best. One of the
It is one of
best.
the best. It is one of the best.
Terzio, go ahead. Who do you got?
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Tim, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you.
The Boogeyman.
Yeah. I'm
The
coming to
Boogeyman.
get you. Oh, yeah.
I'm the boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Is that the
Coming
Boogeyman?
to get you.
Yes.
Is that
Hey,
the
the
watch?
Boogeyman was on a
Yes.
TikTok eating French fries.
You
at his
pencil neck
desk
geek.
today.
You pencil neck geek.
Now that makes sense. Sergio, you should be classy, Freddie Blassie.
That is good. That is
I
good.
know
Don,
what-
who you got?
I remember when he used to throw flames into some of these wrestlers' face,
Yeah.
and he used a
Oh.
pencil actually.
What?
Oh, like Hogan.
To
Like
light it up?
Hogan got the
He,
flames
he used
at
a pencil on a guy's
against
forehead.
Yokozuna.
Okay. Okay. Well, Don's got to give us an invitation here. I'm dying for this.
Oh man, I don't know. Put me on the spot. Because all the ones you're going to imitate are going to be super easy. So
We
you know,
don't do
It's
hard
like-
ones.
We don't do hard ones. We do easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Go for the low hanging fruit. Come on. Who
Low-hanging
cares?
fruit. Like dig it. Step into a Slim Jim.
He has a
you know what I
savage
like
voice,
thinking
too.
of like Dave, thinking of like the imitation. One of my favorite promos is the over here, Big Daddy Cool.
Yes.
We got
Hey,
Chico over here.
Oh man, that was
Focus,
great
say your
too.
prayers, eat your vitamins.
Wearing my belt.
That's so great.
See, I feel like you're
Want
turning.
autograph from the Rock. It's okay.
You're turning me right now. I think Rock right now is beating Austin. You heard that, Rock.
Take that
Over.
camera, turn that some bitch
Austin.
sideways. Stick it straight up your candy ass.
Boss, come on. This is going to be
I'm
good.
gonna check myself into the SmackDown hotel, roll right into room 316, and burn that sumbitch to the ground.
Tim, are you going to bless us with a couple great ones?
I don't have many great ones.
Everyone, you have two that you know I love.
I know.
I need my glasses for that for one. I'm trying to figure it
Gotta
out.
get into full character.
Come on, man,
Like,
not being
yeah,
very
yeah.
oozy.
I'm very.
Not being very oozy.
Whoa,
Oh, that would have been a great one.
that's what we're needing for this show. I think we're missing some puppies. Can we get some puppies on here?
We don't have any puppies. No puppies today.
I don't know. I don't know
If
how
you
to
let me
find-
know beforehand, I could have arranged it. But
By God, he's dead. He's
dead.
broken in half.
I know. I told Steve, Eric. I told him too late. But I said, can you just get like a super cut of announcers yelling like "son of a bitch" and like all that. Just play it against us. I thought that'd be hilarious. Like, what do you think? Like, that's right.
Tony
I didn't
Schiavone.
think of anything. I don't know, Eric. You go first. I know you go one. I don't know. I got to think what I'm going to say.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's my favorite one, by the way.
yeah. Steve, why don't you come over here? Let me see your hand there, Steve. What do you got there? You called Diana Hoorie. Yeah. That's Tim's favorite.
That's my absolute favorite fucking expression.
The Stu Hart.
Did you watch the territories, Eric, with them with Stampede?
Yeah, that was
Don.
pretty good.
Every
Don's got to
single
run.
per-
We appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Don, thank you
Don.
so
You
much
gotta
for
go,
popping
Don.
in,
Thank
man.
you, Don.
By the way,
100, y'all.
Am I seeing
By
you
the
Wednesday,
way-
Don?
Wednesday?
Wednesday,
What's
right?
Wednesday?
Did I see you Wednesday? Are we doing something Wednesday?
Dave, if you disappear, we're calling the CIA this time.
I know you got to hit me up on that. I don't recall anything set up for Wednesday.
All right, cool. All right.
Let me know.
All right, I will.
by
Thanks,
the way,
Don.
Don and his show is coming up on. It feels like it's going to be 100 really quick.
Oh,
That's how
I'm going
fast-
on 500 to be honest. So I just want to let you know.
we all know that. But with
But here, yes,
with
yes. We'll be there in no time here.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, I'm closing in on 500 overall, so I can't
That's
wait for
that's
that one.
insanely
Wow.
ridiculous. Absurd.
Been a long
absurd.
time. Been a long time.
All right, buddy. Take
All
it
right,
easy.
guys,
All
enjoy.
right, take care.
Happy 100.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks,
Thank you, Don,
Appreciate
man.
it. He's a good dude.
He
I
is.
gotta go
Don's
soon
great.
too. I gotta go pick up the wife pretty soon. Before
Oh,
You're taking a flight out to
She
Colombia?
She lays
Barranquilla.
the wife is
Barranquilla.
lays SmackDown.
Hey, Steve. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, Raul. What? Hell yeah. That was what a freaking experience that was.
No, Tim, you were saying everybody had the Stu Hart invitation. Everybody did.
everyone
Around the
did
whole
too
table.
hard on the
Even-
fucking. it
Even
was
Brett. Brett did a
hysterical.
great one.
Yeah, they all did it. I couldn't stop laughing through the whole thing. Every time someone does that invitation, I laugh because it's dead on.
It is. It's every one of
You
them.
guys tell me if this is weird or not. I find I don't know what it is, but maybe I like the accent. but I like Canadians being interviewed. I listened to it's Smartless,
Yeah, eh?
Jason Bateman. They just had Wayne Gretzky on there, and it was great. It was all about all the fun,
A boot?
all about it.
Yeah. You know what's even better, Steve? I've been like on this Australian crime kick, and I've been watching like Australian crime stories. And dude, but listen, man, you get addicted to it because it's like these Australians are fucked up. Like they're fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Well, they have to be to live there.
Yeah.
You know,
It's the most dangerous place in the world.
a million different things will kill you.
Including the people. It's like if you watch these like Australian crime network,
I would
on
welcome the
YouTube,
possums there.
Yo, man.
I don't think they could survive, man. There's too many things. Like even the sidewalks poisonous over there. Like it's
Possums
terrible.
are too sweet for Australia. They're sweet, lovable creatures.
Ugh.
Stop picking on the possums.
Don't mess with the Aussies. No, you're right, Black Lincoln Collective. They're fucking fucked up. Like, yeah, you shove it up, you bugger. And I mean, fuck, they say fuck off all the time. You fucking twat.
Cunt's a big word for them.
They say cunt all the time.
That's always been my favorite word.
And the
Cunt?
British love that shit too.
Yeah, I that's my favorite.
Just think, we're missing SmackDown.
We are.
That's why
we are.
invented DVR.
It's on Fox, right?
It's
That's
on,
why they
yeah.
invented DVR, baby. I'll watch it when we're done. I'll end up watching it.
944.
Unfortunately, I don't have a DVR, and I haven't been paying attention
Oh,
to wrestling anyway. And this is the best show going. So
Thank you, Terzio. We know it is, but thank you. We appreciate
I
it.
like when you and Rick get up and do the YouTube. You look at past commercials or past stuff. That shit makes
when
me
they get us in
sad.
trouble.
Sometimes I
Of
can't.
course you would like that. Yeah.
Well, that's the wrong show, but thanks anyway.
Oh, he likes the A to Z program. Yeah,
There's
that's
A to
what-
Z program. That's what he's saying.
That's what I mean. A to Z.
Yeah, we're
Bang!
gonna cancel that.
When you pull out stuff on the YouTube and it makes me crack up, and then Steve chiming in saying, "Oh, it's a copyright violation." You know,
I usually get notified of that after the fact.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a couple notifications today.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Mr. T was like our worst adversary so far, right? Like he was bent when we mentioned the cereal and showed it.
Fuck him.
The cereal.
And
The
then
cereal, like
I go on the web, on the internet tonight, and go on Facebook because I don't have Instagram. I can't be on all these other sites. And I saw that there's a show called Black Lincoln Collectibles. Now,
Black Lincoln Collective.
Liked it.
right, whatever it was, as an Italian, the only thing I can look at that and say, you know what, us Italians used to drive a Black Lincoln.
Is
But
the
that's
car.
Listen, I'm gonna throw you a little hint. Somebody is gonna be on that show Wednesday.
Oh boy.
Someone. I'm not gonna say who.
Wait, so were you
I think I
confusing
know
what
who
show
it is.
on Wednesday that you were
I
going
think
to be
I know
on?
what it is.
Yes,
the
I
guy,
was,
the
actually.
guy from Glendale. The guy
That's
from
great.
Glendale, right? Tim, you're from Glendale, correct?
I live in Middle Village now.
It's going to be Tim from Middle Village.
I
Here
thought
it
you lived in
comes. Here it
Maspeth.
comes.
I thought
There
you
it
lived in Maspeth.
is.
Tim, I used to
Speaking-
live in Queens, and I'm going to tell you one thing. After living in Queens, I lived in Manhattan. I live now in Brooklyn. After living in Queens, I realized that deep down in my heart, I know you're not going to admit it, Queens is the double parked of the country. Every
capital.
side block you go down, there's a double parked car, and makes it more worse.
That's New York.
That's all
After it snows, you can't get through the block.
That's New York.
But,
That's
but-
not
well,
easy.
no,
I gotta admit, though.
I'll
Well,
give him
we
that.
do
Queens
better
was
than
worse.
than
Queens
you
was
guys.
worse than Brooklyn.
It was.
that.
There's not as many in Brooklyn as there are in Queens.
I
Listen,
remember.
We are the king of the cemetery. I don't want to hear no other bullshit. We have the most cemeteries ever.
Are
That's
you
why it's so
by-
hard to get around because there's fucking cemeteries everywhere.
let's
you're
bring
close
this guy
to-
on. Big
Bring him
Daddy
on.
Cool.
We got to bring him on.
Boom.
Hey,
Matt
what's
Parker,
up,
what's up, Matt? What's going on?
guys?
Parker.
Good to see you.
See, speaking of Black Link Collective, Terzio, now you got it.
You
Here is
said
the
my name,
host
our name. I figured I
of
should
the
show
Black
up.
Link Collective podcast. Matt, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Watching you guys 100th show. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. I was
You
just
guys are
telling them that.
getting into some deep wrestling content here, and I
Yeah.
kind of turned it off after like NWO and everything. So it's been nice to get
Long time ago.
get the gospel from it. Yeah, it's a while, man. You know,
It's all
you know how
right.
it goes.
But me
Oh,
and
yeah.
Eric, we usually go back. We usually go back to the good stuff. We always bring
yeah.
up the back in the day. That's really what we like to do the most.
Nothing better than the classics.
Yeah, I was just telling them that I'll be making an appearance,
Yeah.
so I can't
Is it
wait.
this
I'm
week or
pumped up.
next week? I don't know.
I don't know.
remember.
That's up to you. That's up to you.
I'll look on the schedule.
Nice.
You see how
Tim
organized
on
they
the
are?
Black Lincoln
Look, they have a
Collective.
schedule.
I am the one who's because I am
Schedule.
I am
What is that?
ridiculously bad at remembering things. So if I don't write it down, it's gone.
Hey Parker,
So-
have you ever messed up the AM PM on your alarm?
All the time.
Okay,
All the time.
that's
It's far too often.
like thank
Why,
God.
who
he's
did that?
No, it happens all
You
man.
did that, Tim?
Especially when you're sleeping.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've done it plenty of times.
This gentleman right here does it
Oh.
all the time.
And Dave, what's up with the hair, dude? Like, I didn't know you were growing it out.
He's complete opposite of me.
Yeah, man, I've been growing that out since February of last year.
You look like Roland Dorzabal from Tears for Fears. It's cool.
Hey, I'm giving something new a try.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Thing is that being on the show has given me appreciation of hair. So, so I'm like, you know what? I gotta enjoy it while I still have it.
Wow, that was a fucking low blow. That was a low blow.
Well, Dave, boss, if you can help me out,
Sorry, Eric. What can I do for you?
if you can help me out, Dave, maybe you should do a few push-ups.
I'll do it.
I'm waiting for the what?
Come on. There we go.
Sit-ups, crunches, squats, leg lifts, and then maybe when you lose your hair, you won't look so bad.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm on that path. So
I'm glad I grew mine back. It would have been a shot at me too if I didn't grow mine back. Thank God.
Jeez. No, but I love being. Bald is beautiful, man. Plus, you don't have to put any. You got to put all sorts of treatment in that shit. Come on.
If you got a lotion, you lotion.
that's
your
hard to
head
be
before
the-
you go
you know
outside.
what? You know what? No, I don't
No, I need
appreciate
to
the back
condition my
talk
hair
here.
at night.
I don't appreciate the back talk.
I only put juices
Call
and berries.
size, bro.
I'm gonna call my enforcer.
I only put juices and
Oh,
berries.
is there an enforcer?
I'm gonna call my enforcer.
I
Give me
think
a
he just
second.
showed up. Well, your lawyer did.
Oh, look who it is. Look who it is.
Exactly.
Online.
Whoa.
Hi, what's up, brother?
Online.
My enforcer just came in.
The only thing he's going to enforce is the bad hair day that you're representing right there, and that's. Get rid of the beard, dude. It'll be great.
The Lion's getting a This Is Awesome chant. Haven't seen him in a long time.
Oh, the line's got to. This is awesome. Wow.
That was a delayed response for Parker.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was him? Oh.
Well, Parker, real quick. Anybody
was
watching?
the awesome chance.
Tell us what your show's about, real quick. Give yourself a nice little
Uh,
Yeah,
plug.
let's get the Black Lincoln Collective here.
The Black Lincoln Collective is we bill ourselves as a podcast phenomenon because we're idiots, but we're just a
Man, you
comedy.
joined the right network.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. I love it. I love being part of. We love being part of the network. We're really happy you guys had us. No, we're just like a comedy ensemble podcast. We really don't have a point or a reason for existing, but we talk a lot and curse quite often. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then check us out. You never know what's gonna happen.
Who isn't?
Which is why I was invited on.
Right.
Wow.
Well, I had such a good time on you guys' show a few months ago that I was itching to get you guys on. Of course, anybody from the network's welcome on anytime. If you ever need anybody, let me know.
Absolutely.
So,
That's
Absolutely,
awesome.
Parker.
That's the thing about the network. Everybody's invited to everybody's show. You
I
want
want
to
to get
jump
on the Disney
this,
show. I
that.
don't know anything about it.
I'll get you on. You want to get you on? We can get you on.
My
Hey,
wife is
he's
like
got
a
the
Disney
connections.
fanatic, man, and I'm like, if she ever would be on you guys, she would talk for.
I
it'd
kind
be
of
like
feel
a
like
6-hour
nobody's
show.
ever on Granny's Peach Tea, though. Except you, Tim. Once in a while. Like, if you get, like,
I
that
try to
really
pop on.
super secret invite. Like,
No, I mean, I've gotten the invite before. It's just like I haven't been following anything with the comics that much lately. So
Yeah.
wait a minute. You got an invite to Granny's Peach Tea?
yeah, to talk about like
Oh,
Flash, but I
boy.
haven't talked about that in a while.
What
So
the fuck? You got a fucking invite to that?
Ed, if you're watching, see, someone's hinting at something.
No, I don't want to. No, fuck it. I don't want to be on it.
No, I don't want to.
I mean, has Ed got invited to the A to Z show?
I fucking invite him every goddamn show. I purposely.
Wow! Whoa! Wait! As the former producer of the A to Z show, I haven't got an invite since episode like what 25.
Why do you need an invite? You're
I
part
think
of
he
it.
got blacklisted. I'm not sure.
Remember, I got my credentials revoked like
That wasn't
months
my
ago.
fault, man. I'm not the boss. I'm just stupid talent. You got.
You're right. I got demoted here. I got demoted to like janitor.
I'll see. I'll talk to the network exec and see what I can.
What are you
do for
talking about? You've never taken the initiative
You've never
to.
really gonna be like, what
Listen, Dave, if you're the janitor, I got a leak under the sink. Can you come up and fix it?
Apparently, I got my wrench here.
I'm the super.
On the super.
Oh God.
So Matt, what's been like? Give me some rundown of a few shows you've had. Like, what have you been?
Yeah.
Driving
Sure,
about
man.
there?
So in the last couple weeks, we've been kind of guest heavy, which we normally aren't, but just people, we're trying to reach out and talk to people. So we had an author, podcaster, actor on 2 weeks ago named George Lunsford. He just wrote a new book. It's about ghosts and apparitions and shit. And it's really interesting. He's an interesting dude. Told us a bunch of stories about all this creepy stuff. It was like our Halloween extravaganza. And then the show that'll be out this Monday, or whenever we get it out, is we have a couple producers from CRA Entertainment. They're an independent movie or film production company. Super cool dudes. And we talked to them for about an hour. They tell us all the ins and outs of the the movie industry, and I tried to pitch them a movie, and it didn't go so well.
Oh,
So it's a great pitch. They just couldn't. They were like, I don't know.
Well, we were just talking about which wrestlers should have movies.
I weighed in with the Four Horsemen on that one.
Yes, the Four Horsemen.
And I also think Ricky the Dragon Steamboat should have.
So wait,
you have
Parker.
all these guys on there. What the hell do you want us on there for? You have all these real people on there, like talking about real things. You want my dumbass on there?
No, see, that's the thing. So, like, when we do episodes like that and stuff, it's weird for us because we prefer, and you guys know me. I mean, we prefer to just be idiots and not have to like ask actual questions and learn stuff.
Yeah, it's harder than people think.
Dude, no,
It is, man. It sucks sometimes. Like, cause I'll be like, I got nothing. Like,
you have merchandise? You have any merchandise yet?
We have stickers. I don't have my sticker.
Well, that should be your first. That should be your first T-shirt. We prefer to be idiots. Black Link Collective on the back.
I like it. I think that's awesome.
I think that's perfect. That's a great tagline.
So Parker,
Yes, sir.
can you give us your top 3 wrestlers of all time? Who do you think are the goats?
All right. So
We ask
so keep
everybody.
in mind, you guys need to keep in mind that I am broadcasting from South Carolina. All right, so just a little south of you guys,
Little.
which means as much as
Well, north of the Boston.
Well, you're right in
a little
between.
north of him, yeah.
So
With the south of the majority,
yeah,
but he's essentially in New York South anyway.
Yeah, so that's not
I
even.
mean,
That's not even. The Florida's not even the South.
By the way, I'm glad you guys made it through the storm safely.
Yes,
I'm glad
thank
to
you
hear
very
that.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's been
thanks for the
been
rain,
a rough year
assholes.
for that, and happy Veterans
It's coming,
Day to
right?
Everybody who's watching.
It's
Yeah,
here.
we had
I don't know if
it
any
today.
of you
We had
guys
it
are
today.
veterans, but happy Veterans Day. But no, I would say I'm just trying to kill as much time as I can so I can think about this answer. I would have to say so.
his
like,
producer's
for me,
going like this. Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
it's just my brain is like, you don't know. Think of 3 wrestlers that didn't. So I will say I was a huge fan of probably number 3 would be probably Sting. Old classic Sting. These are all from the 80s. These are all going to be like right around the 80s. For me.
Okay, glad you
The boss loves that answer. The boss loves that answer.
Sting's awesome.
Glad you
dude.
I'm glad you clarified that part because it
Yeah, I
can't
don't
be
care
like
about, like,
NWO.
layers.
Oh,
No,
let me be in the
no.
rafters.
Crow Sting was the best Sting. Come on now.
No, he wasn't. No,
Yes,
No, that
he
means
was.
he has no talent then. Because
Put it
he
like
did
this.
Nothing.
One of the most memorable moments is Sting pulling
I
off the
could've done that.
fake Sting mask, and it's Sting. Like, how do you not know it's Sting?
hilarious. No, that was hilarious. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in wrestling. I'm not. You can't disrespect that at all.
yeah.
That spawned so many memes, or would have if it happened today.
It would have, yes.
I would say number 2 is probably. You guys are gonna think I'm just like going chalk, really, probably, but it's kind of a mix between like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. I mean, again, early to mid '80s. When I was a kid, they were every.
Of course, that's
And then-
respectable. Completely.
And then number 1, and again, I told you guys where I'm at because geography does play a role in this for what you're into. And so number 1 has got to be Ric Flair.
Yep.
Like, I mean, we grew up watching. We met my buddies. We went to Raw one time in Greensboro, which is like right around his stomping ground.
Right.
Caught him in a
Greensboro.
gas, Greensboro. Sorry. Caught him in a
Greensboro.
Don't apologize
North
to them ever for that.
No.
North Kakalaki.
No,
that's
we
what I
caught
like.
him in a CVS buying beer and condoms before the show. I mean, we weren't, we didn't want to bother him because it's Ric Flair, man. But
What else would he be buying?
Right.
He doesn't need anything else. It's Ric Flair. Come on now.
That's all he needs.
So he had the breath spray. Because we saw him, we were walking out, we were like, oh shit. So like we went out in the parking
What was
lot.
that?
We walked out
Manaka? Is that what it was? Manaka?
Yeah. when he walked out in the parking lot, we gave him a woo, and he came right back at us way harder. It was awesome, man.
Oh, that's cool.
So
I was gonna say you don't want to bother him. I'm sorry. There's some people you just have to bother, and if you don't woo Ric Flair, that should be a crime.
Right.
But I feel like he's one of those guys. He loves that though. Like he wants to feel that. Like he does.
I didn't want to bother. That's the thing. He's just a dude. At that time, he's just a dude trying to get get his condoms and shit. And so, I wasn't going to let's go bother him or you know what I mean. Like he's he's also just give the man the space, but give him a nice woo so he knows we know he's there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Acknowledge him.
He's also the only wrestler in the Black Lincoln Collective Hall of Fame.
Ooh, wow.
3 people in
Wait,
the Black
we don't know about this Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
What's the Black Lincoln Collective Hall of Fame?
It's just a random bit we started doing occasionally. If we find somebody we think is super badass, then and like I said, being the two of the 3 of us, so myself and Alan, there's 3 of us on the show. Myself and Alan were there when the Ric Flair thing happened, so we were like, obviously, we got to give him. We got to give him something.
Guess of a second member of your Hall of Fame?
Sure.
Just because I'm going just by geography or location.
Yep.
Is it a race car driver?
No. It is
Damn it! I wish I thought I had that one.
No,
I
it will never be that. I'm sorry. I wish that I could get into NASCAR. I do like to drive the car fast, but fast here in the South is just like slowpoke up.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were the NASCAR guys. That's why. But all right.
No,
so
who's
the Hall of Fame then?
Let's see. I think so far, like I said, it's Ric Flair. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Mario Van Peebles. Which
whoa,
of course.
Spoiler alert. This week, when we talked to the guys from CRA Entertainment, one of them is connected and knows Mario Van Peebles' agent.
It's
so
happening.
I jokingly was like, "Hey, if you got a connection, because they're in California, so I was like, if you guys got a connection to Mario Van Peebles, it'd be a dream of ours to get him on the show." And he's like, "Oh, here's his number. Give him a call." And I just freaked out because I was like, "What are we? This could actually happen? Like, if we get Mario Van Peebles on the show, guys, I'm sorry. That's the biggest thing that we can have happen."
Would you turn to Chris Farley? Would you turn to Chris Farley hey,
I would love
New Jack City was awesome. And that's it.
We asked then that's exactly it. And I want to that's totally what we'll do. If you ever watch an interview, it's pretty much that. Awesome. So those 2, and then I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. I'll have to ask Fred. I think he nominated somebody as well. So I nominated Ric Flair. Alan nominated Mario Van Peebles, and I can't remember who Fred nominated.
That's completely random.
What part of South Carolina are you at?
We're in Greenville. Well, we're right outside of Greenville. So
oh, no kidding. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother lives up there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
I
didn't know that.
All right, guys, I got to go.
Parker,
Right,
in the future, there's going to be a link up there.
You guys,
Yeah, dude, anytime.
the greatest
Thank you,
show.
Terzio.
Have a good one.
Later,
I'll see you
Terzio.
guys
Later, Terzio.
in the next show. Congratulations,
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Appreciate it.
Steve. The bill's in the mail.
Mets still suck, but yeah.
Go
Wow.
I'll tell you.
Forget about it.
Go Jets. I
Gabagool.
got you.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. That's what I want to say. Gabagool.
Yeah, my Steelers are trash, so we're gonna root for Alan's favorite team is the Jets. Fred's is the Panthers. So Fred and I have nothing to root for.
How does he? Do you know how he feels about this young quarterback? Where
I love PJ Walker personally, and I know this.
No.
No, come down on PJ Walker. We're talking about a young quarterback who has potential.
Here we
Who
go.
is the yeast of this team?
Oh, the yeast infection? Yeah.
Come on. The great Baker Mayfield, who, was lighting up the defense and offense all at the same time.
Yeah, headbutting like crazy for no reason whatsoever.
Exactly. That's how you get, the support of your team.
He's trying to concuss himself so he can go back to
I'm
taking a nap
so
every
glad
day.
that is where you went with that. That was great, Parker. Excellent. Very
That was
well
awesome.
done.
That was awesome.
Honestly, everybody down here was super excited when Baker Mayfield got here. Again, we're only about an hour and a half drive from Charlotte. Lots of people have tickets, and
The Yeast is going nowhere.
it's not rising. That's for sure.
Ed, I don't know. Ed, I don't know if you was turned back in, Ed, but we've had a little controversy involving you. So if you can come on, I think you should come on and defend yourself because
What?
somebody
Who?
has got a little beef.
Wow.
Me?
Sure he's not
I don't have a
Someone-
beef.
Someone's got a little beef about not being invited onto a certain show, Ed. I think you should pop
Yeah.
on.
You thought Wendy's had all the beef? Nah, AZ has all the beef.
And I'm a
Am I
little
shooting
upset that
again?
Ed didn't come on for to defend the Big Boss Man as the greatest wrestler of all time because he
That's
will
true.
defend.
No,
him.
he didn't.
That's true. I mean, this was
This was
This
the
was
time.
his moment to shine.
It's messing me up.
Yeah, it was. Ed, you fucking missed it.
He'll defend Big Boss Man to the end of time.
boss's man.
The boss is man. He had that sign at wrestling one time.
You did?
Great. Yes. Boss is man.
You
What about your favorite female wrestler, Parker?
Ooh. Top three, because we did that before. So
I
Yeah, but
wanted to
when
spare
Parker
him
watched
the
wrestling,
pressure.
there was only 3 wrestlers back then. 'cause he
I'm
said
trying to
he
think.
stopped
Yeah,
watching early.
that's
that's why he might give us an AZ answer. That's why I'm saying top 3. You know, I'm kind of curious.
Okay.
It's women in wrestling too, not women wrestling. Women in
okay,
wrestling.
okay. Women wrestlers, I thought is what was the answer. So
No, women in wrestling.
All
My
right,
bad.
so was it Miss Elizabeth was on there? Let me think who else. I want to say Stephanie McMahon just because I thought she was pretty hot back in the day.
She was.
Hey, I mean, you got to have your reasons. I mean, come on,
was.
guys. This
No,
is
no,
not-
you're right. It's just funny because you're like going right on Tim's
Oh,
avenue.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Tim
this,
is loving
so-
it right now.
She's
And,
still like
Tim's like, do we
Estee
just
Lauder,
become
Pumpkin
best friends?
Spice. You know, like I'm a bitchy 40-year-old hot,
Sure.
but
Well, I'm a bitch.
Oh, now she's the boss hot.
well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
but
gonna say
Mr. Dandy up there. This is somebody who you would allow to, utilize like stuff like handcuffs and those type of things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say number 3 or number 1, whichever one. I get number 3. It's probably gonna be like China. Not because like she was definitely not hot, but like that lady scared the shit out of me every week I saw her.
She'd
I
whoop
was
your
like,
ass.
She would murder me. And like Ronda Rousey, honorable mention, just because I kind of am into Ronda Rousey. You know,
Okay,
All
now,
right.
it takes all kinds, ladies and gentlemen.
Like Turtle,
Who are we to
like
judge?
Turtle from Entourage.
yes.
Yep.
He loved
Well,
that.
no, I mean Eric's Nia Jax. Or have you seen her?
I'm into it.
There are a lot of very good-looking wrestling ladies nowadays. I have to say.
She's a big.
Again, I don't watch
woman.
wrestling on the reg, but when I do, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
We'll have to send him a pic of Nia Jax then, so he knows what.
We don't
Steve,
want
who I didn't
him
vote for.
to never come back to the show again.
Let me see.
Steve, pop a pick up on Nia Jax, will you, for Eric?
I think Parker's looking her up right now.
All right, Parker, I got you. Look up Mandy Rose.
Okay,
Got
so
you.
that's good. Let's just see
I got
his
you.
reaction to these things. Let's see it.
Blind reaction. I love this.
This
Oh,
is
no,
great.
she's a nice-looking lady.
yes.
So
I-
polite. I love it.
I don't want I have kids, so I don't.
You don't-
want them to
you don't
watch
like
this when I
Polynesian?
die and be like, man, my dad was a pervert.
Islanders?
But no, she's a very nice-looking lady. I feel like her parents are very proud of her. And that's very important. Hear that,
That's
Penny?
great.
If you're ever listening in 2086.
There you go.
That's great.
But yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I kind of got out of wrestling. I was really into it for quite a while, and then drugs mostly took over. I'm just kidding. But girls more than anything, really.
Don't worry, I got the drugs for you, buddy. That's okay. I took care of that.
That's what we're definitely gonna meet up. soon.
Parker, I stopped like around 2010, 2011. And this has been like a running thing. I'll throw it on. I started from WrestleMania 17 with The Rock and Austin, and I was into it more, but now I kind of just throw it on. I pick and choose what I look at. But there's definitely some up and downs since I've stopped watching.
Yeah, I can't keep up. It's very dramatic, which is great. It's definitely soap operas for dudes.
I haven't stopped since 1983.
That's amazing. But see,
Yeah, you haven't, man.
I'm at like 95, I think.
Oh wow. So I have a friend of the show, Dave, and he's a huge wrestling. He's a maniac. And
Bring him on. Invite him on our show.
I will have to connect you guys. He's hilarious. He's a great guy. Unfortunately, life took over. He wasn't able to stay with us just due to scheduling constraints and stuff.
Sure.
Like that. You know how it goes. But he's like he'll forever one of the founders of the show. Great guy, and I mean honestly, you guys would get on like nothing else, especially with the wrestling stuff. He's a beast with that stuff, man. And I'm like, I remember because that was just two guys that fought. They're like, yep. And I'm like, that's it. That's all I remember. Sorry. But he was awesome. He's awesome. I'll have to get you guys in touch with him.
Yeah, send him our way. We'll gladly, bring him on.
Hell yeah.
That'd be awesome. Because we have our own little wrestler.
Well. Man. He's a funny dude for sure.
I think that's our next step, Eric. For the next before
50?
Before 125 even. We have to get a real someone wrestling guest on this show. Some way, somehow.
You almost had.
Wow, I mean, it's crazy. It's almost like if we had a former wrestler on the show that can get that going. It's so
but
crazy.
I retired a long time ago, guys, and just can't do it.
No, I bet if we put so you can't call like a Kevin Nash, like, can you be on our show? Because he'll say, well, when's the check in the mail? Now, I love Kevin Nash, but he's a money guy, so he ain't going to come on here. Right. But I think we can get a Jim Cornette type guy, Eric. I think we can. I think we ought to shoot for that in the next 25 shows.
You think Cornette in touch with Mario Van Peebles? I will see if
let me tell you something. I would love to talk to Mario Van Peebles.
Right?
I love New Jack City. Love it.
I know.
Incredible.
We watched American Warships and reviewed it. I don't know if you guys watched American Warships. Great movie. Low budget. Great movie, though. It's about aliens and versus Mario Van Peebles, essentially.
Oh, fuck those aliens.
It's great. It's great.
Is that the one where he's like half cyborg and he's?
No, that's the one where he's like the captain of a decommissioned battleship, and the aliens come and hit the whole world with an EMP, so no newfangled weapons can do anything. So he has to shoot rockets at it and stuff.
It seems legit. Absolutely,
it's a movie. I can tell you that.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie, all right.
And he's great at it. He's as good as he's been at anything.
There was a director, a producer, and a camera.
Dave, did we miss asking Parker anything? What about tag teams?
Oh, tag teams. Yeah, I guess. So we just did your greatest. We didn't do a top 3 for tag teams.
You guys talking about them earlier, and their name escapes me all of a sudden. Hawk and the
Road Warriors.
Road Warriors. There you go. Always been my favorite.
I would have thought, Matt, being in the area that you're in, you would have been a fan of the rock and roll. Rock and roll Express.
Yeah, I mean, I liked. That's the thing back in the day, but the Road Warriors were just so badass.
Right.
Like they just.
You'd want to wear the foam.
Oh, yeah, if I could have worn freaking football, shoulder pads with spikes on them, I would have worn
foam. Those are metal spikes, Dave.
I'm saying for the fans, the ones they would sell were the foam ones, because I had a pair of those, and they were the foam ones.
Right. Yeah.
You had a pair of them?
I was like, why don't they just wear them in the ring? They can win every match.
Game over.
I'm like, it's so easy. I don't get it. I mean, Jake the Snake uses a snake all the time. They can't use their spikes. Shoulder pads. Come on.
That's true.
Lex Luger,
Imagine their move.
Lex Luger.
Lex Luger, the metal forearm.
Yeah.
I used to, because I'm a big guy, and so in high school, a little bit after, I used to put people on the rack all the time. And one time I was working at McDonald's, and this girl when we were friends, she was like, put me in the rack. Girls love that for some reason. And when I put her down, and this is such a stupid, this is probably why I got out of wrestling, if I'm being honest with you. When I put her down, she slipped and broke her arm.
Oh,
that's even
McDonald's
better.
that we went at. And so I think that was when I was probably, maybe I shouldn't do wrestling stuff.
I have a story like that. That's so freaking weird that you said that. Not exactly like that, but I was working at a you remember the store Circuit City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was working back in the day, and this girl was just like popping some fists, and we were playing around, and I looked to the left for a second, and I punched her in the nose, and she went down. I was like, oh my god.
Oh shit.
This was like 2003. Before
you get fired?
No, I didn't get fired. No,
I didn't get fired either.
That was before the woke days. Easy, come on now.
She was laughing. Thankfully, she was hysterical laughing. And then a separate time, I had a little bit much of this, and somebody was irritating me, getting on my face on the beach at night, and I just grabbed him in the F5. He was a skinny little guy. I slung him.
Hang
I
on,
might
wait
have
a
done the
minute.
F5 harder than Brock Lesnar does the F5
Wait a
on the
minute.
beach.
You just copped to bullying
Yeah.
and
That's
aggravated
21
assault.
years ago. Holy shit, I'm old. 21 years ago.
There's no statute of limitations on F5s. I mean, come on, that's
We hear
Yeah, I
we do
F5'd
not-
him on the beach.
Wait,
But it
wait,
was
we
on
do
the beach
not
night,
promote
you know.
the beating of women, breaking their arms and punching their feet. We do not.
I mean, holy fuck,
in
man! You
fairness-
got a guy breaking her arm. This guy's punching him in the nose. I've never
Accidental.
even beat the fuck out of a woman. I don't think.
We need a disclaimer at the bottom. A disclaimer at the bottom going across. We do not condone this.
Hey,
act.
hey,
We're not
Steph,
condone the boss's
stop
You,
actions.
You're in trouble,
hear
Steph.
Dave down there. This is pre-woke, AZ. Pre-woke, all right. Holy fuck!
This is back when you could get hurt and no one would really.
No one
I got
would
hurt.
give a
You're like,
fuck,
all right,
yeah.
whatever.
I mean, to be fair,
You
all
break
the
your
women
leg
up
and just
here,
go about your
all the
business.
women up where I live are kind of bigger than men anyway. So, I get it.
Sure. Same thing down here. Just they're bigger, wider than bigger, taller.
Yeah,
Nothing's getting thrown
they're
up your
bigger
ass,
and what? Yeah. I
This
mean,
is the South, man. Everything's covered in butter.
I don't think
cannot-
that.
Yeah,
say
I
nothing.
can't. I can't
Me
say
and
the
Dave
same down
can't.
here in Miami.
No.
Oh yeah, you're living it up then, Dave. Yeah.
I think the average height for a woman in Walton is like 6'1", like
6'1".
275 pounds. Yeah, they're big.
No, I know this is off topic.
AZ, I'm gonna have to visit you, man. I need to create a D1 athlete.
He likes the Amazon.
Get up here,
Steiner Brothers were also another tag team that I like.
Steiner
yeah.
Brothers. There you go.
Sorry,
Yep.
just randomly popped into my head. Like, what about you?
Love
You're
the
disrespecting
Steiners.
the Steiner Brothers.
What about little bushwhackers? No.
Oh yeah,
No.
All right.
You know, I like them, but you know, back then, if you weren't American, you were the enemy. Like in wrestling world, when I grew, if you weren't an American, you were the enemy, no doubt. And so they were like
Exactly.
Australian, right? Yeah. So they're like,
Sergeant
oh,
Slaughter.
damn, dude. Like, yeah.
New Zealand. Oh,
So-
the bushwhackers.
so wait.
New Zealand, yeah.
How again? I feel like the America thing was a big thing. So why wasn't Hacksaw Jim Duggan bigger than he was?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was awesome.
He was huge.
He was
was
a
massive.
huge
There's
no
humongous.
disrespect.
But was he
Disrespect
though?
on that man's
Like
name.
huge.
Oh,
When we
yeah.
talk about huge, like
No, he wasn't
He-
like
he-
world
he
title
was-
huge, but he was huge.
He was
He got
But he
super
was
pops.
he
sold-
got saved
sold out
by
places.
Hogan. Hogan came out to save him during the whole Sergeant Slaughter thing. He also had the thing with the Yokozuna deal where he was like, bleeding out of his.
Andre, he had
I
Andre.
feel like he was just like
2.4.
very, very mid.
He won the first
No,
Royal
no.
Rumble.
First Royal Rumble ever.
If I'd have remembered him, I would have absolutely put him number 2. Him and Sergeant
There you
Slaughter.
go.
Because
He was
both-
big.
Sergeant Slaughter was a wrestler and on G.I. Joe at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, how are you going to beat that with anybody? I mean, Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan
And
has-
Savage got him the belt. He hit Ultimate
dude.
Warrior with the scepter in his hand and his head at the Rumble.
That's the
What a
thing about
tra-
back
what a
then.
travesty.
Like, everybody was
Miscarriage of
there were So
justice.
many great
It's a
characters.
miscarriage of justice.
Oh my, yeah, that's Eric and Timmy at
Yeah.
that Royal Rumble. Savage came out and hit Warrior with the scepter in his head. Slaughter covered him. 1, 2, 3.
Thank
started
God. Thank God that
started-
happened.
That started the feud.
That was the
Oh,
start,
but-
yeah.
The last thing we
Winner
needed was
match.
Ultimate Warrior again, as more
Oh,
more
come
time.
Oh.
Come on, Kenny Omega, get out of here.
Oh come on, Ultimate Warrior couldn't lace Kenny Omega's boots.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because Kenny Omega never wears them because he never wrestles anymore. So we can fucking yeah,
Because his boots were Velcro.
yeah, it might as well be. What's he getting? Free coffee at McDonald's next week? Fuck, come on, man. Fuck Kenny Omega.
There he
Oh,
is.
look at this.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, here
Ready?
he is. I'm
There
ready.
it is.
Let's welcome in Mr. Ed Camus himself. Ed, what's going on?
Bam.
fellas? Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we have controversy.
Really,
have
do
contro-
we?
We have controversy because someone is saying that they're never invited onto Granny's Peach Tea before.
Well, I was like Superman, like the movie, something like that. That I mean, you think would be got Eric Speed?
Oh yeah, if you read like Little Red Riding Hood or something slowly, I'd be all right with that.
I'll
No, I
fucking
mean
do-
I'm a comic book guy anyway, so I can jive with anything. Like,
Anything really, because
You
I
can
mean
jive.
we get really obscure
jive.
sometimes. I mean,
Jive.
Well, I don't watch the shows you guys do, but I'm.
oh, that's nice. I
Whoa,
appreciate that.
oh God.
Hey. Wait, what?
Wow.
I feel like
The rough crowd tonight. I don't know.
it really is.
It's a real rough crowd. They're a rough crowd tonight.
Man, and this is your show, man. That's really
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
crazy.
I haven't even been to the bathroom yet, Faraci. Come on, it's.
I think the only one that went was I don't know.
I haven't gone yet. No.
Well, he's had like
Ed,
6 different.
That's because I'm actually drinking.
no, but Ed, while you're here,
Oh my.
I've heard it 1,000 times, but in case these guys or any viewers haven't heard it, tell us about Big Boss Man and why he is what you refer to as the glue that held together the World
It's
Wrestling
actually a pretty
Federation.
interesting. It's interesting.
It's official now.
Yes, man, that is that's great. I needed Tony Schiavone to introduce that. You've heard it. I'm sure you all haven't, but you don't even have to hear it. You kind of just know it. No, I mean, isn't that a given? Like, who else could Vince during the Attitude Era, the greatest era in wrestling history, have they throw him in a main event in Raw? He's mid-carding WrestleMania. He's opening Sunday Night Heat. Like, no one else has that kind of versatility. I mean, let's just be honest.
Maybe Test?
Maybe,
Oh.
but hold on, Dave. That's a fair point. But did Test get murdered at WrestleMania and show up the next night on Raw?
He didn't. I'll give you that. It's very hard to, get hung
But the boss man did.
and continue to show up to work.
No one else was killed on pay-per-view and then showed up on cable TV the next night.
That's true. The
Nobody.
resurrection of the Big
But
Boss.
then, at least Test didn't, cook and kill someone's dog.
I mean, does that not go to his resume of his greatness? I mean, who else would they go to when Vince is like, listen, we need somebody to kill a dog and feed it to somebody?
Yeah, I mean, he's
And
It's
then
like
Ray
that.
Treller
It's like
is
you
there.
say that as though that's a bad thing.
That or, take away someone's dead father in a casket and just drive away.
I'm just saying, like, when Vince needs that guy.
You're proving the point, Dave.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's right.
Dude,
That's why
I
I'm
love
like,
you.
he's saying
It's great.
it's true.
He had the first jailhouse match at was it SummerSlam. I was
with
there.
the Mountie. With the
Against the
Mountie.
Mountie. I was there. That was my first ever wrestling show.
And that's why
Yeah.
you got hooked in, because you saw that. You witnessed greatness
Absolutely.
immediately.
You saw the boss
Did you-
man. Yeah.
He carried WrestleMania 7 against Mr. Perfect. Andre the Giant
Whoa.
wasn't necessary there. Heenan. That was the
I'm
boss
just
man.
saying, I think we might have 2 members that are coming into the Boss Man clan to join me and Grogan and Rick, because it sounds like Faraci and Dave are in now.
I think we should put Boss Man in the GOAT talk and take out the Texas Tornado. No one said anything good about him.
Take out Kerry Von Erich.
No one said anything good about him today. So I feel like we take him out, put Boss Man in, and it makes a better, bracket elimination thing.
Wow.
See, if Rogan were here to defend this, like, he probably would have already just like snapped if you would have said something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, but Grogan's big on the Texas Tornado too. So which way is he going? He's huge on Kerry Von Erich.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like God versus Jesus. I mean, like,
Yeah.
who do you go for? Like,
Or God versus Vince McMahon. Like, we haven't
like,
seen that before.
Where's this going? I mean, that's,
By the way, Vince died and came back too. Remember, he got blown up in a car and came back like
yeah,
nothing
blown
ever
up,
happened.
yeah.
it's true. So the
yeah.
only 2 people are Vince McMahon and Ray Treller.
What about buried alive matches?
Yeah, didn't
Come on,
the
the list
Undertaker
is
get
growing.
buried alive?
Oh, Taker.
Yeah, got buried alive.
So has Taker's never won one of those matches, right? I'm not going crazy.
Casket? Yeah, he's won a casket.
No, not casket. Buried alive.
Buried alive. I think he's ever won.
Yeah,
a
did he
buried
bury
alive.
I don't-
somebody? Didn't he
No, I
bury,
think he's lost to Mankind, to Vince.
Kane? Did Kane bury him?
Kane buried him in the Vince
buried
one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow,
don't think he's
okay,
ever
yeah, I
won a
don't know.
buried alive match.
Can anybody do it on their own? The boss man could have.
I mean, easily he could have defeated
Easily.
himself if he wanted to.
He
No,
would have
he
came
won.
out of the
Yeah.
dirt again and just pulled him in.
He won Buried Alive in '96. He beat Mankind.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did?
So we did win one.
According to the
He
internet.
got-
I don't know.
He got buried anyway, though. didn't he?
Parker.
Yeah, I was
The
saying.
internet is
I think that's
right.
the one he got buried anyway.
The internet's
Yeah,
never
about
right.
The
Unless
internet's
you listen to
right
Black Man,
100% of the
like,
time.
fuck it.
Eric, I have a quick question about your Buffalo Bills shirt right now. Aren't you an Eagles and Patriots fan also?
Yeah, I got this
Northeast
free.
football.
I got this. I got this free. I got this free from the beer guy at the store.
All right, that's fair. All right, fine.
That
It's
makes
a night-
sense.
Okay.
It's just a night shirt. Yeah, actually it says
That's
Labatt on it. So
Wow.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
Of
What?
course it does, because they're Canadian.
Canadian
I'm
team
from-
gets repped
Okay.
by the Canadian beer. I guess
Tim, I believe Buffalo
done.
is in the United States of America.
But why
That's
then?
debatable.
By
That's
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
quick
little
way.
bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's technicality.
Yeah. It's
But
a
nobody-
it's a waterfall away.
What, but what
One
else is there
waterfall.
to do in Buffalo?
Sabres,
Wings?
No.
Buffalo wings,
Buffalo
give
Anchor
Buffalo-
Bar. Okay.
For that reason,
I
I'd
can-
like them to stay in America.
Maple Leafs are only 45 minutes away.
But I feel like
So wait.
I feel like every little bit of research that I've ever done on going to visit Buffalo was like you gotta figure out a ton of stuff to do because Niagara Falls is not all that.
It just says don't.
On the American side, no,
Don't.
it's not. The Canadian side, it's wicked cool, but the American
Hey.
side, is
Wicked.
like,
Hey,
cool.
fun fact: my
all over.
brother-in-laws are in the Welcome to Canada book. You'll go stop at a rest stop, you get those books, what to do in
Like
Canada,
the pamphlets.
or in Buffalo.
Yeah,
They're in
Buffalo's
there for
one
the
of the-
Buffalo ones because
That's
they're
awesome.
always in there because of their fucking makeup and their hair
Or
and
their
all that
wacky shit they wear at the stadium. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
All right.
pretty
Well,
crazy.
Ed, gotta know now that you're on. Top 3 greatest wrestlers of all time. We know Bossman's on there.
All right. So
Bossman's
so Ray Treller's one. Adam Bomb. No, not really. Oh man. No, all jokes aside, I don't know. Probably I would go Sean Flair.
Is this in order or are you just?
No, I'm just throwing out three top. I know Dave is gonna get excited because I mentioned Sean first.
Yeah,
I mean, he is number 1. Let's be real. Come on.
It could be. I'm not gonna argue with you. About
definitely
it.
number 1 and losing a smile. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Damn. I don't know.
Dave, stop poking him, Dave. He's like 6 whiskeys deep. He's gonna start booing your ass.
Shit. The third is tough though. I don't know. I mean, like Hogan changed the game. I mean, obviously in the ring he's terrible. I'm not debating that, but like he did change the game there. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'd probably go with Hogan then.
I mean, without Hogan, you don't get
You don't
your
get
Rocks,
you
your
don't get
Cena.
Austin, yeah.
No.
But I was more of a Rock guy than an Austin guy by far.
Say that one more time. I don't think we caught that.
I was more of a Rock guy than I'm still am. Like the Rock is like Tim knows. I stopped watching wrestling a while ago, whatever. But the Rock is probably my favorite. I'm sorry. My favorite Austin is Austin hugging Vince Austin. That's actually my favorite Austin. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, the straight face. Yeah,
The straight face and like he wants to hug.
That was very funny.
Him and Kurt
That was
Angle
very funny.
arguing and stuff like that.
Oh, that was great.
Hilarious.
With the
was
little ukulele.
Yeah,
And the
that
hats.
was great. That
That
was great.
You know,
Sure,
I don't
the
know
badge.
if I ever told you guys though. I met Ed through my wife, of course, because they went to school together. But him and a bunch of the guys used to wrestle, rent out a gym over in like a boxing ring.
That's awesome. I've
without
always
real-
looked for that.
But by the way, without real padding on it, like
I was like, a boxing ring? That's not the same thing as a wrestling ring.
in the
I'm
middle,
not saying
I
it
would-
was-
in the
It is-
middle of
it
a
is.
fucking high school gym or whatever, and they were like, "Yo, why don't you come to the show one day?" And I'm like, "All right, I'll go. I don't care." We went, and I was fucking impressed at like the production value. I'm like, they got like promos
awesome.
going on and run-ins and the fucking crowd, and a little fucking trivia for you guys. I'm sure Dave, I know you'll know. I don't know if the rest of you guys will know, but there was an actual future superstar in that fucking crowd that first there. Amazing Red was there, and he did a fucking hurricane runner backflip. I said, "Who the fuck is this 5-year-old?" Holy shit! Like, oh, that's Red. He's gonna be a wrestler one day. I was like, this kid just did like a fucking hurricane runner backflip. I was like, who is this guy? Yeah, that's Red. He'll be a wrestler one day. I was like, holy shit, okay.
I have
That's
no
why
idea who that is.
So, I guess my
Oh,
biggest
Mikey.
question is here. Why wasn't the Nordic Warrior invited to this, wrestling extravaganza?
He lives in Canada.
Passport issues.
Passport.
What? I'm lost now.
I-
What?
I think Dave explained.
There's only one Nordic Warrior here.
The Nordic Warrior.
It was one of my gimmicks. When I was
Yes.
I assumed it was Eric. I knew
Come on
I
now.
assumed it was Eric.
Am I the only one who knows all of his gimmicks?
No, I'm saying he's here. That's what I was saying. He's already here. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but well, he wasn't invited to the this
I don't think
extravaganza. Like before, what I'm saying, like back then.
Now, when was it? 98, 99?
Yeah, it had to be 98 or 99. Or
So I was already a
2000
wrestler
or
then. So
something.
Tim, you should have just told me to come down, and I could have.
No, we had lost track for a while there while you were doing that. I really didn't.
We did. Yeah, we were. I wasn't really in touch with anybody. Like I was always away.
Amazing Red was great about it though. Like he was like get so hyped up because I was like double his size. He was like, dude, like just hit me with whatever fucking move it is you want. So I like hit him like razor's edge and shit and fucking rock bottom and everything. I mean, he was like fucking 20 pounds like with wet clothes on. It was nuts.
He's the same age as you?
No, he's maybe probably within 5 years or something like that. I got him.
But he's not. So he's not young. He's like
No, he's just small. He was just a lot smaller.
He was a lot smaller then. So as I said,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching these guys do. I'm like, this gotta hurt because it's not a real wrestling ring. So I'm like, I'm sitting there missing me, and I go, this shit's gotta hurt. But they were doing their thing. They were really hitting each other with these spots. And then here's this little kid. I said, who's this little kid? What's he gonna do? Backflip, fucking 360s. I'm like, what just happened?
Dude, I loved watching him. I loved watching him like do his thing there. He was great. Rick was pretty good too.
Rick, yeah,
Rick
guys
was
were good.
And Rick and TJ used to put on some pretty impressive matches, and we had like zero training. We just
TJ was insane. TJ was insane. That's why he didn't give a fuck.
That was
he wanted to get hurt.
Yeah,
we got
the
trained.
most I
in
did
a
was
boxing
wrestle
ring.
on concrete. You know,
we got trained in a boxing ring that Alpha bought from Larry Holmes.
Okay, that's interesting.
So I actually
Jesus.
trained in the ring.
Parker, do you know this? Do you know that Eric is a former wrestler?
Yes, I didn't know he was a former wrestler. I didn't know all of his gimmicks, which I would love to find out.
He was a Von Erich.
Nordic Warrior is my favorite one.
Nordic Warrior.
His gimmick now is an asshole.
Oh,
what do you say?
That's the whiskey.
That's exactly what it is.
The whiskey's kicking in big time tonight.
Holy fuck! You're gonna be all right, but you're gonna fall out of the chair yet.
I think
You already kind of did. No, who else was I? Was one of the Von Erichs. I wasn't one of them. I used that last name, and
I hear something pouring. Nice thing,
What?
Dave.
what are you drinking anyway, Dave?
I'm drinking Ron Añejo Premium from Venezuela.
Uh-huh.
How much is that
A
about?
little rum.
I don't know, it was maybe like $20,
That's not
$30.
bad.
I've had that.
Not bad. That's not bad.
I am drinking Le Diet Snapple from Georgia.
Everybody knows what I'm drinking.
That RC, baby.
Ed
Our
doesn't have a
Bowls
drink.
right there, man.
I forgot
That
to
is-
grab anything.
Usually
like,
he's got his
honestly.
big cup, you know.
Yeah, I usually do. It's filled with water, but no, I just ran up here because I clicked
Water.
on and I heard about the controversy.
Little water.
Controversy. So we have to get Eric on the show now, Ed. We have to book this. We have to get it going in.
I think I want to have him on for the most obscure thing we come up with soon, just so he has to watch it.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We still have to.
You got to put him in the books.
We still have to do the crossover show.
We do. We were gonna do No Holds Barred.
We were gonna do No Holds Barred crossover show, but we can't find that for free, and I refuse to let anybody pay for No Holds Barred just so we can review it on the show.
Really?
me see.
People want money for that?
Yes.
You gotta rent it
Let
on
me see. I
Amazon
might have
Prime for like $3
a
or
nice
something.
little website you guys can use.
Yeah.
Let me check it out. On
I
air.
have that too. I have that app now. Well, I'll look at that in a minute. But yeah, well, I think we should get that going because Eric wants to be on your show, man. We got to get him on.
To be
Yeah.
fair, Ed and I have actually talked
It's
about me coming on,
$2.
but it's been a while. Like
That's $2 too much.
That's too much.
I will pay for everybody. I will
Wow.
pump out of pocket.
oh, here we go. He's throwing the money around.
Throw the money around.
Hold on, Farashi. Are you gonna watch
Money.
it? Farashi, are you gonna watch
Right
it
there
too?
for the freeze.
I've seen that multiple times. I could go right now, baby.
Oh, I have to rewatch it to make sure I know.
No, I know.
What I'm seeing.
It's the right thing. It's the responsible thing to do, is to go back and rewatch that and make sure that we have everything down before we go and talk about it.
It was free on one of the sites not so long ago, and I couldn't get through it. I'm like, I can't. I had to turn it off because my brain was starting to hurt.
It's not on Amazon Prime
What's
or
that
anything.
smell?
No.
Yeah,
Dookie.
that's the one thing everybody
I
knows.
hate Dookie.
That's the one thing everyone knows from that movie. Now name another line. That's the whole point. We got to watch it again.
Dude, there's a scene in that movie when he's like, I don't know who wherever the girl is that's in the movie,
Oh
the
God.
female lead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where he goes to like there's a hotel room, and then you would think like something's gonna happen, and then he like sleeps on the floor, makes
Yes.
the bed and everything like that. I'm like,
Weirdest
what is
shit.
going on right now?
Ooh.
Oh, because that was the say your prayers, eat your vitamins, Hogan.
It's true.
Yeah.
If it was
Gotta
Hollywood,
keep it
then,
clean.
That was Boy Scout Hogan.
They gotta keep
That's
it
true.
clean.
Fair enough. That's fair.
If it was Hollywood, he would have banged her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Made a sex
there
tape out of it.
There would have been Quaaludes all over the fucking nightstand and shit.
Thunder in Paradise, fucking Hogan.
Thunder. Thunder in
Anyway,
paradise.
I know not to spoil your show and everything, but what do you think of Black Panther without spoiling it or just
I'm seeing it tomorrow. Yes.
No spoilers.
Yeah,
no
I know,
spoilers,
I know.
just thoughts.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw it
no,
too.
I enjoyed it.
Was
I
it
mean,
too long?
No,
I didn't think so.
no.
Okay.
It did not feel like Batman.
What?
It did not feel like Batman. Felt like it took forever to finish.
Oh.
I wanted it to keep going. What's going on here?
Why would you want that travesty? It's like saying that you wanted Zack Snyder's Justice League to keep going. No, end.
The Batman was a great movie, though.
Speaking of
It
Batman,
was mid.
we got to R.I.P. Kevin Conroy today, man. The greatest Batman
Yes,
ever.
Yep.
Absolutely.
The greatest
Absolutely.
Batman
that
ever.
was pretty sad, man. And I heard that news after I came out of seeing Wakanda Forever again. And
No shit.
they addressed. I mean, obviously it's not a spoiler. They addressed Chadwick Boseman, his passing in the film, and you like hear both of them like, damn, this is really.
Wait,
bummer,
he
man.
died?
Yeah.
So that was a rumor.
Oh.
And poor Gallagher gets no love because
I
Kevin
know,
Conroy
yeah,
died.
Gallagher got no love for.
Because Kevin Conroy
Yeah, I know.
died.
I keep on trying to get Gallagher.
We'll probably do
You've been
a
trying to
tribute to
switch.
Gallagher this week on the show.
Okay.
You're gonna.
Use
Oh,
that
wait,
local
listen,
media.
Smash a watermelon
Parker.
on my face.
Parker, we had on the Mets show, we've had Michael Jackson come back, from the great beyond to join our show.
Sure.
So it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Oh,
I don't think any of us
See
can
what
do
I
a
did there?
Gallagher impression.
Watch out with the realm. I mean,
I'll just smash a watermelon on my face. I don't care. It don't mean nothing.
That's right. We
Gallagher?
can have you on as Gallagher. You are on this week.
Wait a minute, you saw Gallagher?
Yeah.
Lauren
Oh,
saw
live?
Gallagher live. Yeah.
My mom's a huge fan, so when they had tickets at, what is it? No, I don't want to be on that.
You don't want to be on the show?
Paparazzi.
Go ahead. When you had what? Go ahead. Tell the story. Your mother went to the bathroom and Gallagher was in it. What?
No, my mom's been a big fan.
Oh, her mother's been a big fan of Gallagher, and how old were you when she took you to Gallagher?
I was a teenager.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say.
I
was
remember
3.
that they used to have like the tarps at the front, the
Yeah.
clear plastic.
Glass zone.
Things there. It was disgusting. Like, imagine owning a place that he goes to do a show at. There was fucking
Oh my God.
sauerkraut, mustard, watermelon. There was shit everywhere. It was disgusting.
No, you know what you're getting if you're gonna
It's
book
like-
them. You know what you're getting.
It's like going to an apartment in Binghamton. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
You know what you're gonna get.
But
You can't book Gallagher and then be like pissed off after he destroys your fucking stage. You can't be mad at the guy.
no.
All I was thinking today was like the Chappelle skit where he's the black Gallagher. And he's
oh
he's
yeah.
like, I got warrants.
The watermelon.
Hey, he's gonna be down here, Dave. Do you know that? He's gonna be
Who?
down here. Chappelle is gonna be 3 nights. 26th, 27th, 28th of
Sweet.
December.
It's the funniest comedian I've ever
Wow,
seen.
really? After that Christmas holiday?
Right after it, and then I think right after the New Year. Sorry, everybody who doesn't live in South Florida. I think Seinfeld's coming down here. I've never seen.
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
who cares?
Tim, let's go see
Nah.
Seinfeld. He has a residency at the Beacon Theater, which I just found out like 2 weeks ago.
Seinfeld's also mid.
We can go to his house if we
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
We can go visit Seinfeld at his house right now if we
Does
want.
he live in Queens?
No, God, no.
Where's he live?
He's Upper West Side, baby.
Long Island?
Yeah.
Oh, down
He's
the
rich.
the Upper
He
West
probably
Side.
lives by
okay.
the Beacon Theater, and that's why he's just like, I'll just go walk down the block and go do the show.
You know that I know his actual address on the show was 129 East 81st Street.
They just said
That
the
is
other
my
day.
that is my birthday. 12981.
Wow.
The
Shut
exact.
up.
I swear, I promise you, my exact birthday is his apartment. His full address.
Wow.
Destiny,
Super fan.
baby.
That's
That's
super
kinda
fan
cool.
shit right there.
Yeah, he should
Rick,
save some
Ricky
of his
used to
money
live
though.
right by the diner, at least the outside part of it, not
Oh,
like the
Tom's
inside.
Restaurant?
Yeah,
Tom, yeah.
he used to live
Nice.
right over there. Looks
Yeah, go
nothing
there
like it
again.
inside.
Eric, if you ever make it down again, I'll take you on the tour. You could do a
Oh,
Seinfeld tour or the mob tour.
Are you going to do like the Kramer tour that you're going to take?
Yeah, the Kramer tour. Yeah, I want to do that one.
Yeah, but the problem is that when Eric goes to New York, to the city, he just gets on random subways and just rides until he feels that it's okay to just get off and just go, stroll.
Did you ever tell Ed where I got off?
He won't make that. He won't make that mistake again.
Canarsie on EL.
Hey, that's me, bro. What?
The other way.
I was born and raised in Canarsie.
G line.
Were you really?
You got off the G line over there.
I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed that Eric all the G trains.
They were all working, so I was like, what am I going to do today? So I'll ride the buses and I'll ride the subways. I was eating donuts from Peter Pan and fucking getting on the subway.
I'm at the end of the G line. I'm like, dude, get on the fucking train, turn around, don't go outside.
Talk to anybody.
Don't look at anybody in the eye. Just get back on the train and get the hell out of there.
No eye contact.
And you know me, I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, is this the right way to go? Or am I going to the right one? Does this go east? Fucking people are looking at me like fucking.
Even
guys are like bloody all over. He's got blood all over, and A to Z is like, hey, where should I go?
But even though it's like the Wild West lately, but there's only a couple really bad neighborhoods left. Not that many, but he picked one of them to go to.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, you can't be over in that part of Brooklyn, dude. It's just not safe. Get on the train and turn around and come back, please.
I didn't feel safe.
Just
there.
imagine Eric just walking around with his Dunkin' Donuts, bullets. Hey,
what was that? Hey, lady, get up. It's not that bad.
No, it was bad, right? Yeah, I feared for his life on that day. I'm at work going, oh my god, I have to call him.
Well, what happened was
tell him that he's dead because he fucking got off in fucking Red Hook or whatever the hell he was.
I was like,
that would have benefited Stephanie.
He was looking for Taz.
Well, I went like silent for like 3 hours, and Tim's fucking. As soon as I got service back, like Tim's like, "Where the fuck are you? And what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm on the." I sent him a picture. He goes, "Get off that train."
I took the G the wrong way. I was like,
"Get off my train." Look at that, Raul talking. Eric got off in my neck of the woods.
Brownsville. It was close. It was close.
Wow.
Not the good part. It's the part. He got off in the part. You see the paper. You see in the paper every day.
Yeah.
Parker, were you born and raised in South Carolina?
I was. Yep. Right here in the great area that we live in. Yeah. I'm like I said, from the upstate.
Greenville is awesome, honestly.
No, it's a cool spot. It used to be way cooler when there was nobody here. Because there was nothing to do. Now there's like everywhere is a fancy restaurant, coffee shop, and that's cool. But
like Brooklyn.
I feel like we probably don't have quite the awesomeness that Brooklyn has. We don't have like.
Is that because of transplants though? Is that because of transplants you have all that stuff now, or is this just?
No, it's industry, man. Like it's early. Like so, South Carolina is one of the cheapest places to employ people for some reason because we don't really care about workers and stuff. So like because of that, it's been a boom and like there's just been a million of BMWs here. I mean, there's a lot down here, like, and so it's really made the city, and it's a cool city. I mean, honestly, it is cool. You have a river that runs right through downtown, and you have a nice park, and very few people get shot or killed.
And downtown, there's a lot to do in downtown.
There is if you are visiting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's the same everywhere. It's like once you live there, you're like, whatever, dude, this shit's lame. Like,
I didn't do half the shit in New York City. I didn't do half the shit in the city until I left New York City.
Right.
So nobody gets shot and killed down in Greenville or whatever?
Very rarely.
Oh, I feel out of place. I'm from Binghamton. That happens like every half hour up here.
Yeah, if they do get shot and killed, it's usually just like some rednecks doing like some kind of weird shooting stuff. Or like it's not like any like kind of gang violence or anything like that.
It's usually violence.
Yeah, it's methy stuff. Lots of meth.
Methy stuff.
Methy stuff. Little Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you know how it is. I mean,
all the generalizations are a little
right.
They're pretty accurate.
But we even it out with people dying young from heart attacks from being, morbidly obese.
That's the sign I want to see on I-95. South Carolina, methy stuff. That's what I want to see now. We got methy stuff.
It's a meth down here. That's
it's a big meth down here.
I see what you did there.
Not good.
See?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
good.
So,
I
Matt,
hear
Matt,
more
have
terrible
you been
jokes
to
like
New York?
that.
What's
I
the
have.
biggest city that you?
I've
Okay.
been to New York. Yeah, I've been to New York. I've been to Seattle. I worked for the NBA at Sprite a while ago, 2003.
Okay.
And we went like city to city and set up basketball tournaments. And
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't
Oh,
get
like
to go
the
to New York. I've been to New
3-on-3s?
York. What's that? Yeah, 3-on-3s. Yeah,
Yeah.
hoop it up. Yeah, I was
nice.
one of the
Wow,
guys
yeah.
doing that. It
Oh,
was
nice.
awesome.
Cool.
It was such a
I
cool
remember
job for
those.
like a 21-year-old, 22-year-old. To like, I mean, I was
Hell yeah.
drunk in different cities every week, which is super fun. And but no, I've been to New York a couple times. Me and Alan. Alan's actually lived in New York for quite a while.
Yeah.
He's a producer of our show. Ed, in case I haven't actually met you, Ed, how are you? But yeah, so we used to take animals from shelters down here and drive them up to New York to North Shore on Long Island so that we
Okay.
could
Famous.
for adoption. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like that way they could be adopted because they would just get. We have like an overage here in like especially in South Carolina of like adoptable pets that just don't get adopted, so they get killed. So we used to. It was our job to leave. We'd leave like Friday at lunchtime and drive straight through the night, go up and then stop at the Holland Tunnel Diner on the way out and get steak sandwiches and drive back through the night. It was fun though. I never got to like really spend any time in New York,
I feel like your character is too good for this network.
I didn't do it to help animals. I did it for money, and so
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
you're-
all
you're-
right.
I mean,
you're
it's
Perfect.
great that I was
You
helping
fit
animals.
right in.
I mean, it was cool, and I was happy but it was more than the money than anything else,
Okay.
So
He
I
drives
wouldn't
me
do it if it was
We have our
cool.
first mention of legal weed in New York City.
Christ, I got a
Congratulations.
dispensary right in my town here.
We'll never
There you go.
have that here in South Carolina. I can promise you that. Greenville will not.
Oh,
get
you will
that.
never have that in South Carolina.
No.
Although it's a wonder of all what
You
the
never know.
money could actually do for the state.
Yeah.
Oh, it would. Our roads are the worst roads in like probably
They are.
ever. Like, you
But-
drive through the state, when you're in South Carolina because it's the whole time.
Oh no, New York's pretty bad.
No.
Dude,
but
no.
but for like in big cities, you expect those type of things.
Right.
And plus there's the snow and the salt that erode
Right.
the roads and whatever. But I've driven Miami or South Florida to New York a million times, up to Boston one time, and South
sorry?
Carolina is the
And we have
that's-
some
that's
of the
that
worst
road.
drivers in probably in any country. So no,
And
dude. No, statistically, we are the second worst
They're-
drivers in America.
I feel like we
Worse
can
than-
challenge
worse
you
than
here.
Jersey?
What's-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Florida, right?
South Florida has the biggest.
I don't know. You ever been to
It's bad.
Jersey? That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Jersey's
they're-
pretty rough.
But I
Jersey's
feel like
pretty bad.
Jersey,
there's
like
traffic.
Jersey, everybody knows where they want to get to and what time they need to get there. Here,
Ah.
it's like, let me just drive.
That's-
Oh, look at that
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Here
At
is-
7:30 in the morning.
Or it's like,
Why are you
oh
on
man,
the
I
road?
just got on here on the right lane. I gotta go all the way to the left lane right now in the next 2 seconds. So,
We get a lot of like, I see it's a 65. I should go 20. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh my god!
And then,
In the
like,
left lane.
Four-way stops,
the
people
major
just-
problem with Jersey is you can't make a left. That's the major problem with Jersey.
Yeah.
No,
There's
you
no
can't.
left turns in Jersey.
It's all right.
You have to make 3 rights so you can make a left. It's like, what the fuck is going on in this place?
And what's similar? It's similar in Boston, right? There's the
Jug handles?
the roundabouts.
Jug handles,
Yeah.
they're called.
I could
Yeah,
never remember what they're called.
roundabouts, circulars, whatever you call them there.
Yeah.
It's like,
But
oh,
yeah,
there's
there's
my
a lot
thing.
of them up there
There's my.
in
That's where I'm
Mass.
going right there. But you got to go 3 miles down to the jug handle to come fucking back. It's like, come on, dude. Can I just cut across the grass? Really? I always tell people in the drive, you got New York plate. Just fucking cut across the grass.
Yeah, just come
We're
down
from
here.
New York.
People do that shit all
Who
the time.
cares?
Awesome.
Who cares?
So
But
Matt,
But
Matt,
like South Carolina, every time I've driven and whatever, if I get into traffic, it's either the northern part of Georgia, northern part of Georgia on 95. It's not exactly the northern part.
95.
It just cuts through Savannah. But either the northern part of Georgia on 95 or all through South Carolina. And then, of course, north of the border. That fine establishment.
South of the border, yeah.
South
South of the border. Sorry.
Fine
Sorry.
Get those fireworks there.
South of the
1973.
border.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
My
yeah.
bad.
I've been there
Back-
so many
back-
times.
we got
and
to go back to the domestic violence.
Oh,
Thing
sure. I love to talk about
with
domestic
Matt and Steve. So you said you were a big guy, Matt. What? How big are you?
I'm about 6'5".
Holy shit!
Holy
I
shit.
think he just took the cake to be the biggest guy in.
If the cake was on the top shelf, I could get to it. For sure.
Yeah,
But
you're
what-
the-
how
Ed's
did-
round, too, so plenty of cake.
Ed's a big guy, and you're what 6'3", Ed?
6'3", yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know how I ended up being this tall.
Tim's a
but-
big guy.
I'm only 6. I'm nothing compared to you
Dave,
guys.
what the hell is that? You went real
6'5".
dark there.
6'5".
I'm talking about the glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
I added
I'm just about as tall as that. I think I'm a
Little
little
Coke, little
shorter.
Pepsi. All right.
yeah.
we
Jesus,
make-
so what am I like bottom tier of how?
You're a run.
You're like
What,
5'3",
how tall
right?
are you?
Dave? Like 5'3".
I am 5'11". I'm sorry,
Yeah, we're the
But-
same.
I think Jason is shorter than you though.
but I like Gil's tall.
Gil's
Align is
6'2",
tall.
Yeah.
No, I think Jason's gonna win. Jason's
I think what? How tall is Jader? I don't remember.
Jader's around our height.
And Kyle?
Oh yeah,
Kyle is shorter.
Kyle's 3'7".
Yeah. He's a hobbitses.
He is. He's one of these.
Hey, Dave. Speaking of Kyle, I'm
weed.
sorry, Timmy. You've seen.
I can't speak of Kyle.
Well, speaking of that former show, wasn't it just a few weeks ago that we were promised that there was a comeback? Have you seen any of those episodes yet? Okay,
Nope.
I just want to make sure.
Nope. Well, because we also offered.
Shade.
A bunch of us even said we would gladly like jump in as like a co-host for the show. You know, because we don't think Kyle's coming back ever again. So, but
no.
Well, Jada makes Jada has an open invitation for Grannies, and I wouldn't be shocked if I heard from him about to do Wakanda Forever on Monday.
But we mentioned to Jada though. So listen, man, you get the show going again. It's all right. You know, you don't need Kyle right now. We'll jump in and help out. No.
So is the open invitation only for Jader?
No, you don't even get me started with you want to come on?
Wow.
You were invited on for Flash. You were invited on for plenty of shit. And
At least you were invited, Dave. At least you were invited, Dave. I
know, right? Easy. You don't get invited.
Eric, I will let you know whatever it is. You want to come on for Wakanda Forever?
No.
I want to come on.
I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen it.
Let me just
Doesn't
explain
matter.
this.
You can just...
At the very forefront of all this, the movie show was the Jader and Kyle show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now the movie show is Granny's Peach Tea. Let's all acknowledge that, right? And right coming up right behind it. By the way, Am I on the Air is almost up to the same amount of episodes as the Jader and Kyle show. So they might not even be number 2 come soon.
Yikes.
No.
See, I may be the tallest, but I think we have the fewest episodes of it.
It doesn't matter.
That's
doesn't
okay.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay because none of us.
It doesn't matter how many episodes you have.
The main thing is
Look at that. You even quoted The Rock. The Rock right now is, again, on this show, this one show, The Rock is gaining points over Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
Rock Jericho was like one of my favorite moments ever in wrestling.
Yes.
Actually, me and Timmy did that on TikTok, the Rock and Jericho.
Yeah, you didn't do any Austin, bit. No.
Yeah, we did Austin the Rock.
We did Austin
Singing.
and Rock singing Margaritaville.
Nice.
I blew up my flip flop. Stepped on a pop top.
Dave, if you want to join us on Monday, you're welcome to join us if you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, I saw it yesterday, so that's why it's fresh in my head right now.
Okay.
I might pop on too because it's tight.
But with Flash, I have yet to finish Flash.
We want Flash to finish before. Don't worry about it. We're pretty.
That's how it went. Because the last time I saw it, it was like on a good route.
No, it's not good. It needs to
I feel like it's on.
So it went the Green Arrow route, where it's like, okay, yeah, there's too much.
They're having their last season, and we can't wait for that to happen.
We don't want to talk about this anymore.
No, I'm gonna try to pop on Monday too. I want to talk Titans and I want to talk Wakanda.
Okay.
I'll probably see Wakanda again tomorrow because there's nothing to do tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all day, so.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it tomorrow at 11.
Yeah, I think me and the kid are going to see it in 3D tomorrow. I think we like to check it out in 3D at least once, so we might do that in the morning.
We saw it in 3D.
3D is still a thing?
It's rare. They have like 1 or 2 showings or whatever.
3D was such a scam.
Yeah.
Like
who do we
with the
blame for that?
3D TVs.
Who do we blame for that? Who do we blame for that? We all know who we blame for that.
Jim Dandy.
Listen, I told Jason yesterday you and him should go see it together. The sequel.
I'm never going to set. I'm going to.
What is it?
Fucking Avatar.
They should go see Avatar:
Oh,
Way of
sorry.
Water together and just have like a little camera and let them film it. How angry the both of them would be.
I just saw.
I'll join. I
Avatar.
fucking hate Avatar.
Fucking
What's up?
stupid movie.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
hate
love Chime.
Avatar. I just don't like. It was like, oh my god, it's Avatar, and like
Yeah.
all
the
these
gimmick.
years later,
Same
I'm
here.
not like, I'm like, all right. I would rather watch reruns of Married with Children. I don't know.
Thank you. I'm the same way.
Nothing
Yeah, I'd
wrong
love to
with that.
see Miss Christina Applegate all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Flashy,
yeah.
I'm with you though. I don't hate Avatar like Tim does. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, this looks cool.
Yeah, it was
But
cool.
the story was whatever.
It was
And
like a
I never
gimmick,
wanted
yeah.
a sequel for it.
Yeah, it was a gimmick
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, cool, the way they did the 3D and the like shit floating. That's really
Yeah.
cool. And that
It's
was
like
as
WWE.
soon as I left, I was like, all right, well, we're done with that.
Mid '90s.
Exactly.
It's Duke the
Exactly.
Dumpster Josie.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Also, if they're
Yes.
going to do a sequel, why
I was
did
gonna
they
say, wasn't it like Fandango?
It's,
2 decades.
Hey,
I liked Fandango
hey,
actually.
I
and
love
was already out.
Fandango.
He was kind of cool.
Fandango is fucking annoying.
What?
On my rewatch, I'm sorry.
Dun, dun, dun.
Super Jared.
Come on.
It's,
And then when he gets with Tyler Breeze and they become the fashion police,
I am. When was that?
just wait for it. It's coming.
Dude, I was at the WrestleMania with him when the crowd started doing that. It was crazy. Yep.
I don't think Ed knows this. Ed, I was actually at the WrestleMania in Philly where the boss man got hung.
Really, you were there when he was murdered. And
I was
then-
there when he was murdered. Yeah.
What were you
Thank
there when he came back? When he was resurrected on Monday?
Did we go Monday? No, we only went Sunday. We went to WrestleMania. That's it.
What was that, 17?
14
Hey.
was when Undertaker won the title in '97. 15, or no, 13.
In Philly?
15.
I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
know.
he got hung?
I don't know what I did yesterday, so I can't go dates.
Well, I mean, because, the next WrestleMania is in Philly, so, I mean, someone's got to get killed then.
It was
Here.
'99. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody's gonna die. Yeah.
But they're not coming back on Raw the next night.
No.
It'll just.
No.
I mean, well, AJ Styles got killed at
Oh my
the
god.
COVID WrestleMania, technically.
The
That's
And he's
true.
back.
I looked
That's
up. I typed into Google when was the boss man hanged, and it brought up his date of birth, date of death. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh.
See, that's not. No.
I
That's
just
not-
tried to, like, which is my wife's birthday, September 22nd. He
Our
died.
fact checker got 15.
15.
There you go,
15.
Raul. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Raul.
Fun
Raul's our
fact.
fact checker.
Fun fact too. Zach Wilde was sitting 2 rows ahead of me
Nice.
with his girlfriend, wife, whatever. Yeah. He's a lot shorter than I thought he would be. Like I thought he was this great, big, tall, big guy, but he's like Dave's size and run.
It's the hair, and the beard.
Really? That's what we're going to do right now? That's what we're going to do right now.
They use those violence.
I'm just going to put it out there that some of the
Hey,
greatest wrestlers of all time are my height.
Yeah, Rey
Give peace
Mysterio.
a
Jr.
chance, man.
We're
Listen,
kayfabe
I'm
it.
all-
I hate
wow.
Kenny Omega, Shawn Michaels,
All right, fuck
Rey
Kenny
Mysterio
Omega,
is
all right?
shorter than
Fuck
me,
Kenny
Eddie
Omega.
Guerrero.
Mysterio
Talk about
sucked.
Eddie Guerrero and all that.
But we're gonna go there, right?
Is a fucking
Glacier.
piece of shit.
Hornswoggle.
Mysterio was the
Guerrero.
most disappointing champion of life.
La Parka.
Kenny Omega, thank you.
Ooh, La
Little-
Parka, yeah.
That's-
Little Haiti,
Hell yeah.
the Haiti kid, right?
The
What was
Haiti
little
kid?
guy? The Haiti kid,
Little Beaver.
little beaver. Yeah.
Everybody needs a little beaver.
King Kong
Once in a
Bundy.
while.
King Kong Bundy squashing him at WrestleMania. Come on.
Speaking of squash, I got to get this cyst off my hand.
That's random.
I have a cyst on my foot. I just wanted to continue randomly.
Same-
What is
Same
wrong
thing.
with you guys?
Same
I've
thing,
had a
yeah.
cyst on the top of my foot since 2005.
I've had this since I broke it in the wrestling ring, Dave.
They told
You know, 'cause I
Oh,
wrestled,
when you
not like
jobbed
Kenny
to
Omega.
Dave Batista?
no,
Yeah, I
you dropped
thought
to the
Dave
Brooklyn
Batista a
Brawler.
lot.
What are you talking about?
Do you guys have midget wrestling up there? Or in your area?
I haven't seen
Asking,
it.
like, I don't mean
What,
that.
Oh,
wrestling, what wrestling was that when they had the midget hillbilly gym and
We
and
do
all
have
them?
that here all the time, like every other week.
WrestleMania.
Love you, Parky. That's amazing.
Dude,
That's
I'd be
great.
there. I'd be there every week for that.
There was
Well-
just a midget. There was
Week.
just a midget wrestling match at the castle up in Walton.
Wait, can we still call them midgets?
Little
Everybody
people.
else
Midget wrestling.
does.
I don't
Little
name
people,
it.
Little people?
LPW,
That may
LPW,
not be.
LPW.
I would see that. I'd be the ringside every fucking week for LPW.
Oh, okay.
Tim, there's wrestling
I just
that
think
goes
it's
on by
rude
the
to
church by
laugh
my
at
house,
that.
like 2 blocks
Hey.
away.
If it's not a thing yet,
Doesn't Angie always go there?
boss, we can get this on the network.
All right.
Doesn't Angie work at the
EDW
Elks
is
Lodge
what.
sometimes?
I think so.
Yeah, what
They're
other
having,
network?
they're having wrestling. there.
LPW on the
Are
network.
they really?
LPW. LPW.
Just think about it.
In Greenville, we had EDW.
I think that's a good idea.
Which
Even
is
if we
Extreme
do like an
Dwarfinator
8-year-old.
Yeah, that Extreme Dwarfs. That's awesome.
Like chairs and
Dwarfinator
barbed wire
Wrestling
and
is
shit?
classic.
Well, yeah,
I want to see the midget kiss. I think that'd be fun.
Midget
for the-
kiss.
Oh yeah, never.
Is
Hey,
there a
Eric.
mini kiss?
Eric, when you were wrestling,
Yeah,
why
mini
didn't you
kiss.
go into like ECW or something like that? Would you have done that?
Oh yeah. I did.
Really?
I did like a show, like a house show, and I didn't actually get to wrestle. We were there in case we were needed to, but I didn't get to wrestle with him. I did get to do a WWE dark match. Wait a minute, did I do an ECW dark match? Vince did. My partner Vince did.
Okay.
But I wrestled a lot of guys that were in ECW on the indies. Like I wrestled let's see, the Bad Crew, Mikey Whipwreck.
Wrestling at night in Deposit does not count as a dark match.
Wow.
Wow.
Maybe if you said Allentown, it would be okay, but Deposit, really?
Sorry.
Hey,
No.
let's not knock. That's my town too, people. Let's not.
Sorry,
let's not
sorry,
knock
sorry.
it.
Eric, where was this? Was this like in Philly or something?
The joke.
Or was
I
it
kid.
like...
Some of it was in Philly, some of it was in Maryland, some of it was
Okay.
in Yonkers, New York. Like,
Okay. I wonder
Yeah,
if you were
I
on
re-
Queens Boulevard at the Elks Lodge because they used to do it there.
I didn't get to go there. No,
Okay.
I didn't get to go. But I was in Yonkers. I was in this one. That wasn't with ECW though.
I used to work at Rego Park.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
In Yonkers.
Best Buy.
Oh,
Like
nice.
Yonkers.
Well, boss, about this, what do we call it?
I don't know.
MLW?
Dwarf wrestling?
MLW. Midget League Wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
What culture did their own thing, right? I feel like
they
we can do it too.
I'm lost.
Good.
The two drinking guys
Midgets?
throwing me off. What are you talking about?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
what's going on right now.
They're
Yes.
Little people.
They're hip deep in the whiskey.
LPW. That was
LPW. You're right.
Little people
LPW.
wrestling?
No, Parker. What was yours?
Yeah.
Your Extreme
D,
Dwarfs.
what was it? It was Dwarfinator, Extreme EDW, Extreme Dwarfinator Wrestling.
That's right.
I like that even more.
I like that
That's
too.
even better.
You
I
guys
like it.
read a disclaimer earlier.
What culture did it? We can do it better.
Well, you know,
We can do it bigger,
Eric loves what culture.
literally.
No, he
No.
likes what is it?
Mojo.
There we go.
Mojo.
Mojo.
Mojo. Sorry, yeah.
I might go to that show. There's one of the Queens Elks. I think is it next month. I think I might go. Take Jax. Usually that's a tiny little place. You can get
The what
ringside
Elks?
seats for $10. The Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's on Queens Boulevard.
Not that small if you're.
And what?
dwarf.
What's up?
Right across from where Soul Glow used to be. Fucking Wendy's. Right over there.
Yes, actually. Where
Give me a
McDowell's
street. Give me a
was.
street.
Yeah,
Give me a
but
street.
McDowell's was. I don't know streets, dude. It's Queens Boulevard.
You know the numbers of streets in Queens don't matter. It could be 80th and 67th.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
It's insanity.
That's
Just Queens.
I only
80th
lived in
Road.
Queens for a year. or
But what
so
about
in
for
Victoria.
folks who don't live in Queens
We
or
are
have never
Queens
lived in
Boulevard.
Queens?
Listen to
Queens
this.
I know exactly what you're
There's-
talking about. I don't know about
there's
you.
Myrtle
62nd
Avenue.
There's 62nd Road, 62nd Drive, 67th Street, all in a row. That's how the fucking
Down
works.
here, it's place, terrace, street, avenue, all that. All that stuff.
Elm. Every town has an Elm Street.
No, we don't have an elm.
Every town has
No,
an
I
Elm
don't think
Street.
we have an elm.
We don't have an
Deposit
elm.
Deposit has an Elm and a Crystal Lake, by the way.
Really?
Of
Both-
course they
both,
do,
yeah.
because that's
Yeah,
the type
just
of-
makes sense.
It kind of
thought
makes sense.
process.
That's where Friday the 13th took place. I mean.
All it needs is like a Haddonfield Boulevard, and we're all set to go.
So wait, Eric, you couldn't get the former mayor on today?
No.
Oh,
No, he lives in Binghamton now. He's too cool.
he's only 99 episodes short of you guys.
He is. He went one episode strong, man.
It was a good episode though.
It was
Hey,
great.
me
at,
and Dave were on that episode too.
You were
Yes.
too.
Like-
You
like-
were too.
with the
Yeah, that's
pure
right. You
words.
were on too, right? We saved him because dude, it was
He
like
would've-
watching that movie Scanners. Like he was just staring at the thing, and I thought his head was gonna explode.
Listen, he would have done a fantastic job had you guys not jumped in. And listen, the history books might say that it went down in flames because you guys went on his first show.
No. Wait. I got.
Yeah, I don't know about
That's
that.
also possible, but
Eric said to me 3 weeks before that show even happened, he won't last more than like 2 shows, 3 shows. He even said it. He said he has attention deficit disorder. He's like,
Newman.
oh man, this is the greatest show on earth, but I want to go over here now.
but
And I'm
he
like,
went
what's
in
that
what
over
a
there?
camera and a mic and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
he told me that he's got the studio, and then after
Yeah.
the first episode, it was, man, I didn't realize it was gonna get this hot in the attic.
Dude,
Oh, boy.
you don't
I
even
put a
want to
fucking air
know.
conditioner in my window, so
You could shoot like a fucking like a mid level budget film with the shit he's got, like fucking, and mix it. I'm serious. Like he rented like this place in this like co-op building in Binghamton, Johnson City, and he put all his shit in there, and it's like bigger than my apartment. And he's got like the fucking like the 10 million 1.21 gigawatt fucking Wi-Fi, whatever it is, the fast shit. And he did all this, and then he went and got a job at the post office, and he doesn't do it anymore. So, you know,
Parker's like, oh shit, they're talking bad about these people.
No. My wife used to work at the post office, and I have a gig internet, so I'm right here with the story right.
There we go. All right.
he's following. Yeah, he's following.
He's
Holy
being
I'm
fuck!
in, baby.
Have we
And
been
I gotta
on
learn
3
this.
hours?
Yeah.
Have we been on 3 hours?
We're almost there. We're almost there.
It doesn't feel that way though.
was that
I
the
don't know
goal?
why.
No.
I mean,
No, we were just yapping. We went from
We're just
wrestling,
yapping. Yeah, we're just
midgets, everything. I love it.
midgets,
Midgets.
murder, domestic violence. On
Ed, you guys are almost at 100. It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
You're going to be talking about comic books. You're going to be talking about fucking midgets and whoever else, strippers.
hey,
and
listen,
whatever.
we kept episode 50 pretty we kept it pretty tight. We had
Kept it
Batman.
chill.
You
Yeah,
did
you
join
kept
us for Batman Forever.
I did, of course.
You did.
One of my favorite Batmans.
100 is different.
100 is We'll see what we'll end up on. It'll be something really ridiculous that we don't want it to be on our 100th episode.
Yes,
No, you
exactly.
should save something for 100. Make sure that this is going to be 100.
Well,
You guys-
we usually just go with what's coming out, so we kind of like lead up to it and theme it and see what happens.
You should make it special.
We were leading up to the Batman at that time, so we did every
Especial.
Batman movie every week.
I remember.
You should save do like the first Avengers or something for that, or like
Oh wow!
like a major event movie type thing.
Watch, it'll end up being like Ben Affleck's Daredevil or some shit like that. Fucking Green Lantern or something.
You're like, it's
I'll
not
come
worthy. It's not worthy.
No, it's not. But it kind of makes it more fun, though.
Yes.
That's what you need to do.
The
no
crazier
holds
the shit
barred.
is.
This is the 100th episode.
What was that?
That's when you need to do no holds barred.
On the 100th
100th
episode.
episode, yeah.
Yes. The best of it all.
I'm gonna find that no hold because there's not that many wrestling moves that we can pick from really. Like I said, there's Royal Rumble, no holds barred, Body
The
Slam,
Body Slam,
Wrestler.
Body Slam.
Wrestler's a great fucking movie.
That's a
Wrestler
good
is a
movie.
great movie.
Wrestling
I know
fucking
half the guys in that movie too. I work. They trained at the gym I trained at. So
But you
Oh,
also
really?
don't know half of them.
yeah.
Oh my god, this vicious whiskey, vicious. I love it.
Wow.
He's bad. He's even worse than me.
There's no holds
You're,
barred with
you're like
selection right
fucking
now.
you're like belligerent now. It's like holy shit.
That's what it
Belligerent
really
is a.
He's
is
like
a-
Mickey Rourke and Barfly. Drinks
I just
for
think
all my
vicious.
Not the
sins.
right avenue to go down. Belligerent.
I just said vicious. That's all. I didn't say belligerent. I said vicious.
I said belligerent.
Vicious and delicious.
Look at him as he takes a fucking sip. It's full.
He never argued the fact. He just said,
Dave, tell it, Dave. I'm with you. I said the same. We were talking to Nardo on the chat. We told her to come on real quick. She's
Oh,
afraid.
come on.
I'm doing my best.
Do your best. Tell her she's afraid and that women are inferior and stuff like that.
Dave, what happened to Stream Wars Pros? We planned the crossover with that
Oh,
show.
he
Exactly.
ran
That's
away.
what happened to it. That's what happened to it? Okay.
answers your question.
We had a crossover set up because they were covering all the streaming stuff that we were talking about, and it just never happened.
Yeah.
We found God's place.
I mean, listen.
Dave
I
just
spoke at the
used
top.
the secret weapon.
Yeah, the ejector button, ejector seat. Listen, I said at the very beginning of this that it is very tough to find people who are devoted and, as Mr. Zant would say, good workers. And and that actually want to do this thing, right? Not that actually want to do this thing, but can follow through on it, right?
It gets hard after a while, you know. You
Yeah, for
becomes
sure.
work, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, right, exactly. But you know, we've got shows now. The Met show is gonna hit 200 episodes next year, right?
I'm sorry
Just Too
about that.
Sweet. Just Too Sweet hits 100 episodes today. Grannies is about to hit 100.
And that'll be
A to
2
Z
years
is
in.
gonna hit. Right. You know, so this is a network of growth, and there are some that are gonna be able to go through with it, and some that have other avenues that they want to go down. But to get to 100 episodes is pretty damn good. That you're invested in it. The old saying when I first started this thing, when I first started podcasting, which was back in like 2013 or so, when I did my first.
Yeah.
The whole thing was if you get past 7 episodes, you're golden, because the majority of podcasts back then, at least, failed within the first 7 episodes. Either they gave up, or there's too much shit going on. All understandable. So that's why I'm saying the only thing that has growth is for your face. Very, very good, Nardo. Excellent.
But she won't come on and say hi.
Hi,
It's okay, Nardo. I got you. No,
Wow.
none of that. None of that for Nardo. So, well, I would go on what Ed was saying for our show.
Nardo, we want
Scheduling was the biggest thing for that.
It's
Scheduling
tough.
between
It's tough.
mine, Nardo's, and Gianna's, it was pretty tough.
3 hosts is
Yeah.
tough. That's why we only have 2.
Yeah.
We lost one
Well,
along the way.
you narrowed down to 2. Yes.
Well, we were at 4, and then we're at 3 as well. So.
Well, on the A to Z program, we have like the Conan O'Brien, Andy Richter. That's how we do it. That's
Yeah,
how it works.
they just kick off people whoever they want. And that's what it is.
Yeah, then you
kick off people whoever they want.
Yeah.
Kick off. Yeah,
Producer
okay. So
Dave.
you kicked yourself off, and then you didn't show up.
Dave, he's saying that you jobbed. You did the job.
You did the job. Then you didn't
Even the
show
crowd
up?
doesn't believe that. What?
No, they do. They do.
Controversy.
Hey, we had some
Wow.
good bits
We had a great
controversial stuff going on right
hostess, podcast there. It's okay.
there. Yeah,
We did the energy drinks and got all jacked.
sometimes there's past tense, in life. That's why they created past tense. Things end.
Dave, are you saying you're better than me?
Wow.
Never.
Well, let's be
Whoa,
fair.
whoa, whoa.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
You got
No, we
You got it.
we did 2 separate
I don't
things.
want a
We did
piece.
2 separate
One of the
things.
best bloopers ever.
Phenomenal. I love that.
No, we did 2 separate things. It's not the same.
What the hell does that mean?
Very good. Daisy. That might have saved you for another week. That you
I'm
knew
a huge
that.
Seinfeld fan. I'm a huge fucking Seinfeld fan. I'm a huge Seinfeld fan.
Well, I mean, you could have played Kramer.
I could have.
Feels the
That's
thing.
The hair for it.
No.
That's interesting.
Just hair up like that. I could see you flying through a door.
I usually get Buffalo Bill is what I get when
That's obvious.
when I have like the messy.
Yeah, put the lotion in
It's
the
the
basket,
shirt.
you son of a bitch.
Oh, Buffalo Bills. Yeah, that's
Would you?
I'm just doing it for Big Daddy Cool's reaction, and I hear liquid pouring.
Oh yeah, we got it pouring. So what? So Nardo's not coming on.
Nardo's not coming. She's afraid.
Listen, Nardo's great.
Nardo.
I like
Can I,
Nardo.
can I can I say one more thing? By the way,
Big ears.
I'll stay on for another 3 hours just to see the 2 of you get even more drunk. Just so you know that. I'm ready to sit in this chair for at least 3 more hours.
Wait. Who's the
If
two of you? Eric and
No,
the game?
right above them. Look, the fucking 2 left squares over
over
here.
here.
Right squares.
It's
whatever they
this
are.
side, Tim. It's this one.
I will sit here for the next fucking 3 hours just to watch you 2 drink. I swear to God, I'll do it. We'll break
I
the
don't think
record
I
for
can do
longest
that.
show. We'll break the
I'm
record
in.
for longest show.
I don't think I want to
That's
do
only
that.
2 a.m.
I'm ready. I
Me
might take
and
a
Matt
nap.
will go to the diner and
All
get
night
breakfast. You guys
long,
do whatever
baby.
you want.
Where are we
I
going?
will not be losing my smile tonight.
Good. Thank God. I'm gonna go through that shit again.
Bunch of whack.
It's better, whining and complaining about, being a champion.
Well.
And whose side were you on with the Montreal Screwjob?
Oh, here we go. Let's
What was
see.
that?
No.
Whose side were you on? Vince McMahon's side, he did what's best for business, or Bret Hart's side?
He's with me.
Vince.
There you go.
What
Yeah,
the
was
fuck,
impressive.
man?
Thank you, Ed.
Dude, he was
You're-
jumping shit to WCW. Come on.
You're literally
Sweet.
the only one who's on.
Why
fucking
was he
Bret's
jumping
side.
ship to WCW? Why? Because the boss. No. The boss who signed him to a long-term deal said, "Oh, I can't do this anymore." That's the only reason. Oh, wait.
I knew she'd come.
I can't click her. You click her. I can't click her.
I got her to click.
There,
Oh,
Probably known as
yes.
there she is.
Yes.
The ratings are plummeting. I'm not sure what's happening.
First off, the
Nardo,
ratings are
From 3 to
out of this
0.
world.
Nardo, I want to warn you. The two of us are very drunk, and it's not me, Ed, Parker, or Eric. I'll let you know who the other last two guys are.
Yeah, we're not saying who they are.
Listen,
That would be rude.
Nardo and I have had drinks together.
We-
Nardo
yes,
and
we
I
have.
have had.
I would
piggies
think she would
together.
have to hang out with you.
And me and Nardo have a show that, I don't know if it's a thing
Had.
anymore.
No, past tense.
It was a past show, but I'm sure eventually it'll come back.
It was a show nonetheless.
Well,
It was a show. It
wait,
did
is this
pretty
like the
well
TikTok?
for like
I'm coming
all
back to you, baby.
10 episodes. It did well.
I enjoyed it.
See? It
It
had
was a good
It
show.
was fun.
We were
It was
good.
fun.
We
We were good. It was just scheduling that was a problem.
We had a format. Scheduling was a problem. We'll see if we revamp something now that
I feel like I did my best. No, I'm lying.
you did it.
You look great in the Never Have I Ever interview.
Thank you, guys.
You made it easy for me. That's all I'm going to say. She made it easy for me to edit that. If you have not watched it, go back to Pop Culture Pros. It's a great interview.
What's the name of the show?
I watched
I
it.
watched it.
It's called
It's
Never
fun.
Have It. But it's enough about me, more about
That was an
you guys,
interview.
100
Parker.
episodes? Toleration for that long deserves like some sort of weird colored medal. Like
Yeah, listen, listen. Nardo's been a part of 17 different shows, and she's only done 20 episodes. And for you to have the one show with the 100 listen, Nardo's a throwback nobody, baby,
I am.
and it might not mean anything to you guys or to the world, but it means a lot to me.
It means a lot to a very small portion of the world when you explain to your kids that the things that they're into now, you're like, I did that, and they're like, shut up.
Wait, so you're like the cool one now because you're like on podcasts and that kind of thing.
Yeah, like now that it's like a thing, right? Like we've been, like you said before, growth. Now that it's like a thing, I'm like, yeah, I used to do, my kid, by the way, does broadcasting at school, and I'm like, I did that.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and she's just like, yeah, whatever you say, Mom, bye.
You're famous down here in South Florida. We went to that nice studio that you guys had, and it was a blast. For those of you who don't, obviously that was a previous company, but the Nobody was great. It consisted of Nardo, Jader. That's his second failed show. And
I told
Shots
Jaden
fired.
that I would love to do like one where he comes back and it's just called Nardo and Jader Get Old. Like,
Why not?
It's we'll see. It's in the works. I've told you this. I would love to come back in a different form. I'm dabbling.
Dabbling.
But let me explain to you something. One of the things that is hard, having just come. So I went to the Stranger Things store today.
Oh, how was that?
It was amazing, but I can
Okay.
tell you why I hate Aventura even more. It is so
Miami.
Because it's not in Miami,
no,
that's why.
no.
Because it's
Okay.
not in
I'm gonna
Miami.
need everybody that's okay. David, you need to back me up on this shit. All right.
I don't know if Dave doesn't look like he's gonna say anything. Pro anti Aventura in Miami.
Oh,
I've never. What?
we can't hear you, Nardo.
Did you get confused at what I was saying, Eric?
Too little?
Nardo,
No.
we can't hear you.
Nope.
We can't hear you. Option.
Everybody's
gone.
yeah.
Should
Pretty
be
sure
back
he's
in
gonna say,
Japan.
that Aventura is not Miami, but okay.
It's not Miami.
But is
No.
it in Dade County?
No, it is
Is
not.
it in Dade County?
No, it is
Bring her
not.
back in. Bring her back in.
Is it in Dade County?
No.
Isn't it where CSI Miami was supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like, Nardo,
Wait.
but isn't-
I want to ask you one quick question. One quick question before you argue about Florida stuff. now that there's enough of us here, I want to know, when are we going to have a fucking Pop Culture Pros retreat? Like something. Where's it going to be? When's it going to be? I want to know.
I have one question.
South
Is there going to
Carolina.
be pig ear? Is there going to be pig ears?
Without a doubt, there's pig ears. For those uncultured swine, I'm looking at you, Jin Dandy. You see what I did there, right?
How am I an uncultured swine?
That just means it's gonna be a cruise.
Pig ears.
He's got it out for you, Eric, today. He's got it out
Okay,
for
number two, Dave.
Have you
put
ever
your
eaten? Have
goddamn
you ever
pinky
had?
down.
Have you ever had a period dinner in an 18th century
what?
stone house in Massachusetts? Fuck off.
What?
I have.
A what dinner?
Exactly.
I
Aventura
used to
is
work-
not Miami.
I used to work for one of the most astute antique dealers in the country, and I've dined with the eagles and slithered with the snakes, pal.
Wow.
Don't forget, he's 275 years old.
Yeah, I'm like 300 years old, so like when I knew them, they were brand new items. Now they're-
He's like Nosferatu in a tank top.
That's
right. That's right.
I just want to.
That
I
right
want to
there
show.
is how he's introduced on the next A to Z show. That's how I'm introducing him. Nosferatu in a tank top. Oh, what are
I
you
want to
talking about?
show.
There we go. Uh-oh. We're getting visual aids.
You see, you
Miami-Dade
notice
County.
what
Oh,
county is Aventura in? What does that say, everybody?
Miami-Dade.
No, I
Okay.
can't
Listen.
see what it says.
It's in Miami-Dade. but
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Incorporated Miami-Dade doesn't recognize it.
It's literally borderline of Miami-Dade.
Nardo's like, I
LeBron
needed a passport to get
and
to
her
the Aventura
personality.
Mall today. I need a passport.
So when's the retreat, boss? When's the retreat?
Anytime you guys want, wherever you guys want, I'm there.
Like I have been saying, a cruise is the way to go.
You're saying
That's
that 'cause you can get us on one.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Can you guarantee my life on that cruise? I don't think you can.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Listen, there's
Listen.
nothing you can't do on a boat that you can't do on land. And guess what? There's no rogue waves on land.
There, but
Online, you have to worry
on.
on road. You don't have to worry about anything on a cruise.
if
Who said
you've
South
never been
Carolina?
on a cruise before,
Excuse
Who
me.
shit said that?
The ocean is the most terrifying place on the planet.
It's
You gonna
not. It
you gonna
is
hop
the
on a
most.
boat and go out there and trust yourself to that? I don't
Listen,
think so.
it is the most calming
Way to
moment.
die.
Timmy, if you want to,
It is
let
the most
the wife
calming
and kids
thing.
just go
Goddamn.
out and do their own thing, and you stay in the cabin and just chill, you can do that.
Who's
And not
scared
have
of
to worry
the-
about
who's scared of the
driving them
water?
or anything.
I will.
In
I'll
my
have I'll
experience-
have my life vest on, and I'll be like, ready to go.
Tim, you're scared of the water?
I'm scared of the ocean.
Oh, the ocean.
Terrifying.
I get
We
it.
don't know.
Listen.
We don't know what's in there.
At night.
But the ship is not going to sink. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but
come on.
Every
seen
cruise
the-
I've been on, the cabin is the scariest part.
I've seen
Yeah.
the Poseidon Adventure.
Can you
I've
say
seen,
that
those-
for me?
There's
I've
trivia.
seen rogue waves and boats flipping over and people
Shows
dying in
how
engine
everything you can eat. Like,
Timmy,
there's just
like-
so many things about a cruise.
Timmy, I feel
Cruiser.
I've been on a lot of cruises. I feel that if you get on your first cruise, that you will always want to go on. There's nothing better or more even economic than a cruise.
That's true.
It all you can eat buffet from morning till night. There's all these things that you can get to do. All the entertainment's free. Like there was one time that there was a bit of a storm out there, so it was a little rocky.
There
But
you go.
we
You just
chose
proved my
that.
point.
No. We chose that time frame, but we took a little bit of the anti what's it called?
Dramamine.
Dramamine. Thank you. And with one drink, that's it. You're gone. It's all over. And that particular time we were doing 80s and 90s TV trivia, and it was fantastic.
So much fun.
I got
Tim,
to
you've been
first.
scared of Tim. You've been scared of cruises since you saw Speed 2, no?
Exactly.
That's me too.
Who's watched Speed
control.
2?
I go.
Come on.
I'd go on a cruise. I'm not messing with. But yeah, I don't like the idea that there's rogue waves and sharks and stuff like that, and fucking Cloverfield and all that other shit.
Cloverfield.
We'll be dead before the sharks get to us.
Dude, they're finding some crazy stuff down there recently. I don't care what anyone says. That shit's real.
Timmy, trust me.
They're here. They're alive, and they're coming up pretty soon. And I guarantee it happens when I'm on a boat out in the middle of the goddamn nowhere.
Timmy, when you go on a cruise, you're not going to want to do anything else because you're going to realize that it is the most relaxing vacation you can go on. You're not
really
worrying
is.
about one thing.
Except for the exes.
Not
You
one.
used to sell these things?
Until the kaiju comes
No.
up and fucking throws the boat.
No?
30 fucking
Am I
times.
wrong?
No, I don't.
I thought you did.
No.
At one point.
No, I'd be the people getting them on the ship,
Oh,
but
okay.
selling them, no. If I
Alright, my bad.
if I were
I-
to sell, they sell themselves, honestly.
You were
Thank you,
just that was a
Nardo.
pitch
Thank
you
you,
had right
Nardo.
there. You got me thinking maybe I should invest in this.
They're a lot of fun.
No, they're awesome. Cruises are
uh,
awesome.
yeah.
But the best part is like when you get on the solid land again.
And all you can eat food. Come on now.
At any time, you
I will pick out 3 buffets in Queens right now. I can go to right now for all you can eat food.
but
There's
not
nothing on a boat that
included.
you
Not
can't
included
do
in the
on the
admission
land.
But you have to drive there.
or Uber.
You have to drive. You have to fly to the boat.
The fly.
I'm
We're
so-
Fort
no,
Lauderdale.
I have to fly there, don't I?
Or we go
No,
to
yeah,
what?
there's in New York.
There's gotta
They're in
be
New
a
York.
cruise that
New
one
York,
that
yeah.
lives in New York.
So you're gonna
Absolutely.
fly up here to get on the boat to go back down there?
Why not?
Why not?
You lying sons of bitches! No, you're
Dave's
not.
on the drive back.
You're such a liar.
Why not?
Dude,
What's the one in Jersey?
What's with the posters on
The
Eric's
forget about it. It's the forget about it. The one in Jersey. That's Lord of the Rings and shit. His girlfriend.
You want to look a little bit closer? Look.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wow! That
What
is
an
a whole
invasion
lot
of privacy!
That is a whole lot of Lord of the Rings. Wow.
Hobbit.
Okay.
Hobbit. Monster Mash. Hobbit.
You shall not pass.
You shall not
Okay.
pass. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Bayonne. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Bayonne.
Yeah, Bayonne.
Oh,
Get a
you're
cruise
talking
in
about
there.
the port. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get on a boat.
Star Trek shit? Okay.
I'll get on a boat. I don't care.
Trust me, you will not regret it, and it'll be the most fun you've ever had.
It is
So
a
I'm
good
gonna-
value for the price.
I'm gonna leave
It's
behind a video. that
That's
says
not my
if
stuff.
If I die in a
I thought
boat,
it was. I was just.
Dave's
judging
going
you.
down first. If I die in a boat, Dave's going down first.
That's
It's
not my
very
stuff.
rare. Very
Trust
rare.
me, I'll be
seconds.
right next to you.
Dead.
Dead.
It'll be
I mean-
worth it.
I'm
Use it as a
using you
life
as a-
raft.
I'm using you
There-
as a fucking flotation device.
There's nothing like being on in a balcony cabin on a cruise ship. Nothing like it. You just sit out there, you put your feet up, you watch the darkness that's out there, and you're like,
That's not terrifying. That's like being in
Opposite
space.
of what I want.
It's like being in
That-
space.
was that the wrong? Was that the wrong
Yeah,
avenue to go
That's
down?
a little
wrong.
out of the water or something like that. Like,
When you're trying to sell it, you don't tell me there's pure black darkness out there.
All right. Well, if you don't go on the
Well, it's an
balcony,
incredible
you can do an
feeling. How about
indoor
that?
Cabin. You can have an indoor cabin, and you can go,
Also,
dance in
They
the
have a
disco
casino
and
usually as well.
casino.
Casino?
For sure.
What? What?
Yeah.
And that
casinos,
sells-
Gambling?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Roulette
I'm
really
saying I
kills
won't
me.
go. I won't. I'm saying I won't do it.
Timmy, you know how I feel about the gambling, man. That's,
But I'll be the
How
guy
do you
walking
feel
around with
about
the life vest and
I
the,
love it. I fucking love it, man. I fucking love gambling.
I'll have the weight thing that might.
I hit every deadly sin within like fucking 20 minutes when I'm in a casino.
Excellent. I like it.
No, you set it up and I'll go. You set it up and I'll go. Eric, Marno
Dave?
said this, by the way. Nardo brought
Handle
this
it,
before.
Dave.
Just so you know.
200th
Nardo.
appearance.
Hey, I'm the one that Dave name dropped me, and Nardo came right on. That's all I'm going to say.
I know.
That's true.
Is that factual?
That's fact. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Yep.
Yeah, but,
Replay.
but who's going to be godfather to her next kid?
It's
This
not me.
guy.
Right there.
This guy.
That's okay. That's
wait.
It's fine.
Listen, Parker, the fact that you just moved in the general direction of it,
I
was
figured
good.
it, eventually I
Was
figured
good.
it out.
Yeah, we always go the wrong
I always
way. the
forget.
first time.
It was
Yeah.
like,
Tim's over here.
My brain
Yeah.
doesn't do enough to understand what's happening usually. So it's a lot of like, one of them's right.
which way did I go?
Like the fucking scarecrow. Who cares?
Going
Right,
fucking somewhere.
If you get a Pop Culture Pros fucking cruise, I will be there. Alone.
I'll go on a cruise. Fuck
I
yeah.
will be there.
I am.
Fuck
so,
yeah. I'll be the captain of that
You
ship.
don't have to convince me at all to go on a cruise. I'm on a
Exactly.
cruise like tomorrow.
I'll
Like
go.
if you told me on Sunday, I can go on a cruise. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
It is
I'm
the
going.
easiest thing to do.
I'm
Farachi,
going.
Jason has been pitching for like 5 episodes in a row that he's expecting this extravaganza for our 100th episode.
I'm in.
Couple
I'll be
months.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we can. I don't know if he wants me to pay for the cruise for everybody. That's out of it.
I told him that's probably out of budget, but
That's out of budget. Petty cash.
Petty cash.
Petty cash
Let's get.
paying,
Well, we get a
and,
GoFundMe. We'll get a GoFundMe. That's.
No, I'm in. I'm in for whatever.
Cruises are fan fucking tastic.
I've never been on one.
I got engaged on a cruise.
We'll see.
wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Deadly boat.
Yeah, screwed up my whole life. I mean, but
Best decision you ever made.
But with that
I-
kaiju
I-
comes
I-
out of
I
the
wouldn't
water,
do it again. I would never get married again. Ever.
don't say that too loud. I thought you were gonna whisper that.
Oh, I say it all the time. I'll wait till she comes up and say it. I don't care. She knows how I feel about it. Fuck. You gotta lay it out, man, before you get into shit. I told her I'm not
Always
a
set the
lousy
ground
boy.
rules.
I'm a lousy boyfriend. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a
How's
douchebag.
your worker?
Yeah.
He hits you with the lousy work. Oh my God, Steve, you're funny.
I'm a lousy worker. I don't work.
You know where I got that? I got that from Seinfeld. When he says, you're the bad boss, you're the bad employee, the bad
Bad
son.
son, the bad tipper.
Yeah.
Where'd Dave
There's like
go?
there's a walk here.
I don't
I don't know what it's
A
doing
what?
here. It's the Chinese thing. Walk.
Yeah.
Oh, a walk, like an actual walk where you
It
would.
just appeared.
Yeah. I just noticed it. It's probably been there the whole time.
What?
I just noticed it.
Is there anything in it?
What do I have?
That's a good question, man. I mean, look.
I don't have a fucking walk. That's what I got.
No.
I have a Mortal Kombat
I mean,
arcade game.
There's
There you
something
go.
in it, man. I don't want to know what it is.
I got a little biggie here.
I heard you talking about all the stuff behind here.
Thanks
Like,
for Big
look,
Daddy Cool.
don't judge me for what's behind me. This is all her stuff. This is
I
just
thought
happened
you
to be
were
where
a
I'm
big
set up.
reader. I thought I was going to
Don't
find
you
out
lie
were
to
a big
us.
reader and stuff.
I do. I read a lot, but it's
Doesn't know
I
how to
don't.
read.
I'm not a Tolkien guy. Like, she's a huge Tolkien fan. Like, I don't mind
Left
it.
out in
It's,
the
not,
fourth
it's
grade.
fun, but it's not my big thing.
Is the
Monster
is the
Mash
new-
is mine.
Is the new series any good? I haven't watched.
It's really
it.
good. It's really
Is
good.
it?
What are
really
you?
good.
What new series?
So whatever the
Monster.
Lord of the Rings on Amazon.
No,
The
it's
Rings of Power.
Awful.
Rings of
It's
Power. It's so
trash.
good.
Is that-
It's
I
so
don't
good.
know.
No, it's a ring of. All
I
that
saw him
shit's
watch
bad.
I heard you commenting on my Monster Mash
Bad and-
box, boss.
Well, you were when I asked about what you were talking about. You were holding up the Monster Mash, and I mentioned it.
Yeah.
No, Lord of the Rings sucks.
Lord of the,
Well, that's
Lauren,
good.
they said Lord of the Rings sucks.
All of it. It's trash. All
The
of
only
it.
thing
I'm
that pissed
sorry.
me off about Lord
It's-
of the Rings, because I saw the original ones in the theater. The only thing that pissed me off was the last
sorry.
movie ended like 9.
Oh, my
separate
phone's out there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It
you
ended
fade to
like
black,
what?
And then it's like, no, the ending's not over. Here comes another ending, and here comes another ending.
Sounds
And I
like
just
Clerks
remember
2.
being like, just end the fucking movie.
Especially when you have to piss. You have to
because
piss
it
after
was
fucking
7.5
4 hours.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please end. Please end. Nope. 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 Nope.
They're tough, man. They're tough. You got to commit.
Nah, nobody wants to watch that. What? You got nothing better to do. I mean,
It's a
I have
different
plenty
time. There was
better
a
to
time
do.
when
I just
there
don't
wasn't as
do
much
it.
internet.
no, you don't. Not if you're watching that.
No, I don't like willfully choose to. Like
No.
it happens.
AZ, so is
Yes.
the Monster Mash cereal the best monster cereal?
It's all of them combined. Yeah.
I'm saying, is that the best one though?
I don't know because like
Count Chocula is great. That's what I'm
Count
saying.
Chocula is great. Frankenberry might be the best one. Blueberry's great too.
This is where we've gone.
This is
I
out
was
there.
I'm about to go walk my
Hour
dog.
3.5.
So I was get to
3
that
hours.
point.
Cracker
3.5 hours in, it's up to cereal.
Finally, finally.
I'm
get
just
on it.
curious
You wanna
because
know
this Monster Mash one, I was promised again, like AZ was promised a spot on the Granny Speech tea. I was promised
Oh wow.
a cereal box of this Monster Mash, and I never got it.
Eric, you name the movie and we will cover it. How about that?
Hey man,
You
I
can
didn't
name
even
the
say
movie.
it. I didn't even say it this time, man. I was
No, but you can name the movie. I'm serious. What do you want to talk about? And we will
You should do Lord of the
we'll
Rings.
schedule it.
Superman 2.
Yes, that's what I was fucking thinking. Superman 2.
The
Superman 2.
The Zod cut is 5 minutes.
Superman 2.
I
All
swear
right,
I was
Richard, the Donner cut or the original?
We can do the original. That's fine.
Have you seen the Donner cut?
No, I have not.
It's better.
Is it better?
Yeah,
I'll
it's
have to
better.
watch it then.
Tim, am
I'll
I
have to
right?
watch it then.
I'm a little. I lean towards the original just because that's the one I've known for so long.
But
the
which
Donner
one's the
Cut
better
would-
movie?
I guess Donner Cut would be the better technical movie. Yes.
Yes, I mean it doesn't get rid of the members
And it-
only should have froze to death fiasco
Yeah.
that goes
And,
on.
and
but-
it has a great shot of General Zod like smiling, like
Yes.
laughing. It's pretty fucking funny actually.
Okay.
I'll have to
So,
watch that then.
Eric, we're gonna book you in for Superman 2.
Awesome.
And you know Tim will definitely have to come on.
Oh, I'm definitely coming in. Kneel before Zod. I love that
That's the
guy.
best. That's the best. Zod.
What's
General
the best line
Zod.
from that? What's the best line from that movie? I'll say it right now. I know you gotta know. Eddie knows it. You got to know what my favorite line from that movie is.
The best line
Is
from
it
that
the
movie?
God one?
No.
Okay. Go.
Is it Son of Jor-El, kneel before Zod?
No. It's why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Oh. That
Best
is the
line
best
there
line
is.
of the movie. That is the
Best
best
line of the movie. I love me some. Come on.
Oh, and when the president's kneeling down, he's like, "Oh God!" He's like, "No,
Yeah.
Zod."
Zod.
That's fucking great. It's
That's
priceless.
fucking great. That's fucking great.
You're just proving why I hate what. You're just proving why I hate what right now.
I think what may have been one of the reasons I stopped watching wrestling.
What is
Stop
the
it.
Talking about that was the one of the
Yes.
best things
No,
It got
no,
pretty-
no,
it got
no,
pretty
Faraci,
annoying. It
it
got
was
pretty
genius at first when it started during the invasion, and then it got out of control.
No.
It was
Yeah.
great.
It's Steve Austin calling out these guys who can't cut promos every single night.
No,
Yeah,
when
but
it,
it
when
goes
started
on
at first-
today.
Hugh
It's still
Morris.
going today.
Well, but that's the fans' That's the fans' fault.
That's why it's
but
bad.
like the Hugh Morris thing. What? Hugh? You think you're funny?
Yes,
what?
yes, that
You
was
think
great.
Hugh Morris? Yes.
That was great, and
But
then
that's
it got
the
out of
fans'
control.
problem. Stone Cold's part was great, but the fans.
When it had the shirt and it said what, I'm like, all right, we're done. It's jumped the shark officially.
There was the shirt, and it was like the what you call it, dun-dun-dun-dun. What? And
Yeah.
with the Stephanie in the background. What?
Yeah,
that
we-
whole
that-
what?
that
What?
was-
What? What?
yeah.
What?
That
Well,
was,
the one
was
I-
done
the-
already.
The one I was
The
doing
best.
earlier when he's talking about working out, that was a good one. He's push
Or
ups,
when he-
sit ups, leg lifts,
Yeah.
deadlifts.
The one beer. What? 2 beers. 3 beers.
Shot of whiskey,
4 beer. A shot of whiskey.
a margarita.
Margarita. And a Bloody Mary.
Take
That's
Tim's
a good
going, I was
story.
gonna know that.
That's a good. We went to Monday Night Raw one night, and it was Triple H versus Undertaker, right? Was that what was the
Yeah, I
main
think
event?
that may have been a main match. Yeah.
So we were big Triple H marks, and we're sitting there waiting for it to come on, and we're yelling. But this lady in front of us, God bless.
No,
her
behind
soul.
us. She was behind
Oh,
us.
behind us. She was old. She was, and she couldn't really yell. So all she would do the whole night was just go, take take, and she couldn't belt it out. But right behind us, all we hear is Take we're like, oh my god,
We were dying laughing.
for like 3 hours straight. Take like she can't hear you. He can't hear you, lady. Stop.
We're the only ones who can unfortunately hear you.
Yeah. Take
That's
awesome. So we did that for years.
Oh,
Every time
yeah.
he came out, take
Take
But then when Triple H came out, we went crazy just to kind of get in her face. Like we
Oh yeah, no,
oversold.
we went over the top. I'm pretty sure I was like standing on my chair.
Yeah, we like
Oh,
oversold
my
it. Yeah, we oversold definitely.
Because
just
we were
to get-
like, we were at the top of the garden, and I was like pounding on the fucking ceiling and stuff.
yeah, we had to
Nice.
oversold it just to shut her up.
Oh yeah.
We were nice.
What's the best house show that you've ever gone to?
House show.
Ooh.
I
It's getting
saw.
late. It's getting late for Eric.
I know mine. I'll start.
This
I
is
said the
so
worst. The
much-
worst one I ever went to was the first one I went to in Nassau Coliseum when Ultimate Warrior was supposed to fight. Pretty sure it was Mr. Perfect, and then he couldn't wrestle that night, and they ended up bringing up Papa Shango. I lost my mind. I was so fucking mad. I was
Wait,
looking
it
forward to
was
it.
Papa Shango versus Mr. Perfect.
Ultimate Warrior. Oh no, Ultimate Warrior.
Oh,
I loved.
okay.
I wanted to see Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Actually, Mr. Perfect was at my very first show I ever went to. That was SummerSlam.
Oh,
Against,
nice.
Sorry
best there
about
is,
that.
Best there was, and the best there ever will
No,
be.
Mr.
You
Perfect.
saw that? Wow.
Wait, hold on, Dave. What? You're besmirching Mr. Perfect?
Not Mr. Perfect, but he's talking about Bret Hart over here.
Oh, all right, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I don't like him either.
Exactly. No one likes him.
Whoa.
Oh, come on, really?
He gets the SL chant and the mute button.
Nah, none of that.
How?
Bret
Oh,
Hart?
there's two mutes. Yep.
We got double mute now,
For
Dave.
Bret Hart, really?
No, Brett's
He's
great,
working
dude.
on
Brett's awesome.
another mute. All right, let's talk about the greatness that is Bret Hart, everybody.
All right.
Yes.
Park-
I'm
Like
I'm
Parker?
unmuted again. But
Parker,
yeah.
do you like Bret Hart?
Yeah.
All right, Eric.
100%.
Big
I
Daddy
call
Cool, do you
myself.
like-
I call
do you like
myself
Bret
the
Hart?
Bret Hart of the grocery world.
I like Bret Hart the wrestler. I don't like Bret Hart the grumpy old fucking man who can't stop talking about everybody.
No. I
Uh,
mean, he's only got a stroke because of a bad wrestler that he faced in the ring.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not
Exactly.
complaining. I'm just saying I like Hart Foundation Bret Hart.
If you had brain damage, you might be a little bit off your rocker too.
Don't defend him.
No, I want the Razor to kick his ass.
Ed, what was that walking around in the front there? Ed?
Oh, what? Oh, it was Benny the Bull.
Benny the Bull.
Yeah, it's a Funko Pop.
Benny the Bull is so random.
I'm a Chicago Bulls fan.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Why would I
What?
not have Benny? the Bull?
What? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
What? What's up? Why? No. What is this? What?
A Bulls fan
Yes.
in New
Yeah.
York.
He's like, why?
You're a Giants fan in Florida?
That's not strange. There's
Oh,
Yankee fans, there's Mets fans. Unfortunately, there's
Are you? But hold on. Did you migrate from here?
We'll never know.
The
I actually
Mets-
was waiting for that. I wanted that answer.
Sorry, the Mets comment got him
Unmute
muted.
Dave.
All right, go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
Go ahead, David.
Wait, are you
Did you-
from New York originally?
no, I'm from here, but I have family that's from there, like born and raised there.
So you just took on New York sports teams?
So no, because I'm not a Knicks fan. Come on, I'm not crazy.
And then you're knocking me for not being a Knicks fan.
I can really get the asshole chance going, Ed, if you really want me to.
Oh no, I know you can. I believe you.
Do you guys remember at the beginning of the show when I talked about loyalty and stuff? That's very important. You know, being a Knicks fan is nothing but loyalty.
But I was never a Knicks fan ever at
Really?
any point. So
Neither was I.
I didn't
Doing
switch.
the bell tolls.
There's no switching.
No.
Hey.
I'm just saying that being a Knicks fan, there's a certain level of character that gets built with you from being a loyal.
Oh, you mean
loyal
like being a loser, Knicks, Mets. That makes sense, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's
The
almost like
shots are
taking
getting
your ball
fired.
and kind of going home because you lost.
Oh,
your
so like
smile.
CM Punk. That's why.
You lost your smile.
Oh boy.
Hey, man. I like the Eagles, the Celtics, and the Maple Leafs. I got no room to.
And the Bills and the
They're all over
Patriots. And
The
You're
Eagles,
whack job.
the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way, Steve.
Eric,
that are
Eric
eight-
threw it. Eric threw a
8-0?
fucking dart at a dartboard with teams on it. It was like fucking Philly, fucking Toronto. Completely random.
I've always been a Philly Eagle fan.
I'm sorry.
it's not good.
Jaworski days.
That's not good.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Even worse. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jaws, come on.
Wait, I want to answer. My best house show had to be during the Attitude Era because I saw everybody in one shot. But my favorite one was remember when Howard Finkel every week with the fucking JVC Kaboombox presents.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
And
Yes.
then
Yep.
JVC Kaboombox and fucking then Outlaws came out and smashed the fucking headbangers over the head with the JVC Kaboombox. One of my favorite ones. And Austin was on that fucking card. Rock was on that card. Triple H was on that card. So any house show in the Attitude Era was fucking great.
Yeah, we
So-
went to one in the garden with like our DX stuff and like fatigues on and stuff like that. It was probably like right
That's
after
awesome.
that whole thing happened, and we just like being totally obnoxious. We also did that when we went to Nitro because there was one Nitro in Nassau Coliseum.
Never
I've
went
never
to
been
Nitro.
to Nitro.
That was
Never
the
went to
one
Nitro.
time, and that's how I actually found out that the Goldberg chants were totally pumped in from the fucking speakers. Because we were
Shut
sitting
up.
up top, and
Yeah.
you could hear it through the fucking speakers. You looked around, not one person was there because everyone and their mother had NWO fucking shirts there.
There can't be that many people that like Goldberg.
Yeah, it's just
No,
There
AZ.
wasn't. There
That's
was
it.
like 5 there.
It's only AZ that likes it. Goldberg. That's it.
I've never been to
I
a
fucking never
WCW.
liked Goldberg.
It was.
I've
no,
never
it
been
was,
to a non WWE event.
That was the only
No?
time I've ever been to one. It was the one time they had Nitro in Nassau Coliseum. It was kind of weird, but fun.
Well, I've been to a bunch of indie shows. I've been to. I take Jax a lot, and then my last 2 have been AEW.
Wow.
A UBS arena,
You know,
right?
with the
You went out
GOAT.
there?
Kenny
Yeah.
Omega.
Kenny Omega. Here
Arena's
we go.
pretty cool. UBS isn't bad. I was there for
Yeah,
hockey
it's,
first.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool there. I like it. But yeah, I haven't been to
Roxy, you would
WWE
dig.
because
Roxy,
it's
you would
fucking-
dig it. It's very. It definitely reminds me of like an indoor city field, like a small
I'm in.
indoor city field. It definitely looks like that.
I'm in.
No.
Sort of.
fucking Terzio. I almost got on him before. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna.
I saw something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was like, "What's going on right now?" Then I clicked away.
Well,
Terzio-
Faraci would be like, so guys, what do you think is the what wrestler would you like to see a movie on? And Thursday would be like, yeah, I was having grilled cheese over there
Green
on
eggs and
Queens
ham.
Boulevard.
Fucking squirrel.
And it's like Thursday. He's like, Thursday, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
The doctor
did
called them
we
pivot.
ask Ed about the women wrestling?
Yeah, top 3 women in wrestling, not women wrestlers, women in wrestling.
Well, it can be.
I actually heard Dave like defining this. That was the part when I had
There you
clicked in. So that's what you guys settled on. It was women in wrestling.
In wrestling.
Yeah.
Because Elizabeth is in mine, but she wasn't a wrestler, but she's one of mine.
She was
my
in
number
Matt's,
one.
too.
Well, I had Sable, so
I mean, she started the whole lust thing. I mean, of course she's got to be in there.
I mean, I had Sable. Come on.
No, I give you props. Shit. Well, Trish Stratus.
Thank you.
Oh,
Only AZ does not like Trish.
What is the hating on Trish? She's Canadian. Like, they're right by you. Like, what's going on?
that's the Greek nose, man. I can't get over it. Like,
Good lord.
She is drop dead gorgeous. Come on now.
is she though?
She
Yeah.
is.
Like,
I
still,
like-
she still is.
To this day.
Best
She's
it
too
was.
All
skinny.
right.
She's too skinny for me now.
Better
I
than Nia. Better
I
than
like
Charlotte.
when she was managing fucking TNA when she was coming out with the cowboy hat and the little fuck. That was my Trish.
Testin Albert.
That was
That's the
pretty
Trish
good.
I like.
TNA.
That was pretty good.
Tori Wilson.
Yep.
There you
Tori
go.
Wilson.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
If we're going strictly on looks, I can give you a whole different list.
I know you're right. Because I will too.
But hold on, I stopped watching.
But
before,
Trish is
like,
still on that list for me.
Yeah, no, but like when they started like really giving like the ladies the wrestling, I actually wasn't watching already, so I can't really speak on any of that. So I don't want to
Yeah.
bullshit. Oh yeah, Charlotte Flair, because I heard her name once or something like that.
No, you're not missing much because even after the Revolution, the four of them are still the most popular. Like Charlotte, Bailey, fucking Sasha, and
Becky.
are the four still ones that get the title every time. It's bad. It's bad booking.
Yeah. Stacy Keibler?
Stacey Keebler.
Yes.
Yep.
The
Still
leg.
hot. Still hot.
No, Farachi, no.
Still.
Okay. I thought I was getting a no there. I thought I was getting shut down.
No. You thought you're getting muted again?
I thought it was going to happen. No, yeah, there you go. That'll be my three. But I can't speak on the one.
Sorry, what are the three again? I'm sorry.
Trish, Tori Wilson, and Stacy Keibler. No?
Pretty solid.
Solid. What
have
were the
zero
other?
issues
What were the
with
other
that.
ones?
Pretty solid.
Zero issues.
Dave, what was yours?
I said Trish, Charlotte, and
Lita.
Sable.
Oh,
Okay.
Sable. I didn't say Sable. Yeah.
Okay, that's solid. Eric, what was yours?
Sherry Martel, Beth Phoenix, and Charlotte Flair or Lita.
Okay.
Sherry Martel.
Scary Sherry.
Scary Sherry.
Queen Sherry.
Right down Jen Dandy's Boulevard.
She's a mean old one.
She's the second stop on the way down.
I'm pretty sure fourth is Nia Jax somehow.
3.5.
That's the final
Someone who
one.
can't work because she can't. But yeah, you're gonna pick her.
She's a bad worker.
Oh, Eric, he hit you with the can't work. So should I put the banner up?
But yeah, Kenny Omega can work, but he's coming out having
Well,
7-star matches.
Not only he
Here's the
can't
banner.
work, he hasn't worked. I mean,
How
he's
is he
done
not worked?
he's done
7
more
stars.
matches.
7. Not 1, not 2,
How
not
can
3,
you
not
get
4,
seven?
5.
Out of how many?
7.
Because
Well,
Dave
what's
Meltzer
the-
makes
Out of
it up.
5.
He says,
Yeah.
okay,
Out
well,
of 5.
I think this fuckhead has a fucking 5-star match. He wrestled a fucking
Okay.
paper bag. Oh, did you wrestle a 9-year-old little Japanese girl? Give him a 5-star match. Fuck you, man. He fucking sucks.
He does not suck.
And he always sucked.
He did
And
not
he's always
always
gonna
suck.
Parky,
If he
you
always
feel
sucked,
like
then
a little bit
WWE would not have wanted to sign him before
They
AEW was a
They
thing.
didn't want to sign him. They didn't want to sign him.
Of
Who
course they
would wanna
did.
sign him?
Before AEW was a thing, they wanted to sign him.
Cracker Jacks don't want to sign him. Come on, that's not. Give me a break. The other day, you're like, he wrestled more than the Texas. No, I think Kerry Von Erich wrestled more matches this year than he did.
God.
Hey, for those of you who don't
And
know,
that is CM Punk's fault for being a damn diamond cutter upside down. That's exactly why.
Just say pussy.
No, I'm not doing
I
it.
mean, cut her upside down. Wow. That's an interesting way to get to that.
Dude,
So many different ways it could have gone.
I'm trying to be polite here.
CM Punk's a cunt.
say vagina.
Yes. And now he's all happy commentating on MMA. God damn it. I hate CM Punk now.
Is he eating
It's
muffins?
so crazy how he turns from like 180 degrees.
You were defending him not
months.
too long ago. You were defending him not too
You
I
long
were,
ago.
was.
you were Team Punk. What happened?
Just the direction he went in now, like, yo, he wasn't about wrestling. He's just about himself.
Yeah.
And it sucks because
work with a bunch of babies.
Hey, Farachi, I'm shocked you don't have like the Smoking Skull belt instead.
That's true.
I'm saying
Yeah.
you seem to be a big Austin guy.
If you guys ever want to chip in and get the best guy ever in the world a new title belt, smoking
We
belt.
could do that.
we got to get him the Brahma Bull one.
Oh, come on.
When we have our retreat, I will put together a pot and we'll get you the belt.
There
Well,
we
if
go.
I got to get my fantasy baseball championship belt back from the freaking guy who won it last year. I'm pissed now.
Well,
that it
I mean,
happened.
maybe it'll like cancel each other out with the fantasy football. I don't know.
All right, that's fine. All right, listen. At this point, why don't I just keep on going with the donut and just like keep pushing it? Actually, I should just start jobbing every week to make it happen. Fuck it, just keep it going.
Just bet on the Eagles. That's all I got to say.
Oh my god.
On that note, fellas, I'm gonna head out of here for the evening.
Dragon.
Roger, thank you for
Yeah.
coming on, sir.
Hey,
Matt,
thank you
thank
guys
you so
again.
much,
Hey,
buddy.
congratulations on 100 episodes. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Awesome,
So,
though.
and
We
thank you guys
appreciate
again
it,
for
man.
having me on board.
Yeah, hit me up what you want about Wednesday or whatever. Let me know.
Yes, I will let you know on Tuesday for sure. I mean, you're definitely on.
Cool.
So plan on Wednesday. It'll be about 9 o'clock. 9
Sounds
p.m.
good. I'll be there.
All right. Night, fellas.
Later,
Later,
man.
fella.
Congratulations
Yeah,
again.
Man,
Be
Parker.
safe.
Peace
Thank
out.
you.
Thank you, Matt.
See ya.